everything kind of all set on my laptop, and you can come and help me sort some shit out.
What sort of the stuff out for you?
Get all the apps and stuff.
All these opinions were sponsored by Budweiser.
Okay. No, it does not.
Basically, we'll just do a ton of drinking and talking.
No. Honestly, at one point, I'd love to do a style of video where it's just like a drinking podcast.
Oh yeah, that'd be great.
I'd love to
People
do
love
it.
podcasts.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like a
People
drink
do love
podcast.
podcasts.
It's like a mukbang but drinking.
Okay. Yeah, so it is a little bit delayed. But nah, we can't. Yeah.
Yeah, we're Gucci.
Yeah, we are Gucci. I can move that out of the way now.
Flip-flop.
On right now.
Yeah, we are currently live. I just need to get my lesson. Your foot's in the way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why does that mean we can swap seats back? 'Cause my back's getting ruined soon.
Yes, if you want to, you can fucking take my chair.
Yes.
Just give me my beer back. Right. Go on.
Shout out to Dad for sponsoring the beer.
Shut up.
Doesn't know yet.
You're gonna need that as well.
Bubble for life. Bubble for life.
Alright then.
Let's do this.
Welcome everybody to today's video. I thought it'd just be a lot easier to go live instead of just recording this, especially with these two. Last time that I had him in a video, there was so much I had to cut out. So, today, as you can see in the title, we are ranking the whole Marvel Cinematic Universe. All 32 properties currently available out on Disney Plus that we can watch, as well as, you know, the Spider-Man movies and everything. These two haven't prepared for this. I have.
So
I've got all my things here. So
I've got notes.
yeah, seriously, numbered. They're all in order and
I've
everything.
got notes.
They look like you've got cue cards.
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah. They're amazing.
Yeah, but there's nothing else on them but the name of the thing.
Yeah. No, I'll tell you what, this is like on my talk show host and I've got your questions.
Yeah, but that
It's like-
doesn't sound very prepared.
What do you mean? No, I've got the ranking and then we're going to go through.
Oh, okay.
If you guys, there's a pen right there
Yeah.
for you two, so like read down like whichever ones you want and everything, so like read through and pick out your least favourite. So we'll go from 32, our least favourite,
I should
to
brought
number
my own
1,
pen.
our favourite. No, don't worry, it's like, you can just like, so when you're done, just like cross it off.
Oh, okay.
And everything.
Okay.
So,
My least favourite. Ooh.
yeah, so pick your least favourite. So, we're going to be going from, yeah, like I just said, 32, there's 32 properties in the MCU,
Oh,
32
yeah.
our least favourite, going up to number 1. And, yeah, starting off at 32, I'll just go first. 32 for me is actually an honourable mention, because I haven't seen all of it yet, and it's What If.
Oh.
So,
okay.
so because I haven't seen all of it yet, I can't give a actual,
Do you know what?
like, opinion of it.
I actually rated What If.
Yeah, I rated it as well.
Yeah.
I'd say.
Yeah, well,
it-
I haven't seen it all. One thing I will say, my favourite episode that I've seen, the Doctor Strange episode. The Doctor Strange episode is hard.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Because
yeah.
like that episode, I actually had a discussion with it about a friend after, like the day after I watched it, and we were talking like it's like the prime example of like how far will someone go for someone that they
I
love.
get what you mean. I get
And
that's very
it was like, you know, the Benedict Cumberbatch's like voice performance as Doctor Strange, as always, brilliant.
Yeah, he's on point.
He is on
Yeah.
point.
So,
But so 32 for me is an honourable mention.
Okay,
Right,
okay.
Lewis, do you want to pick your least favourite?
my least favorite.
Yeah.
because that's definitely not my least favorite.
That's definitely. I can see why though if you haven't
Do you know
finished
what?
it. I can see
Yeah.
why if you haven't
For-
finished it.
For me, it's a bit of a toss up right now between. Oh, actually, there's another one.
But I already know.
Right, I've got 3 that I would put out there
I'll
as
put
my
mine
least
down
favourites.
Well,
Um,
I'll tell you, if there's 3,
Do you want to think about it?
we'll go 32, 31 and 30.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll go through them.
Okay, yeah. So
So-
I'm gonna go for 32. I'm gonna say Eternals.
Really?
I didn't rate it that much.
Really?
I really didn't rate it that high.
Wow.
I'm not gonna lie.
This is who I'm dealing with.
Because-
This is who I'm dealing
What?
with.
I just didn't rate it. It was a bit soft for me.
Eternal- what?
It was like, yeah. I just
What is it? What does it seem too cliche to run?
yeah, like it was too. You could you know you. I don't know. Yeah, there could have been more, or something different could have happened.
One thing which I will say about
No, don't
Eternals,
get me
it
wrong.
felt-
I like the way it's moving. I like what it's moving into.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that film itself, I know it's
Real,
start out thing.
real quick, just want to say spoiler warnings.
Yeah, spoilers.
Spoiler
But
warning.
then, but then again, if you
Just
haven't,
if you haven't seen it, then
if you're watching this and you haven't seen the whole MCU,
that's on you.
That's
That's on
that's
you.
on
That's
you.
not us. It's
You've
on
been
you.
living under a rock.
It's on
Read
you.
the title.
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
What are you
read,
doing here?
There you
read
go.
the title, read the description, and read the title.
I mean, yeah.
My phone's going and I don't know why. Ignore it. I never
Yeah,
answer the
nobody
landline.
answers house phones. That's how they
Yeah,
get.
no one answers.
Scammers.
Okay, so honourable mention. What If? you've gone Eternals as your least favourite. Ads, what's your least favourite?
I don't know, Hawkeye.
Hawkeye?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Hell, what?
Okay, first of all, this is why I say that. He has a bow and arrow, and I've just seen gods, like you said. I don't want to see an arrow, bro.
Nah.
Like after all I've seen, you giving me the bow and arrow.
I rated
like,
Hawkeye. Comical
come on, bro.
value, action was pretty decent.
Nah,
like
I don't like
for
it.
for some, I don't know why they lent so heavily on the death thing and then didn't show
What is-
him fighting
Nah,
completely.
Hawkeye
deaf for
could
a
have
bit.
been its
But,
own
like,
shit.
Yeah, that would have been
Like,
cool.
you know what I'm saying? Hawkeye could have been its own shit, and I would have been like, yeah, that's got nothing to
Well,
do with
like
it.
yeah, he could like his own movie instead of his own
Yeah,
series or like.
No, I'm on about like it could have.
Oh, what? Not
completely
had the
been out,
girl.
Like, no, I'm
I
on
don't
about it
think-
could have been
I
cut
don't
out
think-
of the MCU. And not
No,
fit.
I don't think I don't think Hawkeye
Nah.
could carry his own movie.
That's only because
regardless.
Hawkeye realistically.
Huh?
I don't think Hawkeye could carry his own
Are you
movie.
trying to say Jason? Is it Jason Bateman?
No.
I don't even know his name.
No, that's not
Jeremy
him.
Renner.
It's Jeremy
Renner.
Renner. He
Yeah.
looks like
I've got-
Jason Bateman.
I've got no problem with Jeremy Renner's performance. His performance of
I
Hawkeye.
rate him.
His performance of Hawkeye, and actually, I tell you, what, I'm going to go from your point straight onto mine because my least favourite out of all I've seen is Hawkeye.
Yeah.
Like the
Yeah.
show did nothing for me.
This shit, no.
Like it felt like they tried to cram too much into it, and yet it felt empty at the same time.
It reminded me of Arrow, just in the MCU.
Yeah, but no, the thing I have with Arrow is that the first couple of seasons of Arrow was hard.
No, they were hard.
really-
They were hard.
really-
No, I like Arrow.
Hawkeye-
I like Arrow. It feels
Hawkeye
like they
just
tried to force it
felt-
him into
yeah,
the MCU.
it was.
Do you know what I mean?
It just
It's
felt
like
a bit
they
too
need-
flat.
It's kind of like how Eternals, you'd say.
But
like,
I know-
yeah,
but
because
I-
you're saying like basically
So-
there was a gap. They said, okay, what are we gonna do?
Yeah.
Shit,
But I
we don't really
know, I know
Hawkeye.
why they've done it though. I know why
Okay,
they've done
fair,
it because
fair.
if you look at like the upcoming characters that are in it and everything, they're setting up the
It
Young
makes sense.
Avengers.
Yeah, it
I
makes
still
sense.
say it
Okay.
gave me more jokes than. Like, it gave me more jokes than a lot of shows.
Yeah, well,
It was-
okay.
like, I rate that better than Falcon Winter Soldier.
Well. Anyway,
Oh,
so
wow.
yeah, well, 31 for me is Hawkeye. The show
Yeah,
did
I'll give
nothing
you that.
for me on the whole. Lewis, 31. You said it was like another. There was like another 2. You'd rate
Oh
low.
yeah, Captain Marvel. Didn't rate it.
Okay, fair enough, and I can completely understand
well,
why.
It kind of gave me like Green Lantern vibes. Like, it's
Yeah,
just, she was just there for no reason.
Yeah.
Like, where were you? Like,
Just
where
cut-
were you?
just cut it out.
Like,
Just
like,
cut it
where
out.
were you? Like,
Too,
it's like-
too
Bro.
powerful. They made her almost like a Mary
Yeah.
Sue.
But but didn't show off that power in the right
At
way
all.
either.
No,
Not
they
once.
didn't.
Not
Yeah.
once did they do that.
Like,
That's what,
nah.
I agree with that. Not
Yeah,
once
like
did they do that.
when you're gonna have a person who's an entity like that, like come on,
And then
you've
show
got
up once
yeah.
to take out a ship,
Like,
and that's it the whole time. She
yeah.
was cruising, chilling.
Mhm.
Like,
Yeah.
I get that. I didn't like that either.
And-
Kind of like the Eternals thing as well, where they're like they were.
But that's what I
busy.
mean.
Like,
Even
like,
so, yeah,
why is everyone so busy? Like,
Yeah,
I thought you would have done that. Like,
Exactly.
you
Yeah,
would've
that's what I'm
done
saying.
that.
With the
Yeah.
Eternals, they had to go here, there, and everywhere to find
Yeah,
each one of them.
that's
And
what I'm saying,
that's what I'm
like,
saying. It was a whole thing
I'll
to
give
get
you
to
that, I'll
them
give you
fighting
that.
their own brother who was shady from the first. You knew he was going to be shady from the drop
Mhm.
because of the whole. Oh, here's my new boyfriend, Jon Snow.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's just a red wedding. You changed.
Yeah, you know what I
They
mean.
changed.
You're like, here's Jon Snow. He's a lovely guy.
And here's my brother from space, Rob Stark.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, do you two know each other? No, but
God.
you're giving off that vibe. Come on now, like. it's-
Alright,
Ooh,
ads.
that was good on them.
31.
Yeah.
31. I'm not right. Based off of the whole list,
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go Falcon Winter Soldier.
Really?
Thank you.
Yeah.
I thought it was
Just-
way too slow.
Just based off
Wow.
of the list.
Okay,
Not-
right.
okay, let me clarify.
Well, I mean,
that.
a
Not
teaser
because
for my list. You're not going to be seeing Falcon and Winter Soldier for a while.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying that. No, it's like I don't mean it in like it was terrible. No, I'm just meaning in the sense of like it's great for what it's gonna go to.
But
I see what they're setting up. That's
but
great.
it had a black
But
lead.
where
I
is
thought
that
you two would
now?
like that.
Nigga,
I
that's,
should.
I had a dream once, it didn't work out. I moved on. I moved
yeah.
on.
For me, it was just a bit like it was.
It was a bit like generic.
Like, what's the whole like wishy washy? Oh, I'm not gonna.
No,
pick
why
up
did
the
why did
shield,
it
I'm not
why
gonna
did it fall on
do this,
like
and-
Black History Month as well? Like, why do you have to get shield on that day? Like, why?
Yeah, it was just.
So Falcon and Winter Soldier for 31 for you.
Yeah,
It was just slow for me as well.
Yeah.
Like
It was
it
he
was-
could have had the
It
shield.
was hard to
time
watch.
ago. He
at
could have had the
first.
shield time.
It was
ago.
yeah, it was hard to
Time.
watch.
It didn't take that long to give him the suit. That's why I didn't like that.
Yeah.
Okay, right.
Give him the
Well,
suit.
Sort it out.
following
Sort it out. Have it done.
seeming to be following the trend of the Disney Plus shows. Number 30 for me is Loki.
Oh no, I rated Loki.
Loki for me is a thing of like, nah, his character arc was complete when Thanos killed him in Infinity War. They should have just left him there. They're trying to shoehorn Tom Hiddleston in too much, and at this point, Loki's just boring to me now.
I get.
I
I get the Tom Hiddleston.
I get
thing,
what you're saying.
I get what you're saying,
but I still feel like you're kind of shitting on Loki a bit too much because it was hard.
No, I loved how it actually
man.
Loki kind of linked to What If. It links
Yeah,
to
it links to
multiverse,
it even links to like
it caused
the
a lot of
Eternals
shit.
part.
It caused a lot of shit.
Yeah,
I did like how
it links to like there's this much bigger
yeah,
thing
like,
with
lot
the
bigger
like, you know what I mean?
No, I mean, don't get me wrong. I appreciate the fact that they set up Kang, like
Yeah,
Kang the Conqueror.
yeah,
I
fair,
appreciate
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Like Kang the Conqueror is hard,
true.
but at the same time, it's just the show itself. Just like Hawkeye, it did nothing for me. It was it felt like I had to slog through every episode.
Nah, I hear
yeah,
that. I get what you mean
but
by that.
I still I liked Loki for its comical value as well.
You guys even like? Oh yeah, you're not even crossing yours off.
Yeah, because you've only got one pen. You didn't.
Well, that's why I said share the fucking pen because that's near enough a ball.
I mean, this is so low budget, man. I mean, like, who doesn't buy a pack of pens?
The Lion, the Witch, and the audacity of this bitch.
Joker. So what did I say so far? I've gotten Eternals.
Yeah, you went Eternals. You went
and Captain Marvel.
Captain Marvel.
Gone.
Yeah. And then so.
Right. Who's saying what now?
That's me.
Well, yeah. Ads. What's your 30?
My 30. Ooh, see with this one, I'd have to go Captain Marvel.
Pretty much same reasons as Lewis, yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Same reason,
Yeah.
Because the way it just
Yeah, no,
they
fair
didn't
enough.
do that, man. Like, that just annoyed me, bro.
It was a whole lot of nothing.
So much, like, bro.
Yeah, because the film had way too much hype before.
Yeah,
it.
way
Yeah.
too much.
Just to put that out there, that was just like.
I thought she was at least gonna play a bigger role with the Thanos here as well.
Oh yeah.
Like at least have. I thought, okay, movie was.
The
trash.
problem is,
you're
So,
just
like,
pissed that she didn't come and absolutely.
The problem,
smoke.
the biggest problem, the
like
biggest problem with Captain Marvel, and I'll probably get onto this one. I'll be honest, I can't remember where I put it in this list.
I wanted her to pull up like Thanos was in her bathroom.
Yeah,
she's
literally,
not
like.
so
I wanted her to pull up like Thanos slapped her best friend. Like I wanted that kind of energy.
No, but it's like the problem is that when you've got a character and you set them up as that powerful, you need to keep them on the outside. Otherwise, they can just do everything.
But then this is even in her film.
And that's
This
the
is what
problem.
annoyed me. Even
Yeah,
in her film,
film,
she didn't have no ups like that. She had no like opposition that made it be like, oh, you were that busy.
Yeah,
play.
for the
No,
amount
because
You know what I'm saying, like,
because
for
she's
my
just
energy,
that
yeah.
powerful. You can't make a threat against someone like
yeah,
that.
it's just weird, like.
Unless,
It just ruined her, like.
unless I don't know, in like phase 6 of Marvel, Galactus
But
rocks
listen,
up
do you know
and just
what would've-
bitch slaps her across the
Do you
universe.
know what I would have thought was better? Instead of showing me the origin of Captain Marvel, just show me when she already had the power and what she was doing.
Yeah.
Don't show me the build
yeah,
of her
show
flying
off
the plane,
planet,
like.
yeah.
Yeah,
Show me
show
some
me like
other planet.
space,
Show me
space
some
conquest
conquest.
shit.
Show me
yeah.
that.
Show me
Yeah.
some conquest. Like,
Galactic
like she's on a
universe.
space pilgrimage.
Yeah, literally.
I want to see that.
That I want to see, not
Show
her
me
flying
that.
a jet and then
Yeah.
dead all that.
Yeah.
I want to see that.
Oh no, you crashed.
Yeah,
Alright.
Shut the fuck up.
29. 29, and I don't know how you two are going to feel about this one. 29 for me, Spider-Man Far From Home.
Oh, Far From Home.
Yeah, Far From
I'm
Home.
so glad you said
Far From Home. Far From Home for me, it is easily Tom Holland's weakest performance.
Is that the one with...
It's the weakest script.
It's the one where he kills.
The one with Mysterio. The one saving grace of the film for me was that whole Mysterio sequence. That Mysterio sequence was
To be honest,
hard.
I think
But
it
the
was.
film itself, the script was weak. It was
Yeah.
poor acting,
Do I-
poor
Nah.
writing,
See, that's fine.
and poor direction.
I've never-
I didn't mind the acting.
I
Yeah.
never looked at
The
that.
the script was weak.
I'll
Yeah.
give you that.
Like
If you-
yeah,
this
the
thing
writing
was-
wasn't as strong as the other two films. No.
Definitely not.
I mean, Homecoming isn't that far up there for me either.
No, I don't think it is for me
But
either.
I think that's because the two are now very much
Damn.
overshadowed by the new film.
They are,
but-
yes.
Yeah, I mean, I'd say that's a fair assumption because it's because it is one of the weaker Tom Holland ones. But
No.
but yeah, now I'm just looking
Says it all.
through. Yeah, I'm looking through and I'm thinking, do any
You
of the
agree,
others have
like,
any flaws
not like
to
that.
maybe put them below that? And really, they.
Not that I like. I'm gonna have to side.
Yeah, they don't. I think.
Yeah.
I was about to say Ant-Man Wasp, but then I
Are
realised.
we like agreeing
I'll
on
agree.
29?
Yeah,
for Far
29.
From Home?
I'll agree. 29 Far From Home.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we agree
because-
29 Far From
I'm
Home.
happy with that because the way you worded
Yeah.
it was right. Because if I take Mysterio out of that, the film was trash.
Yeah,
Because
exactly.
I really
Only
don't
like
want
the
to,
film
but
was
they
trash.
had to make a Mysterio
Yeah,
film. They
like-
made it. They did the best they could with it. Cool.
They actually done well with it. I like.
Yeah, they done well with it.
They got the best thing about that film was definitely Mysterio. They got his look.
they-
Perfect.
By the way, if Jake Gyllenhaal's just tuned in, yeah, he's like, get off my dick. But fair play. Like.
Jake, you did an awesome job as Mysterio, and I'm sorry, but your sister's clapped. So
Why?
I still want the sponsorship. I still want the sponsorship. So I didn't see it. So I didn't see it.
so are we collectively
Yeah,
saying?
bag
Are we collectively saying 29?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'll
so,
do
so
it.
are we collectively saying
yeah,
29 far from home?
I'll do it.
Yeah.
Okay, moving on to 28. Let's just get it out of the way. WandaVision.
Oh yeah.
The WandaVision for me was.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, I've not watched it all.
It was
'cause-
so slow.
Yeah.
It's got some of the poorest writing. The clip which everyone goes to is when it's like, what is it? One of the characters is saying to Wanda, "They'll never know what you sacrificed." Fam, you just took an entire village hostage to live out a sitcom fantasy. Like, I'm sorry,
The way you
but
just done that. Like,
I'm sorry, but once
There's having a
again,
tantrum, yeah.
yeah, exactly. Like WandaVision, it was once again poor writing. On the whole, it was a poor concept.
You know that bit in American Dad where Stan goes through the TV and he's in that
Oh, yeah, he's just
like
sitting
olden timesy thing.
Yeah,
That is WandaVision.
And the biggest kick in the balls for me about that show was Evan Peters being teased as Quicksilver, only to be another Trevor Slattery.
Oh yeah.
I don't
Okay.
even know because I didn't watch that.
I know what you mean.
Yeah, okay, well, spoilers.
Oh, I know who Evan Peters. No, I know.
Yeah, Quicksilver from the X-Men movies.
Yeah.
They brought him in, and I'm just like, holy shit, this is how they're gonna bring the X-Men into the MCU.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god!
Rip the rug
And
around
and then they just fucked it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like, haha, maybe not.
Yeah, it's crap. Alright, Lewis, 28 for you?
Oh, 28. I've got. Thor: Dark World.
Okay, yeah, I can understand that.
Yeah.
In
reason,
terms of the Thor movies, it's definitely the weakest.
yeah, the reason why I haven't gone Iron Man 3 over that is just because of the respect for Tony Stark and starting out the whole thing.
Yeah, no, okay.
So, yeah, my next one would have been probably Iron Man 3. But oh, wait, no, fuck this shit. Sorry, I just realised I'm missing this one little fucker at the top here.
You're gonna say Incredible Hulk.
The Incredible Hulk. Wait,
What? The original?
I need to go back a few and drop Incredible Hulk back there. Yeah. If you like Incredible Hulk, you might as well like Dragon Ball GT.
Nah.
You might as well. Yeah.
Got deep, man. It's got deep, man.
I'm just saying.
The
like,
original Hulk. Nah,
Yeah,
come on,
yeah,
man.
I'm just saying.
No. Okay, right, yeah, okay.
You might as well say that Brotherhood is the best out of kidulthood, adulthood, and brother. That you might as well just
I think I've only seen Adulthood.
Bun Hulk.
That's it. That's it. Okay. Alright, then. For me, it's gonna have to be Black Widow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, once again, I can understand that. It
Yeah,
was.
I
feel like
good story,
Black Widow.
yeah, but
Black
really
Widow
good, like-
would have been
I might as well cross
so
that out
much
as well,
better.
I would've
No,
said
no.
something.
Black Widow would
Yeah.
have been so much better if it had come out before Infinity War.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
Because
yeah, like,
because the main problem with
that's
Black
the
Widow
main
was that
reason.
it came out after
She did.
Endgame,
Yeah,
after
she
the
did.
character's death, and
Yeah, like-
because we know that she survives, there's no stakes.
Yeah, I literally got over that real quick. Like.
And they butchered Taskmaster.
literally got over so quick.
They
they really
butchered
did.
Taskmaster.
They
If
really
they'd have
did.
done Taskmaster as he's actually meant to be, and not done some
weird
woman
fucking
who
shit.
apparently
Yeah.
she killed but she didn't.
Yeah. No, it's the guy's daughter, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So maybe she was like a later on Taskmaster filling in for the old Taskmaster, but
Nah, man.
still.
Just
She
do
was-
Taskmaster.
just
Taskmaster's
let
sick.
Taskmaster alone.
Taskmaster's awesome.
Should have done that.
Okay, right. Well, I think you're gonna say 27 for Black Widow then, aren't you? Because you just crossed it off.
Yeah, I've just crossed Black Widow off.
Okay,
We
right.
can chuck her in there
Well,
as
27 for me. Guardians of the Galaxy 2.
2, really?
Yeah, that once again, it's just another film that's just weak for me and everything. It's like I can't back it.
Without
Oh.
Mantis, the film's shit.
Yeah, because Mantis as a character is awesome.
Yeah.
I didn't
And, like,
it, though.
Mantis and
Her lack of filter.
Drax is back
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
forths and that.
Yeah,
They're
it's
like-
that.
they added a little bit.
It's Mantis and Drax's lack of a filter.
Yeah.
Which
they added something to that.
which gives it great chemistry, but the film on the whole, it's just poor.
I like the way you're actually jotting numbers on these now.
Yeah, I can't
prepping
give.
while we're
I can't give Guardians 2 props for anything, mainly because I can't remember really shit about it. Which is
now
the
that you've
biggest
said
problem.
it, I remember the whole film through my head, and I can tell you now,
I find it funny. I like it.
it's funny, but it's a very lackluster in the way of.
It's very
Story.
forgettable for me.
It's a filler film. It's a forgettable
No, I
thing.
get
Like,
that, I get
it's that part in the universe where we were waiting for other stuff to be
Yeah.
happening. And
See, this is the thing. You might
know.
not agree with me, but I would have put Ant-Man at 26 and then Guardians of the Galaxy at 25 because I prefer Guardians of the Galaxy 2 to Ant-Man.
I mean, we're talking
The
about.
first Ant-Man.
I mean, we're talking about 27 at the moment.
Oh, sorry.
So-
No,
27.
I actually rated the
Yeah, but I
first
would have put
Ant-Man pretty
Ant-Man at 20.
good.
Yeah, we'll put him at 20.
I actually
rated-
rate both Ant-Mans as well because of
I rated the
the
first
Mexican geezer.
I preferred the second one more than the first one. The first one was
Oh, what, the guy who like tells the stories?
Yeah.
He's jokes.
Yeah, he's sick.
Okay, so 27 for you. You said was going to be Black Widow, didn't you?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was.
27 Incredible Hulk.
27 Incredible Hulk.
Yeah.
Okay, right. So
Okay, so you moaned at me for shitting on it.
Oh
and then
no,
just
shit, my
dropped
bad.
it.
No, other way around. Sorry, 27 Ant-Man. Sorry.
okay, so
Okay.
27 Ant-Man,
Yeah.
and then what? You're going to put 26 as Incredible Hulk.
Yeah.
Okay, right. Well, for me, 26 is Captain Marvel.
Oh, fair enough.
Like, I don't rate it too highly. I can almost kind of appreciate what they tried to do with it, but they made the character too much of a Mary Sue type. You can't relate to her. She's too overpowered. She
Well,
never
yeah,
technically does anything
Yeah,
wrong.
literally.
She has no lessons to learn, and that's the problem.
Very true.
Like
Yeah.
Captain Marvel is so powerful, but because she's so powerful, it's so easy to poorly write her,
Yeah.
which
Yeah.
is the biggest.
She needs
which is
to.
the
She needs
biggest
to be
issue.
written to have like a strong sense of moral code, but because something happened to her,
Yeah,
like
not just
really
'cause.
bad. Not just cause,
Yeah,
not just
yeah,
because.
yeah.
Oh yeah, I fancy being that way.
Yeah.
And no one's gonna tell me otherwise.
I get
Well,
it.
of course, because your foe's so fucking strong.
Yeah.
But then if you have like something that really painful happened to her or something, and it's like a lesson to learn by don't be too like responsibility type thing. Kill
Yeah.
her Uncle Ben. Fuck it. Like, you know what I mean?
All right, Lewis, 26.
Um,
This is the good thing about having ranked all these. I can just
Yeah,
go
it's-
straight into it. Whereas
Yeah,
these
yeah.
guys have got to look at their lists.
listen,
bro.
listen. It's alright.
Preparations.
At least you're getting my honest, like straight.
Yeah,
straight away
no
shit.
preparation.
You know what I mean? I'm not worried about any of you hardcore fans of any of these because you can go fuck yourselves.
You know I'm right.
Yeah, when you're right, you're right.
Game's game.
I'm getting. Oh wait, I was about to say Spider-Man: Homecoming, but
Oh, nah.
so you already put Ant-Man in there, didn't you?
Yeah.
So yeah. Oh no, Thor: The Dark World then, because I didn't actually use that
fair enough.
just now. Or did I?
You did.
I did.
Yeah.
I fully did.
Yeah, you used the Dark World and you were contemplating putting Iron Man 3 in there. But
Yeah. Oh well then yeah. Other than that then.
Iron Man 3 in your case.
Yeah, Iron Man 3 in this case. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, because
and
then it's
what else?
then it's Spider-Man: Homecoming for me.
Well,
No,
let's-
Iron Man 3
let-
was the one where
Lewis,
people were blowing
Lewis,
themselves up.
Lewis, let's just keep it going in order. Otherwise, we're going to get too
Yeah,
ahead in
yeah,
the list, and
yeah,
you
yeah.
guys are going to lose track.
Yeah.
26. What did you say 26 was for you?
Incredible Hulk.
No, it wasn't. You put Ant-Man.
No, it was the other way around.
Okay,
Yeah.
right. Okay, so
Yeah.
Ant-Man 27 for you, and then
Yeah,
Incredible Hulk
yeah,
26.
yeah.
Okay, next up 25. Ant-Man and the Wasp.
I like that.
Once again, it was
I
it
liked
was
it.
forgettable. I felt like they tried too hard to be funny with it.
They
The-
had a whole
the
office
comedy-
building
the
in a
comedy,
suitcase or whatever.
the comedy,
It was the suitcase.
Yeah,
it was
the
the
office.
suitcase.
Was
the
the
comedy,
building was
the comedy
suitcase.
in the first one
Yeah.
was like it felt like they didn't have to try for it to be funny. This one they were trying too hard.
Okay, in this one everything was quantum as well.
I
But
liked it.
but
I like the fact everything was used more. There was no build.
I like the quantum aspect of it. I love the Wasp suit. I think the Wasp suit they did very well.
yeah, it's it.
But on the whole, it's just another one where it's like it's just too forgettable for me.
Yeah.
And they tried too hard for it to be funny.
Yeah.
See, that's crazy. I feel the exact same way about that, but for the first one.
So,
That's mad.
Yeah.
I feel like that.
Well, that's
about
why
the
you've
first
already
one.
put the first one.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, but it's just,
Lewis,
it's
25.
just-
25. Yeah, I'm gonna say. Yeah, no, it is gonna have to be. Iron Man 3.
Iron Man
yeah.
3.
Yeah, because The Winter Soldier's a dope film.
Ooh, yeah,
First Avenger is you gotta put it up there because it's a classic. Like, you know. Yeah. But
out of the three, Cap definitely has the strongest trilogy.
Yeah, pretty hard.
25. I'd have to go Guardians of the Galaxy 2.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Because of the same reasons.
Yeah, same
reasons. This is the same reasons.
Yeah. Okay. Same reason. Okay. 24. Same reasons that you guys have already spoke of. Black Widow.
Oh yeah. Perfect.
Yeah, the Black Widow. It was once again, like I just said, if they'd have released it before Infinity War or before Endgame, it would have been received so much better.
Yeah, it would have been.
They ruined Taskmaster, but it's like, what is it? It did one prop I can give to it. It gave us Red Guardian and Yelena.
Yeah, true.
So like those are the props that I can give the film for, because Yelena. Let's be honest, Yelena's going to be the new star of the MCU, ain't she? Like, because she's so funny. She's actually jokes.
He needs to take his tongue out of her asshole.
Simp!
100%. Nah, I'm not gonna lie, she's alright though, still.
Yeah, she is.
Right, yeah.
But
have you seen the film Midsommar?
I haven't, but apparently it's shit.
No, bro, watch it. It's so mad. Midsommar. Watch it. It's mad.
I've seen
No, but
but
one thing is like, what is it? I feel like even
I
when she
told
was
you
in
to watch it, didn't I?
Yeah.
even when Yelena was in Hawkeye and everything like the chat that she has in Kate Bishop's apartment,
Yeah.
where they're talking about where it's just like the whole mac and cheese thing and talking about hot sauce and everything. I'm just like, this is jokes, but it's purely because she's in the scene like that she makes it funny.
Okay.
And everything. It's like
crushing hard.
I am, yeah.
He's crushing hard.
Okay, right.
Why go on for them digits then?
Yeah, so 24, Lewis.
Well. Spider-Man: Homecoming then.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
That's low.
Wow. That is much lower than I thought you put it.
Yeah, I thought it'd be
What?
higher. Spider-Man.
Nah, because let's be honest, yeah. Ragnarok slaps. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking hard.
You got to bear in mind, you've got the rest of Phase 4 on the back and the other shows,
Doctor
right?
Strange, yeah.
The shows as well, don't forget.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, you got shows as well
Bro.
compared to. Like,
Yeah, but you guys already mentioned all these, so.
Yeah, but you haven't.
Oh, okay.
That's it.
Oh, okay, yeah, let me throw in,
This guy.
well, I already crossed Falcon and Winter Soldier whenever you mentioned it.
Yeah.
So, really, from the ones on the back here, the only ones I could put in is Loki, Hawkeye, or What If. So, I'm not putting any of them below Homecoming. I didn't rate Homecoming that much.
Okay.
Don't get me wrong, like, it's an okay film, yeah, but
When I get onto Homecoming, it's somewhere in here. I'll tell you my biggest problem with Tom Holland's Spider-Man, but we'll get onto that.
Okay.
Ads 24.
24 for me.
I've just spotted what my 22 is, by the way, and you guys are gonna fucking kill me for it.
Because do you know what my problem is actually? Do you know what I think? The reason why I rate it so low? I don't rate the Spider-Mans low because of Tom Holland. I rate them because like either they wasn't written well or they weren't written as well as the other Spider-Man movies, and you know what I mean. Like,
there's no depth to it.
You know what I mean. So he's done a really good performance, but on something that doesn't carry the same impact. And it's the villain acting.
What, Vulture?
Yeah,
I thought Vulture was hard.
Right.
Don't get me wrong. Yet when he was doing the Vulture bits and stuff, it was sound. But like,
it's the scene in the car, like as he's like figuring out, oh shit, this kid's Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm.
And he turns out and he like straight up threatens this kid.
Yeah.
And everything. I'm just there like I was watching this in the cinema. I was with a mate. We were watching it. I was just like, shit.
Yeah, like
he knows.
Okay, fair. He was cold, yeah, but I just felt like their fight sequence and that at the end, the plane thing, the crash,
I get it.
all of that. It just seemed
Getting all wet and
but at least it didn't end with a massive beam shooting into the sky.
True.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, I like mine, but I'm
Go on.
Iron Man too.
I can understand.
sorry.
Wait, you're putting 2 over 3 there?
I can understand.
Because this is why.
I
Hear
can
me out,
understand.
Yeah? You know, it's this like with I've looked at the whole list, yeah, with everything that's there. I even chopped up between that and Guardians of the Galaxy. But I was like, no, I'd rather rewatch Guardians of the Galaxy.
The first Guardians were up there.
Yeah,
First
I'd rather
Guardians.
rewatch that.
First Guardians was sick.
And I'd rather watch
First
Iron
Guardians
Man 1.
jokes,
I can watch Iron Man 1 and Iron Man 3 and not give 2 shits about 2.
See,
Like,
now
I'm
I'm all the way around.
different.
I can watch 1 and 2.
I can watch
but
1
don't
and 2.
3.
See,
But
that's
I
why
only like 3
Do you
now.
know why I like 3 though?
I will only watch 3 if I'm doing an MCU.
The only reason I liked 3, the only reason I like 3 more than 2 is mainly because they roll pepper into it. I like that. Like, they had little suits, you know, and the other powers as well with the whole. What was that shit when like he has like the super supercharger shit. Like it ends up going glowing red.
Oh.
And then the guy like what was he?
No, that's because he figured out the way to.
That's what I'm saying. I like that.
Yeah.
That villain to me was better than 2.
What, Killian?
Because sick actor,
Killian.
great actor, great performance. Don't mind it, but dead that much.
I've forgotten the
like
actor's
it.
name,
I just
but he
didn't
is
like
a sick
it.
actor.
It was a great actor. He's the one with the
He's
whips.
in Expendables.
He's the one with the whips. Like,
the
metal
geezer from
whips and that,
Expendables, and
But
he's a
great,
sick guy.
great job, done a great job. But I just didn't like the script. I feel like what they done there is they done so well on Iron Man 1. They said, well, we've got to churn one out. And then they churned one out, and then they done 3. Then they were like, oh yeah, we can use this.
Nah, look.
Because I didn't realistically what happens in 2. Realistically.
Quite a bit happens in 2.
Yeah, no, it was about the
We get-
stolen tech. He was getting.
We get War Machine, bro.
Yeah, he was getting the sanctions put on him. Everyone trying
Bro,
to take
War
his
Machine
tech.
got changed. He got darker.
Oh,
What happened?
yeah,
What
yeah,
happened?
yeah.
He took War Machine. He got darker.
Mate,
Like,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
a
Man
whole.
got more
Come
melanin.
on, bro.
They
Like, come on,
literally-
bro.
I tell you what, no.
They switched him up.
They
The
said
one
put-
scene,
Like
the one
I
scene-
wasn't gonna notice.
The
So I
one
was
scene,
like,
the one scene at the beginning of Iron Man 2 where he walks into the
Guys,
courtroom and where
yeah.
like where the Don Cheadle, like the actor just goes, look, it's me, I'm here, deal with it, let's just move on,
bro, look.
and everything. That was a straight up like, yeah, Terrence Howard's out, I'm
Yeah,
here now.
literally.
Yeah.
It's like me coming on his YouTube channel. Hey guys, it's Callum. You're not gonna notice.
right,
You're not
okay,
gonna
right.
notice. You're not
Okay,
gonna.
okay. Well,
Nothing's gonna
first
feel
off, they probably will notice because I never intro my video saying, "Hi guys, it's
Yeah, I know,
Callum."
but like,
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like,
Bit gay.
if I said it the exact way, I'm just saying, like,
Okay.
you would notice. Like,
Next
yeah.
up,
I
23,
have to say.
Incredible Hulk.
Yeah, I'll give
Ah.
you
The reason why I put it a bit higher than the two of you is because
that.
it's it's not great, but I do.
Say that again.
No. But in terms of like the Hulk, I think they got the best looking Hulk in Incredible Hulk. Like the way he
They got
looks,
the best.
I think is great.
Yeah.
The way he looks is great.
When it's terrible.
It's a bit more gritty. Like,
Yeah,
it's a lot.
the Abomination looks a bit crap,
Yeah,
I'll admit.
Yeah.
but I like the chemistry between Edward Norton and Liv Tyler. I like, I've forgotten the actor's name, but the guy who plays Ross.
Yeah.
I love his
Still,
performance.
I think that was still poorly written. Just
It wasn't great and everything, but like on the whole, I can appreciate what they tried to do. And it's one of the ones where like if the mood really takes, then I'll watch it on its own. Otherwise,
Yeah, I get
it's
it.
purely just one of the ones I'll watch on an MCU run.
the mood has never taken me to do that. No.
So that's 20, yeah, okay, well that's 23 for me. Lewis, 23.
I'm not gonna lie, just because it doesn't hold its weight as much
Okay.
as probably the rest of the. Oh well, I haven't had Ant-Man in there yet actually, or Ant-Man and the Wasp. So
That's what you're chucking in.
I'm gonna go with both of those two next.
Well, pick one, and then we'll come back to the other.
But I'm gonna go with the first one.
Okay.
Ant-Man.
First, yeah. Ant-Man
Okay.
first.
I rate Ant-Man a bit higher than that. Yeah.
Okay.
I really
dropped
like Ant-Man,
it.
but why you rank? Why I
Why
would say
there?
so low, in my opinion.
Because I'm just looking at the rest of the list, and the rest of the list have like bad guys that are like quite pivotal added in, or they have scenes that are more impactful. Yeah.
Yellow
on the-
Jacket is a bit weak.
Yeah, like because I'm sorry, but when you look at like Ant-Man, even Ant-Man and the Wasp, which I'd probably put next, it adds something more. Like it adds, something that sticks in the MCU for a long time, like not just.
Added more technology to it.
Yeah, you know what I mean. It was a better. They're better stepping stone movies. So like this, because it was an introductory, and it was the first time we're seeing Ant-Man. Cool. It was a great showing. Don't get me wrong, brilliant stuff. But the rest of them are adding more.
True.
Okay.
This
I'll
isn't
give it that.
like.
Adds 23.
I'll go WandaVision.
Okay.
Just pretty much just because it just doesn't hold up to
Oh.
what's there.
And just on that fact as well,
Yeah.
that's why I rate Iron Man 2 higher than what you would, because
Yeah.
it changes the arc reactor.
Because it adds more.
Yeah.
Because
And
Because it adds more to the
progresses.
adds
Okay,
more to the
okay.
progression of the
Okay,
MCU.
okay.
That's
I'll get
ranking
onto Iron Man
so
3
much higher.
when it comes to it.
I'll give
But
you that.
but I see Iron Man 3 less as Iron Man 3 and more like Tony Stark 1.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's the starting of his new like whole.
Yeah,
Okay.
and but we'll get onto Iron Man 3 in a bit. So what were you?
WandaVision.
WandaVision.
Yeah.
For the pretty much the same
You're going
reason
on
as
about
me.
more than the
just
suit.
'cause
Yeah.
Yeah, when he becomes more than just the suit.
Okay,
Yeah.
right. 22.
Which one is this gonna be? Oh god.
Endgame.
Whee.
What?
Whee.
Right.
What the fuck?
I have got. I have.
Endgame.
I knew he could do it. Like, what the hell?
the hell?
I have got.
Let me go get another beer. What the fuck?
Yeah, I need a beer.
Get me one.
Get me one. Get me one.
Get me one as well.
Wait. What the
No,
fuck?
hear me.
What the fuck?
Shut the fuck up and hear me
I
out.
can't hear this alone. I can't hear this alone, Lewis. I need a witness to hear this. I need a witness to hear this. And like, what the hell? We're still in our 20s. We're still in the 20s, and he's put
Hear me
Endgame.
out.
Fuck.
Jesus, bro. Hear me out.
Damn.
I gotta go put more beers in the fridge. And we might have to buy Dad the crate back by the end of this.
He put. What,
Oh, actually,
21?
what was it? When we're done here, I want to talk about like possibly going halves on Dave's birthday present this year.
You heard it here live first.
See how he's already trying to change the subject? He said Endgame. 22.
Shut up! I'm waiting for Lewis to come back so I can fully explain it.
I'm baffled. Oh, do you know how much? I thought that was a guaranteed, 15 at least. Like guaranteed top 15. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Nah,
fuck,
bro,
top
I
10.
can't.
Fuck it, top 10.
I can't.
But I need the logical explanation for this.
Well, no. See, the problem is that my thing of a logical explanation, you ain't gonna agree.
I might. I'll at least agree to disagree if it makes some sense. At least do that. But come on, Endgame. Oh,
Yes, Endgame.
Oh, the
bro.
comment section, please. At him, please.
Subscribe to me while you're at it.
I just want to see the whole comments. Just Endgame.
I refilled the fridge.
Okay, right.
Okay, let's see it.
So, 22, Endgame. I have got so many problems with this movie. First off, in my head, the time travel doesn't make sense for a start. The biggest problem, possibly one of the biggest problems I have with this film, is that they killed Thanos off too early. When Thanos rocks up at the end of it, he's from 2014. This Thanos has got no emotional ties to the Avengers. So all I'm seeing is this lot fighting a Thanos who doesn't know these guys. He hasn't interacted with these guys. He's got no history with the Avengers. The Thanos that they're fighting in this film. What other problems have I got? Fuck me, I got loads. No, it's just like at the end of it. Like, don't get me wrong. Pardon me. That's what I think of Endgame. the portal scene. No, okay, no, that's another point. Like the fucking what's her name? What the fuck's her name? Gamora's sister, Nebula. Nebula, like the one from the future, somehow syncing up to the same one as the one that's in 2014. I don't understand that. Like,
because our head's like a fucking network hard drive, isn't it? Yeah,
it doesn't matter. It's like in my head, it's just like weak.
No.
Because he falls into her database.
The portal scene at the end, when everyone rocks up, I'm like, okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
We got some cool Easter eggs, like the whole like Falcon saying "on your left" thing.
Yeah.
The fight, like Cap finally lifting Mjolnir, that was cool. And everything, but at the end of it, I'm seeing all these characters rock. I'm like, yeah, don't get me wrong, it's cool, but all we're gonna get now is just a massive CGI slugfest, and I'm like, I can't, like, yeah, cool, it's fun to see Drax jump on the back of Cull Obsidian and stab him a couple of times and see Iron Man and Pepper Potts circling each other, shooting lasers and all that. Yeah, that's cool. But it's like, I can't watch Endgame by itself. I have, like, me personally, I've just got so many problems with the movie.
Regarding the Nebula thing, it's
and the ending takes way too long. Like I'll tell you what, I'll compare it to Return of the King. Don't get me wrong, Return of the King's fucking sick, but the ending, it's got like 5 endings, and Endgame's got like 7.
But still, not 22. Right?
And also, actually, hang on, no, and one thing I just thought, my biggest problem with Endgame, Thor. The way they treated Thor in Endgame was an absolute joke.
True.
Like, what I think they should have done, okay, right, so Thor, at the beginning of it, he's, dark and brooding. He, like, he does what Thanos says, like, when they said, like, what did you do? I went for the head. Yeah. And then he just walks off. Yeah. And then the next time we meet him, he's a drunk, fat dickhead. I'm just like, no. He should have made New Asgard like a fucking fortress, became a near dictator, psychological protecting his people, not just walking away.
To say that he basically was feeling in a ways for
Tin
Man's head.
I compare I compare Thor's depression. I compare Thor's depression.
Got him when he was fat because
Thor's depression in Endgame. I match it against Iron Man's anxiety in Iron Man 3. Like,
Nah.
like
Wait, didn't Fat Thor get skinny again, then chop off the head?
no.
No.
Oh, he chopped
He
off
was
the
skinny, chopped off the head.
head. Okay, yeah.
And then 5 years later
Then
got
5
fat.
years later, they.
I get what you're saying. Then.
Yeah, but it's like I compare the two. I compare Thor's depression to Iron Man's anxiety in Iron Man 3. Iron Man 3 anxiety, they did that perfectly. And everything. Thor's depression, they
made
treated it
sense as well, Iron Man's
they
depression.
treated it like a joke. And that's possibly my biggest problem with the film. Is the fact that they turned Thor into the butt of a joke that wasn't funny.
Nah, but to be fair,
I
yeah.
think they kind of nerfed him for a reason, though, I suppose. Like, they kind of, like, if Thor was going
It's the way they
ham,
treated
yeah.
him. No, if
Wouldn't have
anything,
been able
he should
to.
have been more ripped. He should have been more like a dictator in Asgard.
Yeah, 'cause,
to keep his people
is-
safe. He's got like a pathological
Is it
thing.
in the comics as well that he actually goes on to be quite fucking
Brutal.
yeah.
Do you know what another
literally
one
just
thing that threw me
becomes-
off about Endgame? Since we're talking about it,
Go on.
the only thing that threw me off about Endgame, yeah, did Loki come back to life?
What?
No,
Yeah.
that's a
He took the
that's a
Tesseract.
whole alternate universe thing.
Yeah, he took
No,
the
I
Tesseract to move.
know the alternate universe, but I'm on about the Loki that got his neck snapped.
No, he didn't come back.
He didn't come back
No,
when
no.
Tony done that.
No.
No.
I always wondered that. I always wondered that. I was curious because
He's the reason why he should have been dead still, because that was it. He was meant to die.
Okay,
That's what they touch on in Loki.
I know
He's
they
a
touch
that's
on
why
it,
he's a
yeah.
variant.
But you never know. Loki season 2. Hey, I'm back. Never. Never know these days. You never know these
Yeah,
days.
he,
You never know.
put it this way, he was meant to be dead.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Okay. So that's my rant on Endgame.
Okay,
That's why I don't
Endgame.
rank it highly. Lewis, 22.
I'm
still think
I'm
that's
so
a bit
confused
harsh.
now, man. I'm so confused now, man.
Yes, that's.
Do you know what I think
definitely-
it's? Do you know what I think? I think it's because you enjoyed Infinity War so much. You wanted a good crescendo and you didn't get it.
No.
Like,
It's still to this day, I want to like Endgame,
Yeah.
but I just can't.
Yeah. Because they didn't. It wasn't.
I've got
Endgame.
I've got too many problems with it, and that's the biggest problem for me. Lewis, 22.
I want to say. To be honest, I haven't crossed enough of these off to know where I'm going at, but
Absolute idiot.
I know, yeah. Because basically, Ant-Man and Wasp is gone for me, innit? And so is Ant-Man.
No, I
Well,
mean,
Ant-Man was the last one I
but
said, wasn't it?
didn't you say Ant-Man and the Wasp was going to be like the next one?
Yeah. So Ant-Man and Wasp then next.
Yeah, there you go.
And basically for the same reason you guys said, but like I said, it added a little bit more, something more with the whole quantum theories and everything like that. And it was quite funny still.
Well, I mean, Ant-Man 3 is going to be
The amount of stuff that they shrunk
yeah.
and brought back as well,
Yeah,
and that
that was
was
sick. I did
good.
like that.
They showed the versatility of their power a lot, well, of their science a lot better. So yeah, that is why I've put that there.
Okay.
I'm kind of out of camera shot as well. I'm just leaning back all the way.
Yeah, you are, but don't worry about it.
Yeah, it's
At
cool. Don't
22.
have to see me.
My 22 would have to be Iron Man 3.
Okay.
Because the only reason is because 21 would be Ant-Man and the Wasp. Because I did
Yeah.
prefer Ant-Man and the Wasp to Iron Man 3.
Yeah.
Like, in my opinion, that's why.
Okay.
But other than that, we've touched on the main reasons.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
pretty much it.
Okay. 21 for me. Thor: The Dark World.
Well, that way you're putting this.
Okay.
Say again.
You're putting For the Dark World
I am putting Thor: The Dark World above Endgame
above Endgame. That's mad.
because
No, see, look, I didn't even take that in.
On first
actually-
watching, first watching, and I'm going to make the same point for Iron Man 3. Upon re-watching Thor: The Dark World, it was nowhere near as bad as I remembered. It's still poor. Like Malekith, they could have done so much more with him, and like they could have done more with the film in general. But going back on it, I had fun re-watching it.
Yeah.
I had fun watching The Dark World again.
Don't you think Dark World was just made for the ether?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I get what you mean.
And to bring in the
Yeah.
collector
Yeah,
as well.
the collector.
It was.
Okay. I don't disagree with where you're putting Thor and Dark World.
Because you had to bring the collector in because of Infinity War.
Yeah, literally. No, I get
yeah.
what you're saying. I'm just. I
So
can't think what's
that was the best way to bring him in.
Yeah.
Plus the Guardians brought him in as well, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
they did,
Yeah. So you had to have him in for the two.
Makes sense.
I'll
give you
but
that.
yeah.
Okay, Lewis, 21? 21?
21.
What's 9 plus 10?
21.
You stupid.
No, I'm not. Right. I kind of I'm itching to say Doctor Strange at some point, but I'm
What?
That's how I felt about Endgame.
But
Nah,
we're not.
Everyone's going rogue now.
Yeah.
Everyone's gone rogue. Everyone's just going
No,
rogue.
no.
Everyone's just going rogue.
If I'm gonna put one in
There's
there,
gonna be hope today.
if I'm gonna put one in there, I'm gonna have to say, right now, it would probably be between the first Thor actually.
The first though, yeah?
Yeah, the first Thor.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
Yeah, because the first Thor actually.
I'll take that. Remember, my 21 was Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Your 21 was
Yeah.
Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Yeah.
Okay. So same reasons, like
it's
we've already discussed.
literally
Yeah.
some
Okay.
reasons, yeah. It just fits perfectly.
Oh,
as well.
the reason for the first Thor, by the way,
Yeah.
is basically just because I think the others will add a little bit more, like I said, to the universe and stuff. The first Thor, I feel like we sort of ice giant shit, right?
Yeah.
But then we had it where the big fucking metal robot,
Yeah. The
Destroyer.
the destroyer motherfucker came down,
Yeah.
and it was basically Thor versus this destroyer thing.
Yeah.
And that was pretty much the whole like long and short of it.
Yeah.
Thor needs to learn to be responsible. Here's a giant robot to fight. Cool, done.
Yeah. Okay.
He can drink beer quick.
Yeah. Don't you want to give it like the same homage you did the first Iron Man? Because it's like it started it. Do you know what I mean? Like, because it's
I can't give it.
I can word
I
Iron Man.
can't
like
but
that.
then I'm looking at the rest of the list and I can't just do that
Okay,
because
fair enough.
you know what I mean.
I'll give you that.
Like, oh, actually, yeah, I just realised the first Avengers is still on this list.
Yeah.
I gotta get rid of that at some point.
Okay. We'll discuss that when we come to it.
yeah.
Okay. Right. And you said your 21 was
Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Ant-Man and the Wasp. Right. 20. Same reason as the Dark World. Iron Man 3. Going back and rewatching it, I had fun. Like I had fun rewatching it.
Yeah, I enjoy it.
And once again, it was no way near as bad as when I first watched it.
Yeah, I realised that sometimes when you
So
rewatch it's more
it's like,
enjoyable.
don't get me wrong. I think the fact that
It's a classic. I do like it.
the fact that Jon Favreau didn't direct, I thought was a bit of a mistake. But it gave us like the actual Iron Man theme from Iron Man 3.
Yeah.
I think it's probably one of my favourite pieces of music in the MCU. And the whole final fight where like Jarvis is controlling all the suits,
Yeah,
I thought that was
I
a pretty
like
cool
that.
sequence. We got to see so many different Iron Man suits
and
from
I
the
like how they've
comics.
done it all at once. Like you didn't have
Yeah,
to
exactly.
wait
It's like
for a film and a
it's
film
like,
and a
and
film,
also
like-
was it the Eagle suit was the perfect tease for
Yeah.
Hulkbuster.
That was sick. That
As
was
well.
Yeah. That's
So I'm just like, yeah, okay. Iron Man 3. Look, we're starting to get into the ones that's like now that we're in the top 20. These are the ones that are like, if the mood takes, I'll put it on and watch it by itself.
Yeah. I
Like we're now getting into the
Okay.
ones that I don't have to be doing a run of the MCU to watch it.
I get that.
Okay,
that's
Lewis,
pretty much
number
what
20.
Ant-Man as well, to be fair.
Uh,
I've literally
number
hit that same
20.
point as well now. These are the ones where I'm running through.
Yeah.
literally the
yeah,
same
like
point,
ones that I'd go back and watch.
Yeah, happily so.
Okay, so I haven't mentioned Loki or Hawkeye
No.
or What If, but I'm gonna have to put Shang-Chi and the Ten Rings.
Wow.
You know, yeah. Actually, wait.
Ooh.
Wait. Actually, no. To be fair, nah.
So I was
Bring
saying
him
that-
back. Bring him back. Yeah.
Thank God.
Yeah, nah. Because I've just realised there's two others I really don't rate.
Just about to say, you guys definitely relate.
One
Endgame
another
and Shang-Chi.
Oh my god.
Yeah, damn, you guys are killing me.
Okay, Guardians of the Galaxy 2. I haven't actually said that yet.
No.
Yeah, number 2's got to go.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
Guardians
one,
of the Galaxy
that
number 2's got to go. Same reasons as what the guys were saying earlier. I thought it was funny. Mantis was the only thing that made it sort of alright for me. He probably should have been further up the list.
The best thing about Guardians
Yeah.
2 for me is the third trailer that they released where they put it to the chain from Fleetwood Mac.
Yeah.
That trailer's hard, and for me, that's a big problem for Guardians 2 for me. If I enjoy the trailer better than the film, you've got a problem.
Yeah, you fucked it.
You fucked that. Ads 20.
For me, it'd be
Yeah.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
The first one.
First one, yeah.
Wow.
Hiya!
And you're atting me for
Seriously.
Endgame.
Yeah, but
Wow.
Endgame, bro.
Oh
What the fuck?
True.
Endgame, bro. Don't try and make it make sense.
Oh,
Now,
God.
okay, hear my logic. The reason I say it is because it's like you said, we've got down to the ones that I'd happily rewatch now. But Guardians of the Galaxy was sick. I did enjoy it, but I'm not saying it was better than, let's say, Thor.
We ain't seen
in
the
my
first
opinion.
Guardians for me for a
So I'm
while.
saying, like, I wouldn't say it's better than Thor. I actually prefer
Yeah,
Thor.
that first Guardians was hard because
It was
the
good.
start. No, but that
good.
was the
I liked
start
it.
of Infinity War.
God.
Yeah, I liked it. Don't get it. I liked it, but with the others on the list, it falls on 20 for me.
But that was a step into Infinity War. That was the first side. That was like, hey, here's
I know. When I look at it as
here's a
that,
real
I'm
look
just
at-
like, oh yeah,
Yeah, your
cool,
boy.
like,
yeah.
like, hey, and I was like, oh.
That's when we that's when we get the first tease of Thanos
Yeah, I know, but it's kind of like.
I mean, not
okay,
really.
the way
You
I
got the
see
first
it.
season of Thanos in the Avengers.
in the Avengers.
Yeah,
Yeah, post-credit.
Yeah.
But the way I see it is the first.
And it wasn't even Josh
Guardians of
Brolin then.
the Galaxy- The first Guardians of the Galaxy to me was like, oh, we're really hitting space. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
we're really hitting space. Like, I loved it for Gravity. I'd happily rewatch it, but I wouldn't rank it higher than the ones that have come.
Wow.
That's my best. No slates, if it's just the ones that are coming, I just think about.
Okay, well, number
That's
9.
the only reason.
Okay, well, number 19 I'm going to catch a lot of flack for. Eternals.
Yeah.
The reason why
I got rid of that ages ago.
Eternals for me is definitely somewhere in the middle. Is it God's gift to the MCU? Fuck no.
No.
Did I enjoy watching it? Fuck yeah.
Yes.
This is the thing. Just because it's newer,
I love the way it looks. The biggest problem I have with Eternals, they've got too many characters.
Yeah.
Nah, the biggest problem I have with Eternals as well, though, yeah, is the action sequences were all right, yeah, but I feel like it either should have been longer with more action sequences or split into a couple of movies with them all meeting up and more action sequences.
They could have wrapped it up a lot quicker with
I
where
think-
they're from, and then
Yeah.
continued on.
Also,
into
no,
the
what is
rest
it?
of
Also,
the
one thing, this may be pushing it a little bit, but a couple of things that I really like about Eternals. First off, I thought Icarus was awesome.
Yeah,
I love
Icarus,
Icarus.
I did
Icarus, Cersei, Thena,
Yeah, they did
and
sick.
I've forgotten who the speedster is, but the Marvel have got like super speed. They've got the look of it so
the
well.
run was
Oh,
perfect.
yeah,
They've got the
sure.
look of it so well.
Yeah.
I like how it's
And
And-
it was the fact that they shown that the speed actually equated to power as well.
Yes,
yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't just I'm quick, I'm gonna tap.
Yeah, yeah.
It
No,
was
it's-
I'm quick and you're getting hit with that fucking
Yeah,
speed.
yeah,
Exactly.
exactly. Hit like a truck.
Yeah.
I like that, and also
That
like,
was
a couple
decent.
more things, like the ending of it, the way like how ambiguously it ended with the massive Celestial taking the Eternals back. I'm like, okay, this is cool, and then him saying like, I will check your memories and judge
See the-
whether
Oh,
yeah,
Earth
make a
deserves
judgment. Yeah.
it.
Yeah, now that was
And-
the only cool part about it though.
Nah, second cool part about it, the post-credit scene
Yeah, honestly.
with with Dane Whitman when he finds the ebony blade and he's about to touch it, and we hear Blade off screen
Well, yeah. We get Blade now.
and everything, and I'm just like, what is it? When I first watched Eternals and I heard Mahershala Ali off screen, I lost my shit.
Yeah,
I'm just like I lost my shit when they announced him as as Blade as well back at like Comic Con like
Everyone in the
2018
cinema
or
just went
something.
nuts.
But it's like when they announced him as Blade, when they brought him on and said like you have like the Blade cap, and I'm just like,
Yeah.
holy shit! Like this is happening.
We get
Like,
Blade.
we're getting Blade.
Yeah, that's
To be honest, it's about time as well because Blade set this all up.
Yeah, literally.
Blade set all of this. So anybody who's shitting on Blade, fuck you.
And that's
It
from
was
me
just-
to you.
Did
Yeah,
Blade-
yeah, yeah.
did
You can have that
Blade-
for free.
Did Blade come before Bryan Singer's X-Men movies? What year did Blade come out?
Yeah, I think it did. The 1990. Was it 2000 or 1998? Or something?
Well, I mean, the first X-Men was
The original
99.
Blade movie. Yeah, so the original Blade movie was something mad. Your Wi-Fi is. Not
It's nothing to. Yeah, yeah. You haven't connected to my Wi-Fi, so let me
yeah, I
check.
know. Yeah.
When did
Plus-
Blade come out?
Plus, I've got the IMDb app, so Blade.
Yeah. Do that.
Blade was
Do I
98.
still have that?
When
98.
did Blade
Yeah.
come out?
Oh, I got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, good guess.
Yeah, Blade was
I'm
98.
sick. I'm sick out here.
Yeah, so technically, technically, if we're talking about it, I guess Howard the Duck started it, but
Come on, man.
no, but yeah. So 19 for me, Eternals. 19 for me has got the
And
Eternals.
Wesley Snipes is still broke.
Eternals.
Damn.
Eternals.
Why you gotta do with that?
I don't.
I'm just
Yeah.
saying.
I don't think Eternals is nearly as bad as everyone says it is. And it has got a lot of redeeming qualities for me, which is why I've kind of put it kind of midfield.
Angelina Jolie.
Yeah, she's paying.
She's a redeeming quality.
Okay, Lewis.
19.
What are we at? Number 19?
19.
I don't think I've crossed enough of these off, but still.
Yeah, you haven't, bro.
Cool.
1.5 beers, isn't he? And he's already gone.
Nah, bro, it's not that. It's just I wasn't crossing off from the start, like, and
that's your problem.
And we've said a lot. We've spoke a lot. But
yeah.
I'm gonna throw in. It's gotta be Black Panther then.
Really? Ooh.
Yeah, because I'm not putting Endgame or anything like that in there yet.
Black Panther, bro?
And yes, I think
I can understand where you're coming from.
You got rid of One Division in there?
No, I crossed it off with you guys earlier.
Yeah, but was that like? What
It was
number
way
was
up
that
there.
For you, though? What
It was way up there.
It was
Like it was like 20 something.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was. Damn.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
the Black Panther at 19.
Put it this way: One Division, Falcon and Winter Soldier, they're already gone. When these guys mention them, they're gone. Yeah.
Fair enough.
So
Yeah.
don't worry about them anymore. If they don't get mentioned by me, it's because they're shit anyway.
Damn, Black Panther. Huh?
Yeah, I'm gonna chuck. Well, I'll chuck Hawkeye in then, since I haven't said Hawkeye yet either.
Okay.
So I'll say Hawkeye.
Oh, Hawkeye was about to beat Black Panther. Whoa,
Wow.
Hiya, as your teacher would
Well,
say.
like I said, I weren't
Hiya.
crossing things off at the right time, innit?
Racist.
It is what it is.
Game's good. Game's good.
I can't be racist. I've got black friends.
Hi, Mum, I'm in a hood video.
Oh,
Hi, Mum, I've got black
Plus,
friends.
I'd be being racist to my own mum, which is you can't do that.
Or you're being racist to your own dad.
They'll
So
never know.
it is.
They'll
it
never
is.
know.
Listen,
You can't win either way, bro.
me and Hannah
They'll
Montana,
never
same,
know.
but different, yeah?
You get the worst of both worlds, bro.
19.
What the fuck? Shit.
Alright, go on, Ads. 19. You're out of shot. Ads, you're so out of shot right now.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Put it back,
Just
sorry.
trying to relax. By the way, this gaming chair that Callum's got, it's legit the shit. If you want to sponsor him by giving him a new one, I'll take this one.
Ulo Omega Racing, please help.
GT Omega, sponsor me, bro.
Yeah,
Sponsor,
GTO.
please.
You guys. Lumbar support is brilliant. I've got arthritis, so I'll shout
GT Omega, let's go.
I'll shout you out, innit? I'll rave about
GT
it.
Omega. Please sponsor me.
We approve this message. Right, my 19 have to be Thor Dark World.
Oh, now you took and thought that way.
Say the same reasons as kind of.
No, my main reason is this shit. It's literally because, and this might not be a popular opinion, but fuck that bitch. Thor can do better.
Oh.
Oh, what? Jane Foster?
Jane.
Fuck that bitch.
Fam, she's coming back.
Yeah,
It's female
love,
Thor.
love and Thunder, man.
No, fuck that shit. I don't care. I hope she's better this time. Dumbass
Basi-
bitch. Who touches some shit you ain't supposed to touch? Dumbass bitch.
Oi.
You got space first time, you want to grab everything? Don't. Who does that?
Did you not see Alien?
Bro, this nigga landed and burnt the lawn. You
Touch
really
those
want to touch
gooey
the shit
looking
that it brings
eggs
you to?
and
What the fuck?
fucking
And it had to
slimy
be in
shit.
Infinity Stone and shit. Bro, I didn't like that.
that's
I felt like they
nice.
just done it because it's her. Like they just wanted her to be longer in the film. They was like,
Yeah, but-
Thor, I would have preferred if Thor had like some other shit to deal with.
Yeah, but it's Natalie Portman, bro.
That's exactly why. That's literally it. Recast her for a regular chick. You wouldn't give two fucks.
Nah, she.
You wouldn't give two fucks.
Okay, 18 for me. Thor.
No, okay, I'll give you that.
It's. The Thor, I would say, has got the weakest trilogy. And everything like Thor Ragnarok is like way higher up the list for me, but like and Thor like but Thor the Thor and Thor the Dark World I rank relatively closely together. It's like there isn't really much to say that like because I think you've already mentioned it, haven't you? The first Thor.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like there's
Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
a bit too.
It doesn't really do a lot, but I can respect that like
As it started.
Thor starts off as an arrogant little prick.
What it does is show us that Thor is basically King Arthur if he lived here. That was basically it.
But never like I can appreciate that like Thor actually learnt lessons in the film like
No.
like
Yeah,
like
he learned about his
Thor,
responsibilities.
Thor actually had like a character arc and I can appreciate that.
That's one thing I do like actually.
Thor had a better character arc in What If.
What if he didn't change? He didn't change.
Yeah.
He kept the same.
Yeah, like
He was an asshole the whole way through.
He just rocks up to Vegas and it's just like,
Yeah,
yo,
yeah,
hey Loki, my frostbite brother, I love you.
I'm gonna. What do I
gang
do?
shit, like.
He's drinking more than me.
Alright, Lewis, 18.
Ooh, yeah. Do you know what? Seems as there was this massive uproar about Black Panther, I'm reevaluating a few things. because I haven't actually mentioned Iron Man 2 myself yet,
You haven't.
Yeah,
or
so-
Loki, or What If. So I'm gonna put Loki here. Then, yeah.
Yeah.
Put Loki
Loki.
here.
I mean, you've put it
Any particular
higher,
reason?
way higher than I did.
Any particular
So
reason?
yeah, like why
to
do you
be
rate
honest,
it more?
Yeah, I rated it because of the timing that it came out as well. We were in a very
Yeah.
slow period of the
Yeah,
MCU.
we were waiting for
Yeah,
stuff.
we were waiting for a
Yeah,
lot.
true, true.
Everything got quiet, and Loki was
Wasn't
like
it one of the first things on
massive
Disney
stand-up.
Plus as well?
It
wasn't
was.
It was
First
the
one.
Alongside
third.
one, yeah, it was the third. It was alongside
One-
WandaVision. and
WandaVision came out first, and then it was
Yeah.
Falcon and Winter Soldier,
Falcon
and
and
then
Winter
Loki
Soldier.
came out.
Then Loki.
Okay.
So because I didn't actually
I
enjoy
still
those
think-
other two.
Can I just preface this by saying, end of this month, I'm psyched for Moon Knight.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
I
yeah,
need
yeah.
to
Moon Knight's gonna be hard.
Yeah, I'm
That's
actually
gonna look
fully.
sick.
Should we
I'm really watching that.
make a date? Fuck it.
What?
Do a review to
What? Gather and watch Moon Knight on
Yeah.
my 4K monitor.
Mm.
Well, you want to watch it here?
I mean, can do.
When
I
is it?
I'll be down for that.
I mean, you like my
Well,
chair.
we could go and watch it and then just come back and chat shit.
Yeah, can do.
Yeah.
Review it.
Yeah. Review
We'll,
episodes. I'm
we'll,
down.
we'll
Yeah, I'm
video
down for
some
that.
stuff and then we'll
Review
shoot
a
a
couple
proper
episodes soon,
review.
come
Yeah,
soon.
sure. Yeah, I'm down. I'm
Yeah.
down.
We'll
Oh, yeah.
make a proper day of it. Fuck it.
Yeah, sure. Go
Moon
for
Knight
it.
did look sick though.
Yeah. Okay, so what did you put at 18? Sorry, what was it? You said Loki.
Loki.
Yeah, Loki. We're gonna go with Loki. Yeah, the reason why it's so much higher than a lot of other things is because it kind of kept me going
Yeah.
with the Marvel stuff.
I get it.
And kept
you in the game.
Yeah, kept me in the
Kept
game.
doing
Yeah.
that, I get it.
Okay.
Kept me in the game before obviously waiting for Spider-Man, which just seemed like was
I get
forever.
what you mean.
It did.
things
It
like
did
that,
seem
so-
like it took a long time.
Because
It seemed like it took a
Black
long
Widow was not doing
Yeah,
that
it wasn't.
either.
It was subpar.
yeah.
Well, for
That's-
me, pretty much the same reason I put What If, because it kept me intrigued.
Yeah, see, I've still
I
got
was looking
What
forward-
If to
yeah,
use,
'cause
but
I was looking forward to like, because at first I thought What If was just like take this while we figure out. But then what I love about it is
If
like,
I'd have finished it, I'll be putting it way higher.
what's
So
gonna
much,
happen. The
yeah.
Doctor Strange episode, you're gonna see in the
One thing which I will say about
Doctor
What
Strange,
If, I've still got a couple of episodes to
Yeah.
watch, but in my head it seems to be like there's good episode, bad episode,
Yeah.
good episode,
Nah, well,
bad
like-
episode.
yeah.
Nah, What
yeah,
If is
yeah.
kind of like,
How can I say it? You know, Doctor
if we're not going to
yeah.
fit it in Multiverse
Yeah,
Madness,
we'll put
it's
it.
here.
Like basically,
Yeah.
you know Doctor Strange episode that you said earlier that you like.
Yeah, hard.
The reason I like What If and it's so high for me right
Yeah,
now is
is because we
they
see-
putting that
Yeah.
in the
You
multiverse.
see
I do
Yeah.
like the one
Yeah.
thing which I
I
approve about
do
Marvel.
really like it.
One thing which I approve about Marvel going into animation, like
Yeah.
they've done with What
But
If.
it doesn't
They
hold
can
them
do
back.
so much more.
Yeah.
It's like I compare it to
So
the
far.
Star Wars movies
Yeah.
and then Star Wars: The Clone Wars.
Yeah.
Because of animation, you can do so
Anything
many
you
cool
want,
stuff.
yeah.
There was something I was
Yeah.
going to say to you to add to this
Literally.
list.
Which was
Monkey Assassin.
what?
Have you not seen Monkey Assassin?
No.
Marvel's Monkey Assassin.
No.
Oh my god, I've watched it all. You two need to
What
watch
is it?
Monkey. Oh, it's so sick.
What is it?
What is
It's so sick. It's about a monkey assassin.
What is actual monkey?
Yeah, an actual monkey who's an assassin. Yeah.
Curious
Okay.
George, an assassin.
Honestly,
Okay.
basically,
if you
we'll
know
finish
about
this up.
hit
I'm
us
gonna
up.
pilot these guys in the first episode. Like, we'll watch that today.
Sure. No, we won't.
Yeah, we will. We're watching it. Actually, we've got more videos too.
But
Yeah, we do.
But yeah, for me that would be What If.
Yeah,
and just
What If.
That main
Yeah.
reason,
Okay. 17. I see kind of like Thor: The Dark World and Iron Man 3 and Thor and Iron Man 2 roughly kind of like the same thing. Anyway, it's like Iron Man 2 for me. I like Iron Man 2 on the whole.
Yeah.
I think it's an okay film. Yes, Whiplash is a weak villain, but I like Tony has to he gets the new arc reactor. He gets a cool looking new suit
Yeah. See, that's my biggest spin point on
and
that,
everything.
is the
And
art-
like
the
so
new
like
art
like
character and everything.
the problem with Iron Man 2 is like you can't really say a lot about it because like I'll be honest
Yeah.
on the whole
That's why I got
on the
over it.
whole with Iron Man 2 to be fair not a lot happens.
No, basically the new arc
Wait,
reactor is all that
wait,
happens.
is this a
Yeah,
reactor?
it is literally like the new arc reactor and the
Could have
and,
done that in an hour
and
rate.
the
Your dad was thief.
yeah.
Literally.
Where is my parrot? Arc reactor. That is the film.
If you can make God bleed,
Oh, and a few Ferraris.
yeah.
Yeah.
If you can make God bleed, people will cease to believe it.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
when have you seen what's the film with Seth Rogen and James Franco where they say thingy poops?
Pineapple Express.
Oh
No, The interview.
The interview.
that's it,
Where they say
yeah.
King Jong-un poops.
Yeah, so 17 for me, Iron Man 2. It's kind of like kind of in the middle. It's effectively like
And
not
also,
a lot of good, but not a lot of bad.
Also,
It's
I just also
it's
have
like
to-
C grade.
Yeah, I'd
It's
like
like
to
C
also
grade.
just say the most trash Iron Man suit. Just like to say that as well. Came from the suitcase. Like the fuck was that?
Excuse me.
the suitcase
Excuse
was
me.
mad. What
That
the
suit
fuck
up
was
scene is
that?
hard.
Yeah, that
Nah,
suitcase
nah,
one
what?
was
From the
sick.
walking thing to the and then to the da-da-da-da.
Yeah,
What is
but
this, bro? The man was working out. Man bench pressed the whole suit just to get it on. Nah, that was too much. That was too much for me. I didn't like the suit.
It's still
Bro,
like
what-
it's
nah,
still
nah,
slapped on.
nah.
shut
I
the
didn't like
fuck
it.
up,
I
you
didn't like it.
goddamn
Bro,
weirdo.
it was just, I didn't like it. I
Show me
didn't
when
like
you
it.
can
I
make
didn't
a
like
suit
it.
that comes
I
out of a
didn't
suitcase.
Bro.
like that.
He made a better suit in a cave.
He didn't make a better suit in a cave.
But in his back cave, you know what I'm saying?
In his back
In his little back cave, you know what I'm
He didn't
saying?
even have a.
Fam.
It is in
No
the basement,
crossovers,
actually.
no crossovers.
It's not.
Lewis, 17.
Ah, 17. Android 17. Save the universe.
I've got a printed Android. No, I don't. I've got a printed Android 18.
Yeah, you do, you fucking simp.
I'm a weeb.
Yeah.
No, honestly.
I don't know,
No, honestly. Those three up there used to be Android 18, Mikasa Ackerman, and Urza Scarlet.
Jeez, Mikasa.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to put Iron Man 2 in the same spot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
because the same reasons?
Because I haven't used it yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much same reasons. Like I said, you only get like a couple of
Really?
things. You get Where's My Parrot and yeah.
Okay, here we go.
You ready to stir it?
17, go on.
This is
Stir
my
up
moment.
the boat.
This
I
is
love
my
it.
moment.
I love it,
Stir up
just-
the boat.
You've already done it. You just mixed two sayings together. That is what the
Stir
fuck-
up the boat.
Yeah. What are you doing? Sitting in a boat, just spinning around.
Yeah, because that's it. That's how you lost.
Stir
Like,
the
that's how I
boat.
lost
Stir the
easily.
fucking boat.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I learned English like yesterday, bro. Like,
Off the boat fresh.
He said, "Well, I only English yesterday."
I got this short notice. These words are hard for me.
Wallahi.
Yeah,
Well,
Go on.
But yeah, for me,
man.
Yeah.
Captain America, First Avenger, 17.
Only
Only because of what we have left.
To be honest,
Because, and like, this is the main reason,
yes.
yeah? And I think you guys might understand where I'm coming from when I say this, yeah?
Go on.
Captain America, the First Avenger was a good film, great.
Yep.
But to me, the first Captain America film was the Avengers. Like, cause he, like, and that's when I see. You know what I mean? Like, I preferred everything kicking off with.
Did you see Avengers before you saw First Avenger?
Yeah.
Huh?
First
Did
Avengers
you
came
see
out-
Avengers
First
before you
Avengers,
saw First
yeah,
Avenger?
First Avengers came
Ironically,
out
I
first.
actually did.
Yeah.
I did what I did.
Okay,
Yeah, I
so
did,
that's
yeah.
why- that's probably
that's
why you got that
in my head
feeling
it
of
fits
it.
better because with the Iron Man and then going to the Thor and the
The
Avengers.
first, actually, quick question.
The
What was the first
refer to
MCU movie that you watched?
Me,
Yeah.
it would have been.
Because for me, it
would have
was
been
First
Iron
Avenger.
Man.
For me, it was First Avenger.
No, but for me, it would have been Iron Man.
The first one.
That's
like,
the first one
right at
to
the
come
start.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are we talking about first
I-
MCU as like Hulk don't count because Hulk, I watched Hulk.
Nah, Incredible Hulk wasn't the start of this MCU.
Oh, you're right.
It wasn't. It wasn't the start of
Oh,
this
the
MCU
Iron Man, yeah.
universe.
No, what I'm
I
gonna say is
watched
like,
the
yeah.
first Iron Man. Yeah.
I didn't watch Iron Man 2, Incredible Hulk, or Thor until
Yeah.
after Avengers had come out.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
I went to go watch First Avenger in cinemas,
Yeah.
then I watched the other four, and then I finally saw Avengers.
Okay,
And that's when I
okay.
finally
No,
got
I-
into the swing of it.
I had a
okay,
Cineworld
okay.
cinema card.
That's kind of like
cinema
that's
card.
I've got one.
Otherwise, that
I've
is
got one.
extortion.
So
Yeah.
So that's why
Nah,
you- I mean, like,
even the
how
cinema
it fits
card
better,
now
right?
is getting extortion. Do something about that. Yeah, that's not alright. Yeah, rate of inflation, all of this. Like, my wage ain't going up still. Sort it out.
I did. My wage did. Like this new pay system they're introducing at work, I'm getting a 1,500 quid pay rise a year.
I might change jobs. You know what I mean?
And I'm like,
How much you want a year now?
19 and a half.
No, I'm not changing jobs. I'm not changing.
Yeah, but but think about what I do and everything. I sit behind a desk all day. You do some like heavy lifting shit.
No, I don't.
What do you do?
I work in a clothing warehouse, bro.
Okay,
Heavy
fine.
lifting. I lift t-shirts.
Yeah, but heavy boxes. No, heavy boxes. I'm just weak. Ads.
Nothing's heavy.
17.
Captain America.
Yeah.
This is just because of the way I watched it. It was a great film.
It doesn't.
but-
It doesn't properly click.
Yeah, no, it was a great film. I remember. It's just the first time for me seeing Captain America was Avengers. So it's like, yeah, that was like raw. You know what I mean? That one.
Yeah. No. Okay. Fair enough. Okay. Right. 16 for me. Directly in the middle. Spider-Man: Homecoming.
Yeah, I get that.
It's yeah.
I get
On the whole, I'm not gonna lie, and I'm gonna talk about this more when I finally get to No Way Home. Homecoming and like all the Spider-Man films really have kind of solidified Tom Holland as the weakest Spider-Man of the three.
Oh yeah.
Whether when you look at Tobey Maguire,
100%.
Andrew Garfield, and Tom Holland, I would say Tom Holland is easily the weakest Spider-Man. Like the biggest problem I've actually got. If you look at all of his films, okay, Homecoming. It's got Robert Downey Jr. to support him.
Mm-hmm.
Far From Home.
Like 8
Jake.
minutes.
No, but like
Jake
he's
Gyllenhaal.
very
Yeah.
prominent.
Yeah, Jake Gyllenhaal.
Jake Gyllenhaal and Samuel L. Jackson
Yeah, very
to
true.
carry him.
True.
No Way Home. easily his best performance, and we'll get onto this.
But you've got Doctor Strange.
Benedict Cumberbatch, Tobey Maguire, and Andrew Garfield to help him.
Yeah, literally.
Like, and this is what I'm hopeful. When they do his fourth Spider-Man movie, which I think they've already confirmed, and I'm just going to say this: fourth Spider-Man movie, I want it to be a bit more personal, just him, and I want him to face Scorpion and Rhino.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Especially because he's not known.
I think that'd be a boss fight.
That's a difficult
They need to
fight.
They need to give Rhino justice. Actually.
Not really, not really.
yeah.
Look at the
They
Spider-Man
gave him
PS4 game. That was one of the boss fights. Scorpion and Rhino. That was one of the boss fights, and they made it work.
Yeah.
That's probably my favourite fight of the game.
That is good.
Yeah, no, but it's no, but I mean, for him in the actual film,
oh yeah,
it's going to be a tough fight.
It is, and that's what I want. And everything. Like, I'm not gonna lie.
It'd be kind of like it'll be like a second coming of age for him.
I'm not gonna lie.
Do it yourself.
I'm not gonna lie. What I want to see, because Tom Holland has now been in this role. By the time Spider-Man 4 comes out, he probably would have been in, like, since Civil War came out. He would have been in the role for about 10 years. Yeah. By the time Spider-Man 4 comes out,
that's why he actually
and
wants to take a break.
Yeah, exactly. And that's why Tom Holland has said he doesn't want to be Spider-Man for too long, like too much longer. I think he's going to do the fourth film, and Peter Parker's going to die, and Miles Morales is going to take over, which is what I want. At the end of Spider-Man 4, I want Peter Parker to die fighting Scorpion and Rhino, and Miles takes over as Spider-Man.
I want to see him. I don't want to see him die, but I want to see him
become more of a mentor.
Yeah, but I want to see him have to fight them because of something Kingpin's doing, and then I want to see him in the prison scene with Kingpin, and then have it where he's locked up, and then have Miles Morales brought in, because then you can still use him later on when he's even older. That's what I want to see.
Very true.
Ooh, that's hard.
That is what I want to see.
But yeah, so
because I want to see Dark Peter.
We should see Dark Peter.
Yeah, so Homecoming for me is directly in the middle, purely because, like, you know, it's an okay performance. It's okay.
Not gonna lie for you, I'm gonna.
It's an okay Spider-Man movie.
I'm gonna take that same spot.
Yeah, you're gonna take Homecoming as well with 16.
I'll give you that. You swayed.
Okay, fair enough. So you agree with everything I said, Lewis? 16.
I'm going with Captain America: First Avenger.
Pretty much same reason as ads.
Yeah, pretty much same reason.
So 15.
Yeah. It's basically the same reasons. Well, not same reason because I already seen. My reason would just be, like I said, the others bring a bit more. Red Skull was a bit lacking.
I feel like the other Cap movies really show how badass Cap can be. Whereas this one, it's just his start.
Yeah, in the first one, it's kind of like, this is our Captain America. We're gonna have to freeze him.
He relies on the shield a bit too much. I think. In First Avenger. He relies on it.
Whereas in the others, that shield's getting dashed.
And same in Avengers, the first Avengers movie. I feel like Cap in those two movies relies on the shield a bit too much. Whereas when we see him in Winter Soldier,
he's dashing the shield.
He's dashing it and wrecking house.
Yeah, he's fighting John St. Pierre. George St. Pierre, sorry. George St. Pierre's a bad man.
Okay, so 16, and you said, right, 15 for me, Age of Ultron.
Okay, just as you said that, I can't. Yeah, I agree. I've been wanting to chuck Age of Ultron in for a hot minute.
Yeah.
I very much agree, but I'm gonna also go and get beer.
Yeah, me too, please.
More beer.
Yeah, it's kind of.
Before you go, my 15 is gonna be Eternals.
Wow.
All
the way up
I
here.
forgot you didn't even put it in there.
I didn't put it in there.
Damn. Okay.
Look at that.
So Age of Ultron, I feel like it's got I like Age of Ultron. I like it. Like the Hulkbuster fight is awesome. The soundtrack is on point. Like the biggest problem for me is when Thor goes off and like has to have a vision in a random cave ball.
Yeah, that
and I'm just like that's a bit weird, you know.
You know the thing with that, you didn't have to show me that. You could have just come back and told me.
Yeah,
you didn't have to. I didn't have to see.
Thor's been alive for about 500 years.
Yeah, like
and everything. Just show.
Don't say that on the live stream. Say that on live stream. Hey, thank you, potential job owner.
It's cool.
Don't worry, sponsor me.
What are you talking about, Lewis?
He's not really an alcoholic. He's an alcohol enthusiast.
Lewis, what are you talking about? All of these are non-alcoholic.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
All of the family-friendly content.
I drink root beer.
I love the way we've been like, go fuck yourselves.
Yeah, exactly.
Family-friendly content.
Root beer, right? Root beer.
Oh.
Fuck family-friendly. Ooh, who's calling?
Hello.
Who is that?
Jess.
Oh wow.
I'm doing a live stream right now. It's just,
I see this.
I'm an important person.
Fam.
And this is the guy.
I'm joking.
Hiya. You're not joking, it's true. You're
What do you want?
doing a live stream right now.
What's Bruce Lee's favourite drink? Water!
No, what time is it now? Oh, it's 4:30, isn't it? No, I'm at
Right
dad.
down. Oh god.
Well, did you want to come here?
But yeah, so what, who just
Did
said,
you want to come here?
what did you just say?
Oh, I just said Age of Ultron.
Yeah, Age of Ultron, yeah.
But it's like,
What
yeah, it's like,
who was the actor that done the voice for that?
Okay.
That's one thing I always forget. Because he
Well,
done
we're
a
not gonna
solid
do that,
job. I'll give him that, you know. He done a sick job.
I might be getting the name wrong, but I think his name's James Spader.
Yeah, he done a solid job in it.
Let
I liked him as,
let me
I'll-
double check. Let me double check.
I like that little suave
Age
guy.
of
I like that.
Ultron.
I like that little, the way he carried himself.
James Spader. Yeah, I did
I
get
like
it
the
right.
way,
James
I like the way he
Spader.
carried himself, the voice was on point.
Yeah, the voice was cool.
like,
Ultron I thought was a cool villain.
Yeah, I liked him. You
And
know one of them
everything.
weird villains you kind of side with?
Yeah.
A part of
I
me
tell you
was
what,
kind of sided with
I
him.
saw a
Yeah.
meme which was like, what is it? Ultron. It was like a quote of
Yeah.
like a meme. It was a picture of Ultron,
Yeah.
and like the quote on it was like, was it Ultron gains sentience, takes one look at human history, and decides that he needs to wipe the slate clean. Ultron is the most relatable villain in Marvel
Yeah,
history.
literally. Literally. I get
And I'm just
that.
like, yeah, but it's like I can't really put it any higher than any of the others. But on the
No,
whole,
I
I
get
think
that.
Age of Ultron is a good movie.
It is a-
Like it's got like, you know, the point where like the Scarlet Witch sequence where like she messes with all of their minds and shows like their fears and their
Oh,
hopes.
yeah.
That
was
was
cool.
amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
And like yeah, just on the whole, I think Age of Ultron. If I was doing like a tier list and everything and putting them all into different tiers, I would put Age of Ultron as solid.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, yeah.
It can stand by itself,
I'm happy
but
to
it's
watch it.
better because of the things
Yeah,
that surround
around
it.
it,
But
yeah.
it can stand on
And
its own.
it didn't feel like a filler.
No, it didn't.
That is like, you know, I was saying earlier, some things
Yeah,
felt
yeah.
like, I'll just have it.
Yeah.
Like, this actually felt like, yeah.
Yeah.
So are you agreeing with Age of Ultron as well for 15?
No, my 15
No?
is Eternals.
Okay,
Yeah, my
Lewis
15 is
15.
Eternals.
My 15 is gonna have to be Guardians of the Galaxy. I ain't used that yet.
The first one.
First,
Yeah.
First one, eh?
Okay.
Fair enough.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, fair enough. That's a standby one.
oh wait, no, 15 though.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. Nah, I'm gonna say Black Panther actually instead.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I ain't used Black Panther yet. So
Fair
yeah,
enough,
Black
fair
Panther
enough,
instead. I mean, don't get me wrong, great film, yeah. Killmonger, great. Like, it's a sick movie, but like, then how much does it add to the MCU and that?
It is. I think that's one of the reasons why I like it though, because it doesn't have.
Oh,
like,
because it's
massive
very stand out
stakes.
by itself.
It's it's stand out by itself, but at the same time, it's a very personal MCU movie. Like
Yeah.
it doesn't involve like cosmic threats or anything.
Oh,
it's,
yeah, no,
it's
it's-
very contained.
Yeah.
Quick
With
disclaimer,
what
R.I.P.
it's
Chadwick.
say again.
R.I.P. Chadwick.
Definitely.
Yeah,
Definitely.
100%. Like,
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, don't get me wrong,
that was
Chadwick's
actually
weird.
if you go back and look at some of my first videos,
Yeah,
one of my
yeah,
first
yeah.
videos was a Rest in Peace Chadwick Boseman.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
I woke up and saw the news, and in the whole video, I'm near enough speechless.
Yeah, it's
Like
like,
I'm
oh.
stammering
'cause it
over
was
myself
mad.
for about 5
when
minutes.
when you hear about what he did as well,
Mm.
like some of the stuff that he did,
It was
He was-
like
while he was ill.
a 4-year
like,
battle with
literally.
colon cancer.
Yeah, he was literally
Done that.
going to see kids with cancer, knowing he was dying
If you
from
guys
his
have
own
ever watched-
cancer.
And it's
giving
mad.
them
If you guys know about the first Black Baseball, Jackie Robinson, watch that film. Chadwick smashed it, and he was also in that.
Oh, and a message from the King.
And Message from the King as
Message
well.
from
That's
the
a
King,
great
sick
film as
movie.
well. Watch that.
Yeah.
Stream that.
Was it 21 Bridges?
21 Bridges.
21
Stream
Bridges.
that. That's
awesome.
great. Or
Like,
stream that.
Basically, just check out Chad.
Mm.
Sick guy.
Sick actor. He was
check out
awesome.
some of
He
the
was
stuff.
awesome.
But yeah, but Black Panther then.
But yeah, Black
Panther.
Panther's got to go there for
15.
me. I mean, great performances from
Yeah.
everyone all round,
Yeah.
really.
One thing I'm gonna
But-
say,
Yeah,
Michael B.
when it
Jordan's
comes to the whole-
Killmonger,
Sick.
sick
Oh,
performance.
fuck yeah.
Sick,
Fuck.
100%.
And his
That-
Killmonger helped him go into this Tom Clancy role he's
Yeah.
doing right now. So
Yeah.
And one
blended
thing
into
I
that
will
so
say, I've got a bit of a soft spot for Michael B. Jordan. He may have
Hasn't ever
he
won.
may he may have been in some shit films like take Fantastic Four for example. That was a shit movie.
he buried himself.
But
he dug
his
himself out of that. He
performance,
dug
I
himself
love
out
the
of
fact
that.
that that's not even on this list
Yeah,
What?
it's not.
at all.
what?
Fantastic
Because
Four,
it's
but they're Sony actually.
Yeah, that's because they're not
Hasn't- hasn't
considered.
put it in
Yeah,
yet.
Yeah,
Nah,
exactly.
they're Sony.
It hasn't come out
They're
yet.
not canon.
It hasn't come out yet.
No, not that new one.
No,
No, but
they-
no,
it's
no,
gonna be.
no, no, but
it's
anyway.
coming back then.
Yeah.
No,
coming
but
back, yeah.
no, but anyway. So yeah, like I've got a soft spot for Michael B. Jordan, especially, and like you'll probably agree. There's Creed and Creed 2.
Oh
yeah.
You know when people have you heard people say like, oh, your favorite movie
when
is
you
one
watch a
that
film
you
and
can...
it makes you want to train.
Exactly. no, but it's like, what is it? There's like, you know, have you heard people say like, because I've heard this, it's like, was it your favorite film is something that you can watch over and over again without getting bored? For me, Creed, Creed 2, and Tron Legacy. I can watch those three movies. I can watch those three movies over and over again and not get bored of them. So I think like they're definitely up there. And Michael B. Jordan wasn't in Tron Legacy.
Yeah, actually, Callum even wanted to do the whole pad work routine.
Bro, it's like but even you can't lie like that pad work. Like,
the pad work routine's sick.
The 10-15 seconds of pad work is hard.
Yeah.
So what was it? It was Age of Ultron, Black Panther, Eternals.
Yeah.
Okay, 14 for me is the first Ant-Man.
Oh.
I rate the first Ant-Man pretty highly, and it's because like this is just one of those ones. It's more of a personal MCU movie. I'm just coming off the cusp of the Avengers, like the individual Avengers movie sequels, and we got Guardians, which was a big like space thing. We got Age of Ultron, which was like a big team up movie. It was nice and a bit refreshing to come out of all of that and have something that's way more personal. And I think I've forgotten his name. Who's the actor who plays him? Fuck.
Oh.
Fuck.
Paul Rudd.
That's it. Thank you. Like, is it just me or does Paul Rudd just not age?
He don't age. He's a vampire.
He doesn't age.
Neither does Tom Cruise. Celine Dion don't.
Morgan Freeman.
I rate Celine Dion bit most of these guys. She looks like the biter.
Is that theory?
I'm saying.
No, he don't.
Yeah. So Ant-Man.
If I go missing now, we know why.
no, but
Ant-Man. Age, we know why.
no, Ant-Man is always a film that like I have a great time when I'm watching it, and I just think like.
Why? What are you doing while you're watching it?
Sorry. I'm just saying, bro. Evangeline Lilly's in it. No. It's like no. When I'm watching it, it's I have fun. Like Ant-Man is a fun time.
Yeah, it's a good film to be fair.
So Ant-Man is 14 for me. Lewis, 14?
14.
Remember, you still got the ones on the back as well.
Yeah. Wait, so I got that one left, that one left. It's just because, I'm just thinking, really, am I putting the... do you know what? It's going to have to... Because I've already said the first Guardians, haven't I? So it's going to have to be Doctor Strange now.
Wow.
Damn.
Okay.
Oh, actually, no.
Oh.
I didn't use my Captain America First Avenger.
You haven't used First Avenger yet?
No. Okay, First Avenger then first. Because I think Doctor Strange was just a bit better.
Near enough, same reasons as ads, or you got anything more to add to it? Or?
Is it kind of like
a bit like what you were saying, he relied on the shield a lot. He didn't really come into his full, like, being a hero.
That's why I thought he was an Avengers is more than a hero.
He was still very much the I'll jump on the grenade for everybody instead of being the...
He is the star-spangled man with a plan.
Without a plan. In
and I don't hear that shit like, oh, it's the second movie. He was frozen. He unfrozen. He
was run and gun.
Like, literally unfrozen.
You could see the lack of training. In the first movie, you could see the lack of training. He was run and gun. It was two normal guys that have basically just got a little bit of weirdness fighting each other.
Literally.
Yeah, so that was what...
The Aryan Dream versus Michael Jackson.
Literally. Pretty much, yeah. Pretty much.
Ads, 14.
For me, it'd be Loki.
Wow.
I've kept Loki this long because I just love the fact of how much it bridged off into so many different avenues. Like that's why it's still here for me. But compared to what we have left with the movies that we have left, that's why I'm putting it at 14 now. So that's the
okay.
That's the last because the movies we've got coming up are clearly there.
I just can't. I just can't.
I like it just because of cause I think it's because I watched it all at this I literally went WandaVision, what's it, Winter Soldier, Falcon Winter Soldier, then I watched Loki.
I've got 12 on my list.
Like that.
So you must have used the additional one. You must have crossed one off.
That's my Loki there. So.
Okay, right. 13 for me is Black Panther.
Okay.
It's when I first watched it, don't get me wrong, I still think it's hard today. But it's like I think, and forgive me, you're all gonna call me racist for this. I think it leans onto the whole like, oh, we're a black.
Me and you have discussed this before.
Yeah, we're a black-led superhero movie. It's like we're the first ones to do it. Blade.
Ah.
I'm sorry.
Very true. They did try to overshadow Blade.
It is a great movie. I think I've forgotten the.
What they were saying, right? I think some people misconstrued it because what they were saying, they weren't trying to say, oh, we're the first black led. It was the biggest black casting.
True.
Yes.
It wasn't the first black led. Some people were saying it was the first black led.
Even the director, not that one. Like,
what they said it was the first.
No, they had like people come in. And
that's what I mean.
Things like,
Basically,
the guy who directed Creed.
Him. Didn't he do Moonlight as well? Or something like that.
I don't know. But basically, the whole production was very, very black based.
Black centric.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
it was.
I think
it was basically like saying it's a black Bollywood thing. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
I think one thing I will say, Killmonger is definitely up there among my favorite villains, and it's not just it's not just because Michael B. Jordan plays him.
I think rated for his savagery.
Exactly. He's
what they could have made Cable more like.
Cable's
meant to be a savage as well.
Yeah, Killmonger's one of the villains where I'm like, I can fully understand what this guy's on about.
Yeah.
Like he's not just on some mad quest for power. I can fully understand what he's on about.
They basically said if Malcolm X decided to go.
Malcolm X had weapons.
Malcolm X had weapons and said, "Fuck my dream." Or Martin Luther. Sorry.
Exactly. I was just gonna say Martin Luther King was a dream, bro.
Martin Luther King said, "Fuck my dream."
No, Malcolm. The reason Malcolm is because by any means necessary.
It's more Malcolm. Yeah, it's more Malcolm.
Any means necessary. He got to avoid that.
Yeah.
Okay, so
he would have. Yeah.
I'll tell you what then. Since you've counted and you've only got 12, let me quickly double check your list.
I don't because I've grabbed one where you guys.
1, 2,
the thing with the whole black cast and all that. Ironically, I kind of feel they done that with Shang-Chi as well. They were like, Asia. Like they kind of had to push both fronts in a way.
12.
When realistically, if they'd done it without that, both films slap.
I'll tell you what. Since you've only got 12 left, we'll skip you and we'll go to ads for 13. What's your 13?
Skip me
my 13 is Thor.
13's Thor.
My first Thor, yeah. Only because it doesn't hold up to like the. I loved it, like you said.
Yeah, it doesn't hold weight like
I like
some of the rest of the films.
I kept it there because I would happily rewatch it.
Oh yeah.
I happily love it, and also I do like seeing a little like Thor having to learn a lesson and stuff. But then when you compare it to the ones we have left, like the first Avengers and then the original Iron Man, I don't think it was as good.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because the ones I reckon, like for example, Thor Ragnarok slapped.
Oh yeah,
like that.
Thor Ragnarok slaps.
That was heavy.
I think I think like we'll get onto it when we talk about Ragnarok, but Taika Waititi was what Thor needed.
Oh yeah, definitely, 100%.
Right, so going on to 12. So now we're all on like level and everything now. Okay, 12 for me. Guardians of the Galaxy.
The first one?
The first one. Okay. I can't put it above any of the others, but at the same time, I love it so much.
Yeah.
Like I would say it's probably one of the, if not the funniest Marvel movie.
Yeah.
Chop and changing with Thor Ragnarok in terms of comedy. But it's like, I love it. I think the voice acting, especially for Rocket by Bradley Cooper, is on point.
Oh, yeah,
it looks amazing. It's got a story that's like a bunch of misfits coming together, and I'm just like, this is good.
He takes the guy's leg and eye.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And then he's just there like,
I'm gonna need that guy's leg.
Yeah,
he's like, you got it?
Yeah. He's just like, oh my god, I can't believe it. Dude, I had to pay the guy 30,000 credits for this thing.
I liked as well, you know when he took his eye? I liked how he gave it to Thor.
Yeah.
Did you notice that? He's like,
He
I would have cleaned that. I would have cleaned that.
Well, I mean, one thing I'm going to say, he doesn't take the guy's eye in Guardians. He literally only asks for their leg.
Nah, yeah.
The eye is from. Yeah, no, but the eye is from somewhere else.
From another place.
Oh, I thought he robbed it from the same guy.
Nah, he robbed it when they were drunk and asleep.
Probably, yeah. I think so.
I thought he robbed it from the same guy.
He robbed it in the second Guardians.
Okay, got you.
Do you remember when
not entirely?
Do you remember when they capture him?
No, not entirely. No, because I
think he robbed it.
It's been a while.
Yeah, when they're in prison.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But no, but like, I love I love the chemistry between all the characters. Like, it is the perfect misfits coming together.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
It's like one of my
It's a
favorite.
band of misfits.
One of my favorite lines of dialogue in the whole MCU is between Star-Lord and Rocket, when it's like, "Oh, why do you want to save the galaxy? Because I'm one of the idiots who lives in it."
Yeah.
And I'm just there
That
like,
makes sense,
that's such a good line.
That's
Yeah.
so truthful. It's like,
It is, isn't it?
That's so true.
Like, there's
it's not being
no
about
other
the bush,
reason, like, really.
Why
let's
else
be
would I?
honest.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I
And
get that.
I say it balances seriousness, comedy, like drama. It balances it all so well.
Yeah, like it's on point.
It is.
It's 10-10 with like the acting and everything. Because the acting from Batista, the awkwardness and just like
They're completely,
nonchalantness,
they're
like,
completely
just-
literal. It goes over his head.
And to be
Nothing
fair,
goes over my head. My
biggest
reflexes
shout-out
are too
to-
fast. I
Yeah.
don't catch it.
Biggest shout out to him as well, yeah, because
Where is
he actually
Gamora?
like
Who
he's
is
come
Gamora?
up in the
I do
acting
better.
game. Yeah,
Why is Gamora?
Yeah.
Like him coming up in the
Yeah,
acting
you know.
game and the amount of effort he's put.
Dude,
in.
yeah.
This is why I rate
Dude,
him
you're
over
eating
John
a
Cena.
Zorgnut.
Yeah, all you people that yeah, all
How long
these
have you been
people-
standing there? An hour.
Yeah, all these people that lick John Cena's asshole. Yeah, I'm sorry, but no.
John Cena ain't got shit on
John
Batista.
Cena can't
Yeah,
act.
John Cena.
I love, don't get me wrong, I like John Cena,
Yeah,
but he ain't got shit on Batista.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
Peacemaker.
He ain't got shit.
Nah, that-
I still haven't watched it.
like-
Mainly because I
I
haven't got
haven't
HBO
even
Max.
watched it.
Mainly because I haven't got HBO Max.
Nah,
Otherwise, I would
yeah.
totally
Nah,
watch it.
don't bother.
No, really?
Don't bother.
I haven't
I'll send
No,
you a
people have
link.
been rating it highly.
Nah, I'll send you a link.
that's because they lick his asshole.
Yeah,
True.
You know what I mean?
literally, I'll send
That-
you a
But
link.
no. But the one thing I will say about John Cena though, his performance in the Suicide Squad was fucking top tier. Like he
See, I
is
haven't watched
jokes.
any Suicide Squad
It's
either.
bro, it's so good.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Mm.
Honestly, it takes like the theatrical cut of the first one
Yeah.
and shits all over it.
Oh, okay.
Okay, right. Lewis, number 12.
Nice. Number 12. I'm gonna have to go with.
Remember, you still got the other side.
Yeah, I know. I've looked at these on the other side, and I'm kind of keeping them, ish, but I don't know for what reason.
I would just like to disclaim now that because we're on 12, we're hitting near top 10. Everything that I'm saying from now on is mainly based off of like, I'd rather watch that.
Yeah. Well, that's
Yeah,
probably. I mean,
yeah,
like these are all like. Oh yeah. One thing we should have said at the
Okay.
beginning. This is our personal opinion, by the way.
Yeah, oh,
This
yeah.
isn't a real like. You don't have to.
If you haven't noticed,
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
these aren't facts.
I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna go with Shang-Chi then and the Ten Rings because.
Okay.
That'd be quite interesting.
Yeah.
We'd go that early for
Well, guys,
Same.
the ones that I have left,
that. Hit home more.
yeah, they do all hit home more, and I hope
Alright,
some of you agree out there. If not, I don't really give a fuck.
Well, you're
I'm just
better
saying
man
that to
than me.
be nice.
You're a better man than me.
Yeah,
I
like-
don't give a fuck if you agree or not. My
Yeah,
number
no,
12
that's what
My number 12 is Iron Man.
Wow.
Fuck it.
Really?
Wow, you even just
Yeah.
flipped them off as well.
Yeah.
Like,
Bloody hell, man.
yeah.
Yeah, it is.
That's early, I think.
Nah, I had to put it 12 because when I look at all the other ones, I'll be honest with you guys. I was chopping up between Iron Man and the Avengers. Because when I thought about it, I was like, nah, I rate Iron Man, but I rate Iron Man more for what he's done after the first
I love the
movie.
fact that I didn't even have to say
Do you know what I mean?
any reason why I rated Shang-Chi there either. We all just are not like.
Oh,
so-
No. The reason why is because I wanted to move past it because otherwise I'm going to get a bit pissed at you.
Oh,
Because-
actually, I want to know why. Run it back.
Oh god.
What?
I'm curious.
Yeah, sure.
No,
Run it
but
back.
hang
Run it
on.
back. Run it
Hang on.
back.
This guy said Endgame at 22. Never
Yes, I
forget.
did fucking
Never
say
forget.
Endgame at
Never
22.
forget.
Hold on a minute.
Rewind the tape. Rewind
You know
the tape.
what I mean?
Rewind the tape.
Like,
We can't rewind. It's a live stream.
No, it's them. It's them. They can.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
better rewatch it.
Yeah, go back like half an hour.
Yeah, rewind the tape.
just have a look and see the blasphemy.
But, why
Nah,
did you
yeah,
say something?
no, bro. Reason being is because, like you were saying,
Yeah.
I feel like they do kind of lean heavily towards like how Asian can we make this.
Oh, like what can we get that community on?
Yeah,
our side?
yeah.
I get that. I get that. It was kind of
but-
catered.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but then, yeah, cool. Well, I didn't mind it. It didn't overpower the movie, but like it was. I mean, it was good, but I think again, it's one of those. It's a start out. You're looking where's he gonna go from here?
Yeah.
Like, if it's a one-off, yeah, great. It's a great shout.
I'll get onto this when I speak about Shang-Chi because it's
Yeah.
a bit higher up the list for me.
Yes.
But it's like one thing which I like is like, yeah, he's just a guy who can do martial arts, but now that he has the 10 rings,
It's, like, what
it's
it is.
now justified that he can now do things on
Yeah.
par with cosmic
Yeah.
threats.
Yeah, that's
makes
what I'm
sense.
And
saying.
everything. He now has equipment
Yeah.
to cope with that stuff.
That's
so
what
we
I'm
can
saying.
easily
So I want
have
to
him
see.
back.
Yeah, I want to see where we're going. Like, trust me, this could go up
Yeah.
in the rankings
By the
depending
film.
on what comes next.
I get that.
Because
I get
you know
it.
that let's be honest. If you watch the first Iron Man, the second Iron Man flops.
Yeah,
Like completely
yeah,
flops.
yeah.
Where do we go?
But if
from
you
that?
watch if you watch Iron Man 2 by itself, it's a decent film.
Exactly. But that's what I'm
So-
saying.
So
So,
you're waiting to
but
see.
if we
So
see
you're also-
Shang-Chi gets
so-
another really good
So you're
film.
placing it there, comparing it to the grand total.
Yeah,
Effectively.
well, yeah,
Mm,
where are we going?
Yeah, I
where
get that.
where in the universe are
Yeah.
you gonna take me?
I
Like,
get that.
all these other films
Could they
have
flop
great
it like
branches.
Yeah, I get what you mean. They could flop it like Captain Marvel.
Mate, they
Or
could
they-
flop
or-
it like they did
yeah.
Iron Fist. That's my
Yeah,
biggest fear
yeah,
for
Iron-
Shang-Chi.
yeah, Iron
that he
Fist,
gets
yeah.
Iron
One
Fisted.
thing, well, one
True.
thing, well,
Yeah.
yeah,
Become a
that he
defender.
gets.
Iron Fisted. Yeah.
I tell you what,
Yes.
one thing which I'd love to see, it's like, well, hang on one second, let me quickly search up an actor really quickly, because I think they should replace Finn Jones as Iron Fist. But I want to see Iron Fist in a Shang-Chi movie. I don't know,
That
because
would
I
be
think that'd be
great.
sick.
That
But
would
also,
be
hang
great.
on,
It would
hang on.
fit as
Let
well,
me
yeah.
quickly,
It would
let me
fit as
quickly, if I can remember his name.
With
Is
Wang.
it? Is it
Wang.
this guy?
Ah,
Yeah,
that
yeah,
one.
it's this guy. Right, I want to see. Okay, right, see that guy there. I want to see him as
Oh,
Iron
him.
Fist.
Yeah.
He was the geezer from is it Iron number 4?
Oh,
the,
guys,
No,
guys,
no,
if you
no,
guys
not
have
him.
seen X-Men,
You're thinking,
if you guys have seen
Havoc.
X-Men,
the guy
First
does
Class,
doing things.
Yeah,
the guy that does the ring,
Havoc.
Scott's brother,
Yeah,
Scott's brother.
yeah,
If
yeah.
you guys seen that,
Havoc, the
Scott's
Havoc
brother.
from First Class and Apocalypse.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Scott's
brother.
brother.
Effectively-
Cyclops' brother.
Effectively, Lucas Till. Yeah, I want to
He'd be
see.
sick.
I want to see him as Iron Fist and put him in a Shang-Chi movie. I think that'd be hard
That
because,
would work really
because
well.
I think
Okay.
I think
That would
Finn
work
Jones
really
can't do it.
No, I don't really- and I think Iron Fist
On
would
the whole.
go really well with Shang-Chi.
To be fair, I rated the guy who played
One
Iron Fist,
one thing which I want to see in a Shang-Chi movie as well, actually, because like maybe you two don't know this, but in the comics, when Spider-Man loses his spider sense at one point, and he goes to Shang-Chi, and they develop an entirely new martial arts style called the Way of the Spider,
Oh, wow.
purely for
That's
Spider-Man. He goes to Shang-Chi, and
Oh.
and they create this fighting style
I didn't know
together.
this.
That's it.
I'd love to see
That's
that.
sick. I did not know
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
And this is why
it's
we're
hard.
saying there's so much you can do with Spider-Man though, because he's
Very
been
true.
about. Like
Very
he's,
true.
he's been,
He's-
and this is why Tom Holland, even if he takes a back step, bring him back.
Sorry?
That's what
Like bring
Yeah,
him,
feel
bring
free,
him
mate.
back. So, you got Vane? Yeah, you read it.
What, man?
Nah.
What?
Okay, right. So what is it? So
Yeah.
we've done.
Me, never.
What's 12 for me? Guardians, Shang-Chi.
Iron
Ads
Man.
number 12.
Mine was Iron Man.
Iron Man.
Yeah.
Okay, 11 for me. Captain America: First Avenger. Just missing out on the top 10,
I get that.
but it's purely because like Cap has definitely got the strongest trilogy, and First Avenger, it's a boss foundation, but it only goes up from there,
I get that.
and that's what I think makes a great trilogy. You've got a great start, but it only gets better.
I just realised we're about to hit top 10 as well.
Yeah, we are about to.
Yeah, that's-
So,
that's-
so,
that's-
so, so just missing out on the top 10, just missing out is First Avenger. I think it's got some great action sequences. I think the soundtrack's great, great
Yeah.
casting, great
I
acting,
get what you mean.
and the one thing which we haven't mentioned yet in any of these films. I think it's very well paced.
Oh, yeah, they didn't rush nothing.
They haven't rushed anything. They balance action, drama, and
the
story.
storytelling. And the storytelling. I didn't feel like
Perfectly.
they dragged. I didn't
Like
feel like they
it
dragged
doesn't
it.
it doesn't feel like it's dragged in any way, and that's what I like about it. Let's have a hit on that, actually.
Oh, it's
No, I
dead.
agree.
Where's the pen?
It just died.
Where's the pen?
What?
Like, does it not have a button on it?
No,
You just-
it's just
No,
died.
it's just-
Look, try it. It's just died.
Oh,
Though.
Where is
If
it?
it flashes, no, just
If
like it.
it'll flash, like
Yeah,
it's just
just
died.
died.
It's just
Yeah, yeah,
died.
it's dead.
Thanks, another one.
Nice.
Nice. There you
that
go. Yeah, sure, go on. Then.
was a bit weak.
What flavour is it?
Orange soda. Ooh.
Orange
Tastes
soda.
like
Who
shabby.
loves orange soda?
It's a bit
That's not
shabby.
bad.
That's a bit shabby.
It is very much tango.
Yeah.
Okay, right. So yeah, number 11 for me. Yeah,
You mean it?
just missing out on the top 10. Just missing out.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
First Avenger. Lewis, number 11.
Yeah, so I've just realised that just because it's only just because we're hitting this top 10 part.
You need to kick out what you feel like doesn't deserve.
Yeah, and
I feel the same way as well.
and it's very difficult because right, I'm gonna say
The problem with hitting this top 10 barrier is that we're left with like this. The top 10 is like we're into the good ones.
yeah.
It's like we're left with so many great properties that can really possibly only be separated by only a couple of things, and it's possibly going to be very nitpicky from this point.
Yeah, so that's why, regrettably or not, I don't know.
No, go on.
Doctor Strange,
Oh,
right? and it's because right, right. I still have What If on my list,
Wow, yeah.
and
jeez.
that is because like Doctor Strange, great, but then what they show, what Doctor Strange can do, and like you know how yeah, the guy walking
Scared
past
the hell out of me,
he
bro.
looked like he went quick as well. You know?
Yeah, bro. I just
Not like in a
shadow,
scary
bro,
film, you get
like-
that scutter, like.
Yeah, it's a Doctor Strange, like a shadow appears.
Yeah,
Oh,
like, no,
No, guys, hear that, hear that, go, guys, hear that, hear that.
Yeah, like,
Oh, bro.
like he's gone from there, and then we're gonna hear pit patters on the ceiling. Like, it's fucking. Anyway,
I'll tell you what. No, I'll tell you what. One thing is like I'm fairly certain the flat above us doesn't watch my videos at all. I don't think they even know who I am. But I'm just gonna say, some nights you can hear them go at it.
Oh, is that?
Oh man,
It's fucking jokes, man.
Man.
It's like, no, I'm gonna be honest. Whoever lives, I maybe had like one conversation with him. Fam, he must go to town.
Guy upstairs goes ham. Yeah. If you see these dogs in the front yard, just not upstairs. I'm going hard.
Bing bang.
So carry on your point of 11 for Doctor Strange.
Doctor Strange. Yeah, sorry, but I'm gonna put What If in front of it, taking that top 10 spot. Basically because we get to see more of what the good Doctor could get to in What If, and yeah, not a bad movie, but yeah, I'm sorry, you're just missing the top 10 Doctor Strange. Just
Yeah. Okay. Ads.
For me, it's just as controversial as what he said, but Avengers. It was number 11. For
I
me.
can no. I'll be honest. I can understand that because
Only
and,
because
and
of
it's
what's
purely
come,
because
right?
and it's purely because of what's happened afterwards.
Yeah, that's
We've got
literally the
so
only
many big
reason.
things that if you go back and watch
That's
Avengers,
literally
it
the only
seems
reason.
very isolated.
Yeah.
But at the time,
I
it was
didn't
it was the
Yeah.
biggest thing.
Yeah.
At the time when it came out, it's
Oh,
like
yeah, it was
we've
hype.
got all these heroes coming together.
Yeah.
Whereas
It was-
like
it
if
was
you go
so
back
hype
and look
because
at
of
it
how
now,
much we had
Yeah.
to come
exactly.
But then
But it's
when-
like if you go back and look at it now,
Yeah.
it does seem very small in comparison.
Yeah, like even when you were saying the whole CG fight of it, it was great, but when you compare it to what we had afterwards, it's like you're 11, not 10. Like,
Yeah.
it's so close,
Yeah.
but just not.
Okay, so number 10 for me, one of the more controversial ones, just slipping into the top 10, Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Okay.
In terms of-
Yeah, he still
in terms of-
he was saying like, oh, you're gonna be like, why has he put it all the way up there?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I didn't think
In terms of in terms of all the Disney Plus shows, it is easily my favourite, and I love the chemistry.
I really don't know how.
I love the no. Don't get me wrong. Like the Flag Smashers are shit, but it's like I'm going like I'm going off of rate of enjoyment at this point, and watching Falcon and the Winter Soldier, like being able to see John Walker as Cap and then becoming US agent and seeing his brutality, seeing Sam get his Captain America Falcon suit and everything, and seeing him train with the shield and seeing Cap, we didn't see him train, we see him train. And I'm like, okay, this is cool.
Yeah, Cap basically was just 30 with the shield from day one, wasn't he?
Yeah,
let's
literally
say
from the get-go.
From the second movie. From Winter Soldier.
But it's like with regards to this, I like that, and because Sam flies as well, he gets to do so much more with the shield as well.
Okay.
And it's like
I haven't watched that far into it. I did say
I really like the chemistry as well, and also the resolution of effectively Bucky's story as well, from him coming out. Have you seen the clip where he's in Wakanda? And when he comes out, when he proves he's come out of the brainwashing, because remember in Civil War when Zemo is using all the different words, a member of the Dora Milaje uses the same words, and when she's finished and Bucky realizes he's no longer controlled, the emotion that scene, I cried, and it is probably some of the best acting I've seen.
Oh yeah,
it is the pure relief on his
he's
face.
He's a hard actor, to be fair.
And Sebastian Stan is a hard geezer. Sebastian Stan is a hard geezer. Fair enough. So 10 for me, Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Okay, I heard what you were saying as well. I did like that scene.
Yeah.
I did.
Lewis, number 10.
Number 10.
Breaching the top 10. Here we go. Number 10.
Breaching the top 10. We have, to be honest, it's a toss up between a few things, but because it's I'm gonna say Avengers. Then I'm gonna put Avengers. Same reasons as you guys just said actually as well, to be fair, because it was hype when it was there. Now that we've had so much more,
it doesn't live up to what it used to.
So it hits my top. It starts off my top 10.
One thing I will say, Avengers
it
has
had
probably
the hype
got
when it was.
Avengers has probably got like the hardest like long take.
Yeah.
As well, like where it
Yeah.
starts off with. I'm trying to remember how it starts because it goes through. It starts off with Black Widow being launched up. And everything. We see Iron Man fly past, shoot two of the just go down. Cap aims the laser through. He flies up. We see Hawkeye. Arrow flies over. We see Thor and Hulk fighting on top of the thing. And then it ends in Grand Central Station where Hulk punches Thor.
Yeah.
Like that whole long take. I love it. I love that whole long take. But yeah, it is. And I'm just gonna say this: Avengers is my number 9. So it's like, and it's the same reasons as you guys have said. It's purely because it isn't as hype as it used to be.
Yeah.
But I can still easily go back and remember what it was and still what it is.
Yeah, it can bring that hype back to you if you've not seen it in a while.
Like if I was to show somebody who's never seen it, that was
great
introduction.
It's a great introduction.
If you haven't,
do you want to know where the rest of these come from?
Exactly. If you've hardly seen, if you've only watched a couple of the early MCU movies or you haven't seen any at all, watch Avengers and you'll think it's some of the hypest show on the planet.
Brilliant
and
introduction.
You'll be excited for what's to come.
Exactly.
100%.
So, Avengers number 10. Ads.
My number 10 would be Captain America: Winter Soldier.
Wow.
The only reason it's scraping top 10 and it's not below is only based off of just because of what I've got left and because I fucking loved it because it's Bucky and everything. I loved it, but I'd say Civil War's better because it's more involved. But the only reason I admit I consider Civil War better is because of what I learned in Captain America: Winter Soldier.
Civil War tag team is hard.
Do you know what I mean? But do you get what I mean? It's because of what I learned in Winter Soldier that I rate Civil War.
Yeah.
But I can't take that away what Winter Soldier gave me.
At the same time,
and it gave me Bucky, and I loved it. I loved the whole running down. I loved all that shit. I loved to know that, and I loved to find out the shit. But it was Civil War when it was like everything's now aired out. That's why I loved it more. So
we'll get onto Civil War. Civil War.
For now, that's the only reason I say Captain America. And I did love the introduction for Bucky as well. I liked how he had his own little story to it.
How he came back and how we learned how he came back.
I like that. Yeah, I like how they actually went into it. They didn't just say, "Oh, that's Steve's old mate." There you go. They actually went into it and explained how he went lost. I did like it. I did like it.
Okay, well, number 9 for me, as we've already established, was Avengers. The same reasons as you guys talked about. We've already discussed it. We'll move straight on. Lewis, number 9.
Number 9. Coming in at number 9. So I've actually just asked Avengers. Okay, number 9. I'm gonna go with Iron Man.
Okay.
That's fair. I'll give you that.
Now, like I said, Iron Man to me is goated. Started out the MCU.
It started it all. And if anything, like one point I'm just gonna make, well, 2 points actually. It relaunched RDJ's career.
Oh hell yeah!
It completely relaunched his career.
Who was before that? Sherlock Holmes.
No. One thing I will say, if you go back and watch, I can't remember.
I think he did Iron Man before he did Sherlock Holmes.
No, literally, this is the same point that I'm going to get onto.
Yeah.
Like, he did Iron Man before Sherlock Holmes. If you go, I can't remember what chat show he was on, but it was after Iron Man came out, before Sherlock Holmes came out.
Yeah.
If you watch it, he was saying, like, oh yeah, Iron Man and everything. It's like, Guy Ritchie approached me to play Sherlock Holmes. And I think the only reason he did was because he saw, like, the box office results for Iron Man.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, that's jokes. That's actually jokes.
Smart.
The guy is very real as
very
well.
Smart.
Because he says, there was another interview thing he was doing, and somebody said, they said something about what was you doing in... they were like, oh, what was you doing in the 90s? And then he said about... He literally just outright said he was doing a lot of drugs.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah.
I'll rate this one.
I rated that. Because like he's just being honest.
Yeah.
Like, just, yeah.
And another thing is also, Back in Black. It's a hard ACD song, but I'll probably say it's RDJ's theme song.
Yeah. It's hard. Like he took over that song.
If you don't know, it's Iron Man.
Yeah.
Like, in case you don't know, RDJ, Robert Downey Jr.
I've been too long and I'm glad to be back. It's a let loose from the noose. Stop, otherwise it will get copyrighted.
Yeah. That was your.
So that was your number 9.
That was my number 9. Yeah.
That was your number 9 as well.
Yeah.
Okay. And what was yours?
My number 9.
Mine is Age of Ultron.
I'm kind of amazed you put it this high, actually.
Do you know why I put it
I
so
still
high?
have it, actually.
Do you know why I put it so high?
Go on.
Bro, that shit slap. Like, there was
It does.
nothing
It
wrong
does.
with that
It does
film.
slap.
The villain was perfect. The way that...
Ultron is cool.
All the stuff that caused from the film, if you want to look in the future...
The bonding over the hammer lifting bit.
Yeah, I'm saying...
That's one of my favourite scenes in the MCU.
Yeah, because that had the Widow and Hulk bonding.
Yeah,
you had Tony,
you could
Thor,
see everything.
If you guys watch MatPat, like game theory, film theory, anything like that, he goes over who in the MCU is worthy to lift Mjolnir.
Yeah, and that's why
and everything, and he goes like, what is it? At the end of it, Iron Man's totally worthy. Thanos he thinks is worthy, and Black Widow's worthy because she says, "No, I don't need to know."
Yeah, that's fair.
And everything, and purely because of that, because she doesn't need to know if she can lift it or not. She doesn't care if she can lift it or not. That's why she's worthy.
Yeah, because she's very much at home with who she is now. Like she knows what she's done. She knows what was forced upon her.
She's found her purpose and her family.
She's found peace.
Yeah.
She's at peace with herself,
I'll give you that,
knowing that she's not perfect.
She done she done what Thor had to learn. If we would put it like that.
Self-acceptance.
One of the other reasons,
Self-awareness and self-acceptance.
One of the other main reasons I put it at 9 is because if you look at the film as a whole, you've got the villain perfect, makes sense. Then if you look at it from where we are now, and you can look back and be like, yo, there's a hella gems in there. Steve just inching it. I never would have thought. Boom. So like the links
one thing which I will say is that like what is it? The reason why it only inches, it's not because I think that's not.
I think it's because Steve didn't want to lift it.
Exactly.
Yeah. I think it's because he didn't want to lift it.
He felt it budge and he didn't want to hurt Thor's ego.
So it was like,
it's like I don't think it was a thing of like I don't think it was. He's not quite there. I don't think it's that. I think he was perfectly there. He just didn't want to hurt Thor's ego.
He knew what team morale was. Like he knew having Thor as the bigger ego of the group was better than for him to take it and have Tony hate him even more. Literally. That's what was going on.
And the other thing as well, though, I loved it as well because like you had
the heatedness between him and Tony at that point in time. Everything good about you was made in a bottle.
Like
Tony's dad spent more time on Steve than he did on him.
Yeah, and it's also the conversation when they're at Clint's house at the farm, where it's like where he's like, what is it? I thought my team would tell me all this and everything. It's like, what was it? Well, you seem to walk away. Maybe you haven't seen my dark side yet. Nah, I don't trust a guy without a dark side. Call me old fashioned. And everything. And to be fair, like Iron Man's, like Tony's mentality in that, you didn't trust a guy without a dark side. I follow that mentality. Like if I can't see someone's dark side and they always seem to be chipper and happy, I don't trust you.
I don't trust it.
It's the same concept as follow the rich white man.
In
a lot of things.
Alright, Chris Tucker.
Nah, but it is. It's the same concept. If someone is too fronty about how nice they are,
do you know what someone said to me yesterday?
I've seen the movies of Japanese people. You're like Gayaka.
Ironically, do you know what someone said to me yesterday when I was at Danny for St. Paddy's Day? Ironically, someone said to me, he was must have said to somebody, so how you doing, mate? You're right, and he goes, can't complain. He was like, try. Try.
I love that. I love that.
And I was like, I like that. I was like,
that's hard.
Try.
That's hard.
You can't. There must be something. Like, try.
Yeah, exactly.
Try.
It's basically like, no, talk to me.
Let's
stop glossing over it. I know you cry yourself to sleep. Talk to me.
Come on, mate.
Okay, so so number 9 was
and Age of Ultron. Also
Age of
because
Ultron.
one thing I was because Ulysses' claw. I liked how they worked him into.
Yeah.
I did like how they worked the smuggler Ulysses' claw into Age of Ultron. They didn't rush him in earlier when they
came in. That's fair. And he is
nicely.
like a good cameo.
Yeah,
that's what he is. He's a cameo. He's a good cameo.
Yeah, very good cameo.
Moving on to number 8. Can we just make an agreement here that the best and your favourite are completely different things?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, right. So number 8 is actually my favourite MCU movie, but I can't rank it as the best. Doctor Strange. Now, I love this movie, and yes, it may have something to do with the fact that I'm a Benedict Cumberbatch fanboy, but I love this film. I love that, like, it's effectively like a more kind of human Thor. He starts off as a very cocky know-it-all, but he's got good in him. He gets power, but he doesn't let it go to his head. And in the end, like, when he's, like, don't get me wrong, like, this is probably the only movie you will ever see where you see the hero troll the bad guy.
He finds overwhelming responsibility.
Yeah. Like, but he doesn't let it get to him. He's more a thing of like, cool. And it's like at the end of it, he is more than willing to die for the rest of existence than let the bad guy win. I'm just like, This is the hero mentality.
Do you know what the best thing is as well? Like you said about the trolling thing, it's just like he finds the most nonchalant, fucking amazing way. Like no force, hands down.
He wins. He wins
Yeah.
by annoying a god.
Yeah, he beats an
literally.
unstoppable force by becoming
repeating
the
it.
most annoying object.
Literally, annoying orange. Like, what?
Yeah.
You want to end this? You want me to go home?
Yeah,
Let's go home.
you leave or I leave.
Yeah.
Like,
No, it's also
I got
it's
all
also the
day.
fact that I think
I got all
Yeah,
day.
no, it's
Mayan calendar. What is
yeah,
it?
no, it's also I think like was it we thought we saw magic when we saw Scarlet Witch. Nah, this is where we see magic.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
it's like we
Very
see
true.
like we finally see. Like, take what in the first Thor movie when he's saying like, was it your ancestors called it magic, you call it science. I come from a place where it's one and the same. Nah,
Yeah.
this is straight up mind trippy sorcery,
Yeah.
and I love that.
Yeah.
And everything. I think it's great. And like either the Doctor Strange is it is my favorite MCU movie. Like it does have flaws, yes, but it's I would argue it is easily my favorite.
I do
Yeah.
like that. Nah, that's we
Okay,
hitting the
fair,
high
fair.
numbers now, so I don't blame you. For
Yeah,
saying
yeah. I mean, I've got to cross Iron Man off. I've just realised I haven't done that.
that. That's all your number 8.
Is it me now for number
Yeah,
8?
number 8.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Oi. So I'm gonna have
While
to.
you're chatting, I'm gonna go for a piss because I've drunk too much beer. I mean,
yeah.
non-alcoholic.
Root beer.
Yeah,
root beer.
Sure. Go on.
Root beer. We have them in England too, believe it or not. If you believe that.
So I'm gonna come out and say this while he's gone as well. It's What If is my number 8.
Oh yeah, fair enough. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, because I have to put it in there somewhere soon
Nah, I get
because
that. I already
I mean the
read it, to be
movies.
fair.
I think the movies hold more value because you can look at the acting skill and everything like that. But I think a lot of what they've shown us in What If was great. It was
Yeah.
good to see all the kind of not all the different
Possibilities.
outcomes. Yeah, but the possibility.
Possibilities.
I'm a stickler for that. I
That's
love
it.
that.
Did you think what I thought? When you
No,
seen
shower
What If?
thoughts.
Did you think what I thought when you seen What If? Like when you watched the Loki series,
Mm.
it was like the timeline branch. That was what.
Yeah, well, it's it's meant to tied into Multiverse of Madness.
Yeah, I know.
Like,
Do you see how? Like, do you think that because of that? This is a weird theory.
No,
This is
because
just
that's
a
where
theory.
that's where we're getting
Yeah,
to
I
now
know.
because
Yeah.
we've finished that
No,
arc.
but I'm just. I've got a
basically.
theory though. This is just a theory, man. I don't know nothing. You believe it or not, up to you.
He doesn't know
I
anyone.
don't- if I'm right,
yeah,
I'm right. If
Marvel,
I'm wrong,
yeah.
I'm wrong. I don't know shit.
You don't know.
Like,
anybody
I'm
at
just
Marvel,
guessing.
but- oh, by the
That's
way,
it.
if anybody at Marvel sees this somehow magically,
Tom didn't tell me shit. I don't know him.
yeah, yeah. It wasn't
Tom
Tom's
didn't tell me
fault.
shit. Colin didn't tell me
With the
nothing.
whole,
That's
if
it.
you are gonna like go into the Spider-Man thing, the Darker Peter, and you use that whole Kingpin thing, you know, I'll jump on the team. You know, I can spitball widgets.
Now, one of the theories I had though was this: like the way that they linked the whole the timeline breaking in Loki to go off different branches to What If.
Yeah.
What I wonder is when you see What If the Watcher, season 2 Loki, are we gonna see the Watcher in it because he's fucked up the timeline?
Well, I'm wondering if we're gonna see the
Yeah.
Watcher. In,
What did you whack in? What in?
What If?
Multiverse?
Yeah, What
yeah.
If.
One thing which I just thought of actually is like,
If
what
we
is it?
see the Watcher in Multiverse of Madness.
I think we might.
Yeah, I think we might as well.
we have to.
That's the thing. And then
Yeah,
I also think
one
he's gonna
thing
be
I
a
will say,
prominent force in Loki as well.
another
Yeah.
episode of What If which I
Yeah.
just thought of, which was one which I've seen, which is like awesome. It's like, you know, the zombie one.
Yeah.
I'm just like Doctor Strange
Yeah.
being able to use magic and keep his like intelligence as a zombie.
As a
That's
zombie.
fucking
That's
terrifying.
sick,
That is ridiculous, yeah.
That is
Yeah.
actually like scary.
Did you see the Age of Ultron one?
I haven't seen that one yet.
Savage.
I think the latest one
Wasn't that because Wanda was a mad zombie?
No,
No,
it was
no.
it was Hank Pym's wife who
Yeah.
came back from the quantum realm.
Yeah.
And then-
With
But
like
no,
a
Wanda was the
mystery
one they
illness.
sent to fucking like.
Wanda was one where like I think they like find Vision or something like
Yeah,
that,
something
and
like
he's
that.
keeping Wanda.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
keeping
He's
Wanda.
looking
Yeah,
after her.
yeah. And then she ends up being one of the mad powerful
Yeah.
zombies. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's like that's the thing. In terms of like raw power, in terms of the MCU, Scarlet Witch is up there.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Like-
100%.
Supposed to be, 100%.
Her
Yeah,
power.
she's meant to be.
I tell you what, in
Yeah.
Multiverse of Madness,
Yeah.
what is it? Apparently Loki's meant to be in it as well.
Yeah, he is.
In
he is.
Multiverse of Madness,
That
but
would
it's
make
like,
sense
what is
to
it?
me. That would make
I'm
sense
excited
to
to see America Chavez. You know,
Yeah.
I think she's going to be awesome. But I want to see Doctor Strange and Wanda. I know it's going to happen. I want to see them.
Oh, yeah,
die.
I want to know when, if
came-
and
he
when
came
we're
to-
gonna see a Squirrel Girl.
He's in already.
Well, I mean,
We're
this
supposed
is
to
one
see
thing.
him,
This is one thing, yeah. Because okay, right. So let's look at it. Yeah, we've already got Kate Bishop, or Bishop, sorry. We're getting a Miss Marvel show. We're possibly getting Miles Morales in the next Spider-Man movie. They are setting up the Young Avengers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. The thing you're talking about is supposed to be in the younger Miss Marvel thing.
What, Squirrel Girl?
The Squirrel Girl's supposed to be.
Squirrel Girl's going to be in Miss Marvel.
Supposed to be.
Fam, that's jokes.
Squirrel
They're
Girl,
both the
Squirrel
same-
Girl
they're
is
both the same
OP,
age,
yeah.
isn't it?
Do you know who Squirrel Girl has
Yeah,
beaten?
I don't know.
She took down Galactus.
Yeah, she's trashed basically most of the MCU.
Wolverine,
them
Doctor
nuts.
Doom, and Galactus.
You're hearing these
nuts,
names,
boy.
people. You're hearing these.
Fam!
She ate them
Squirrel
nuts,
is
boy.
on smoke.
She's
yeah?
on them nuts, boy.
Yeah.
On them nuts, boy.
She is nuts.
Yeah, she's
Right,
got.
is it mine go for number 8?
Yeah, so
Yeah,
number 8,
yeah,
what did
yeah.
you... So you put What If as number 8?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right, my number 8, just because of where we are now,
Yeah.
is Endgame.
Okay.
My number 8 is Endgame.
Yeah.
See, he said this like 12 goes ago.
12?
Yeah.
Fam!
It was
It was
like
more
22.
It was
Yeah,
like 22.
That's
yeah.
14.
14 times. Man.
14 movies ago, bro.
Let me just-
Hang on. Wait, a second. How long have we been
Wait,
streaming
how do you
for?
do this shit?
We've been streaming for nearly 2 hours,
How do
yeah?
you do this shit?
And
How do you do that?
yeah,
How do you do that? Rewind the time shit?
Yeah.
Rewind.
Wait, no, what is it? No, what was it?
Hold it,
Was it
like,
the rewind the
2
time?
years.
Yeah,
It's
that.
that.
Yeah,
It's that.
it's
Yeah, no,
yeah.
to open it,
Yeah.
to open the eye, he goes, that.
Oh,
And
yeah,
then boom. And then
Yeah.
to close it, he goes
No,
boom,
wait,
boom,
wait, wait,
and then
wait.
boom.
Ooh.
Yeah. Let's not spin that back. Yeah.
14 goes ago. As I said. No, but Endgame mainly because of what we have to come. But I did like it. I did like Endgame and everything, but only because I was looking so much forward to it. But I do agree with some of the points you made earlier where like it was a bit trash with how they done Thanos and Thor, and I get that part. Because the way I got hyped for because of Infinity War.
I think
could've done
what Lewis said earlier about me
that.
being a bit too harsh on Endgame, I can partially
Yeah.
agree. But this is
Yeah.
where I'm gonna do when I did my video saying like, oh, I'm coming back to YouTube and I'm gonna put everything back on this channel instead of splitting it among the three. I'm gonna say I'm gonna talk about myself a bit more because and I made the point of it saying like, you guys have seen my videos but you don't know me, you know nothing about me.
True.
So and one of the heavier videos I'm gonna talk about delves into this a bit more. I mean, you definitely know what I'm on about, but it's like the reason why I take Thor's treatment personally.
Yeah.
Because of like his like depression and everything, I take that personally because I've been a victim of it
No, it's not.
and everything. So it's like that's one of the reasons I may be a bit too harsh on Endgame, but at the same time I can't take it lightly.
Yeah. I get it.
So, but it's like, but at the same time, it's like the reason. Yeah, I've already gone over the reasons I hate Endgame, but I can understand why people like it
Yeah.
and everything. I can more than understand why people rate it highly.
Yeah, because I'm not gonna lie, yeah, it probably comes in for me next as well.
Yeah, because I'm not, like, for me, I would say I will admit they come hand in hand.
Yeah.
Endgame only has that plateau because of Infinity War and everything that built up to it.
Yeah.
Well,
But
one of the
they
things.
will
because
do much
Infinity
wrong.
War slapped over.
I think
Endgame as well,
Infinity
like-
War was better than Endgame.
Yeah, Endgame was
Like,
sick, but Endgame was only sick because I was hyped for it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
You went to go watch it in MK,
Yeah,
didn't you?
I went to watch both in cinema as soon as they came out. Like,
No.
I was very much.
No, but
like,
that's the thing. No.
Yeah, MCU movies. I was there day of the releases, like,
One
yeah.
memory to just kind of flash into my head. I think I was on a phone call with you, and there were a bunch of us going on about like, "Oh, do you want to go to an escape room in Wellingborough?"
I think I actually seen it like 2 or
yeah,
3
yeah.
times. Like
I watched it once.
we still need to do an escape room.
We do,
I've
yeah.
done
But it's like no, but effectively on this chat which I'm talking about, Lewis sent me a link to a site where it was like, oh, do this escape room, and in one of them it was like one which really shat him up was like take part in a séance,
Oh,
and I'm just like,
nah.
shit.
Yeah, you got me doing some
Hell
Ouija
no.
board, mad voodoo, bookie
Nah, you see
shit.
that-
But I was totally down to do it. But then
Shit.
like a few of the guys, if I didn't have work the next day because it was a midnight showing of Endgame, and like I totally would have gone with the
Oh, yeah,
guys,
yeah, I
but
did go watch
it was
that.
like no, I went to go watch Infinity War twice
Yeah.
on a weekend.
No, 'cause, yeah,
release.
a lot of them when there was back to backs. You know
Yeah.
when they did the back to back releases where they showed with the Superman
I
Batman. Superman,
wish-
they showed Superman. They showed and then yeah.
I wish one I wish I would have done. I wish I would have gone for the first Avenger, Winter Soldier, Civil War.
By the way,
right.
Batman
I wish-
Superman sucks.
That was a bad.
I'm
wanna
planning
say
to do a video on this. Yeah, the reason I like the totally different subject. I like BVS. The only reason why I think people don't like it is because they don't understand it, which is we'll leave it at that. But it's like so. Your number 8 was Endgame,
Endgame, yeah.
and you've already said your number 7 was Endgame.
Yeah, I'll put
Okay.
it in. at number 7,
What's your number 7? We'll come on to my number 7 next. What's your number 7?
I don't know yet. You do.
Okay, right. Number 7 for me is Iron Man.
The original. Okay, I'll give you
Yeah,
that.
the first one.
That's fair.
It started it all. It's a great movie. It's one where it's like it's like it's the one that's closed off. It's not cosmic. It's purely just a guy who
Yeah,
makes a
I get
suit
that.
and he sees
like
the error of what his business has done and decides to destroy his products.
Okay. Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, I like that. And you know how we say like some actors were meant for some roles and
Oh,
everything.
100%.
Tony
guaranteed.
Tony Stark was meant to be played by
RDJ is Tony.
Yeah, he is. He is.
If I ever meet him, I'm gonna call him Tony.
One of my
That's how deep it gets.
one of my favorite clips from an interview. I think it was Jimmy Fallon.
Yeah.
They were talking about. I think it was for either Infinity War or Endgame. And they were talking about like what props or memorabilia did you take anything home? And RDJ goes on a do you know this one which I'm on about? Yeah. On the set of Age of Ultron, there was a massive Avengers A outside the Avengers Center. I have it. And I'm just there like, bro, it's like because they filmed it in London.
Yeah,
because
so
Ryan Reynolds has the Deadpool suit, doesn't he?
Yeah, right. And he's got the Green Lantern shirt as well.
Yeah. Chris Hemsworth has got like 5 Mjolnirs.
Yeah.
One of
That's
them's
mad.
one of them's in his bathroom.
Wouldn't you take her?
That's
And I think that's jokes, but it's like Iron Man. I think it's great. It's got one of the best. It's got some. You're popular.
That's just the
Uber Eats.
Uber Eats. Yeah.
No, it's
That's
Uber
mad
Eats.
that we've both got pings for Uber Eats.
No, it's but like Iron Man, it is a great movie. It's a great movie.
Yeah,
I love it and everything. But it's like purely because of how I feel about the ones that are coming up, I just can't put it higher. Simply.
Yeah.
And it's also because like, if I'd watched Iron Man first, I'd love it even more than I do. But because I didn't watch it until a load of the others have come out, I can't rate it as highly. But yeah, number 7 for me, Iron Man.
What was it? Is it me number 7?
Yeah, number 7 for you next.
I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place right now. I really am. I'm actually taking this in there. Wow.
I'm gonna have
We've
to
got down to
say
Nick,
at
you know.
this point in time that I'm getting to. I'm gonna have to throw.
I can't do it. I can't throw someone under the bus, man.
You were about to say Civil War, aren't you?
Nah.
Oh, it's just the way you went. I was like, I was just gonna say, are you
I
playing
was
Civil
close.
War now?
I was close. I was close. Yeah, but it's gonna have to be Avengers. Same reasons you guys were saying earlier. I've still got it. But it had to be in this top 10 for me. I think all 3 of these Endgame, Avengers, and Infinity War had to be in this top 10 for me because they were the crescendo of everything we were getting to.
Of like each phase.
Yeah, of each phase, which was great. And I think all of them slapped when they landed. So, but yeah, and it had character bonding. It had the whole Thor. Not Thor. Sorry, Hulk chucking Loki about like a ragdoll.
That was
brilliant.
jokes.
I love that. I did love that.
Yeah, that was a perfect scene.
Because I love how they
which
kept it
led
as well.
up
Next
to-
time you seen Hulk, he's like,
Innit?
Yeah, and the fact.
I have to get off this planet.
Yeah.
It's like, get me off this planet
Yeah.
now.
In Ragnarok when he sat there, like, and I mean that's what I mean. It opened up a great relationship between the Asgardians and Hulk because they both duked it out with him in that movie. So I think, and it showed a personality side to Hulk a little bit as well, which was great.
Yeah.
Not just all
Bruce
about
Banner.
smashing.
Yeah, not just Bruce Banner as well.
Yeah. Like.
I think there's what's coming.
Oh shit! Yeah, he's about to see all the bears.
Doesn't matter. They're all you, bro.
Yeah.
I love how my face was first seen.
Yeah,
I love how I was first seen.
Hello.
Why was I first seen?
Yeah, he's like, hello.
I'm not here alone. I
I'm
promise. They did.
I didn't break into your house.
They
to
are
sit
here.
on
I
your-
promise
sit on your
you.
stepson's bed, like just chilling.
I am live streaming any harm the world sees.
Oh god.
Yeah, for context, my stepdad, his dad just walked in the front door. Alright, so what would you? So number 7, you said Avengers.
Yeah. I've gone with Avengers. Yeah.
My number 7, just because of what you said with Thor Ragnarok.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love it. I do
Yeah.
love it. They've done great. They've done great with it.
Probably the funniest MCU movie.
Funniest, and I like exactly what you said. I got to see Hulk without the Bruce Banner side of it. And
Mm.
actually see what he's like. Then you got to see Loki again without the whole trying to ruin the world.
Yeah, trying to take over the universe. Be a bit
work
too
with
much
the
in
brother-
what.
yeah. Do you know what I like? Like the one scene I did like, which is why I love it.
The brotherly.
Now when he goes, let's do help me. No, I'm not doing help me.
Get help!
Get help! Get my
The
brother!
help-
My
the help
brother!
me
Just
see my
dashes him.
Classic.
I did love that. I did love that.
Yeah, we'll get
that'd be
onto
my
this point because I don't think I think Thor Ragnarok isn't that far off in my list. I
Oh.
think it's only a little bit higher.
Right.
But was it Hela? Is
Yeah,
a great villain.
Great.
Oh,
and
yeah,
Kate
yeah.
Blanchett plays her
Well.
amazing.
Very
Yeah,
well.
yeah.
Very well. Especially
So,
for-
right-
I've always said this.
Seven.
Don't you think Charlotte looks like Hella?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Donna's.
It's a long face.
Yeah.
It's a long face.
I can see it.
Yeah.
It's a long-
I can see
it's
it.
a long broad
Bro,
face, so
like-
I can see it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dye your hair
looks,
black.
Hella looks like Hella.
Yeah.
Okay, right. Number 6. This is probably the one you guys are probably going to disagree with the most on me for, but please let me explain why first.
Yeah.
Number 6. No Way Home.
Holy
Okay, that.
Right. Hear me out.
I ain't hating it.
Hear me out.
You're lucky
Okay,
I
right,
punched
okay,
you yet.
okay, no, the reason,
you are.
the reason why it hasn't cracked the top 5 is because, okay, first off, I've only seen it once. Don't get me wrong, I fucking loved it. It is absolutely amazing. But do I love it so much because I'm wearing nostalgia goggles?
I almost went to see it back to back.
That is why. See, in my head. What I wanted to do, just to give some context, what I wanted to do, I went to go watch it on the Monday of the weekend release. I went to go watch it on the Monday with a friend.
Yeah.
The day after, I got diagnosed positive with COVID. So I couldn't go and watch it again.
Yeah.
So I've only seen it the once, but all the moments that you're thinking of, the spoilers, seriously, if you haven't seen it.
To be fair.
Where Matt Murdock shows up, I
Yeah.
lost my shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seeing Green Goblin and Doc Ock, seeing Electro show up, and hearing Electro's theme from Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah, and like
actually
where
gave
you
me
actually
swag,
see him,
gave me
and
hair.
where you actually see Jimmy Fox, and he goes,
Yeah.
"What? We're just gonna pretend I ain't butt ass naked?"
Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
swagged
yeah.
out.
Yeah.
and like,
Gave me
and it's
hairline
the whole
and
point
teeth.
of like
Yeah,
when Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire show
Yeah.
up, when we see the three of them swinging together.
Oh, they do the meme.
Yeah, exactly. Where
They
they
do
all
the
point at
meme,
each
they-
other.
Yeah, they did the meme. I thought you had it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And it's like, and it's the whole thing of like, and like, you know, the bit where Andrew Garfield gets to save MJ because he couldn't save Gwen
Yes.
Stacy.
Gwen
Oh my
Stacy,
god,
yeah.
that's
And everything. It's
slaps.
like all of those scenes.
So
and
wait, what? Please explain why it's so.
No.
Why are we talking about this now? I thought this was going to be number one.
Yeah,
like, we was gonna-
no, but that goes back onto my original point. The reason why I can't put it in top 5 is because am I still wearing nostalgia goggles? I'm unsure if I'm wearing nostalgia goggles. Is it as good as I think it is?
I'm sorry, but if you went to see Spider-Man No Way Home in cinema and did not get an NHS ping-up thing on your phone, you are one of the lucky ones. I mean, I got pinged saying I was near someone for more than 15 minutes.
One thing I'm just gonna say. I got diagnosed positive the next day, and of course I went to the cinema the previous night, so I had to tell my friend I gave him COVID.
But this is the thing.
But-
You might not have gave him COVID.
No,
You
I
two
did.
might
I
have
did.
got COVID
I
from
did. And the
someone.
reason why was because on that weekend, the previous weekend, I went go-karting. I think because there was about 12 of us who went go-karting. It was for Lottie's birthday, my stepsister. It was for Lottie's birthday. She wanted
Cheers
to
for
go
the
go-karting. Say again. Say again.
I was like, cheers for the invite.
Shut up.
I
No.
beat you all anyway.
No, but so anyway, so we all went go-karting. Only 3 of us got COVID. And I think it was because of the helmets. I don't think they cleaned the helmets properly.
Ah, he's calling you out.
So it was it was me. It was me, my mum, and someone else. Me, my mum, and someone else. 3 out of 12 got COVID. And I think it was because of the helmets.
That's why you
but,
shouldn't be kissing your cousin.
No, but shut the fuck up. So,
What do you mean? They're family. They're brothers.
So-
They're related.
I mean, not really.
This is
But-
love. This is love.
It's like, not really.
Yeah.
Piece of paper said so.
Related by ink.
no.
Not blood.
The reason why I'm placing No Way Home just outside of the top 5 is because is it as good as I thought it was when I first saw it? Am I still wearing very heavily tinted nostalgia goggles?
I was just thinking about that, just what you just said, and I actually agree with you. If I was to show somebody that's never seen none of the original Spider-Man or Amazing Spider-Man and made them watch No Way Home,
Can we at
I
least
don't
agree?
think they'd-
Confusing.
I don't
Yeah,
think it would hit home as much.
Right,
for
because
them
it'd
as
be hella
somebody that-
confusing.
Can we
Get home, there's no
Hold on.
way home.
Yeah, exactly.
It's confusing.
Hang on.
There's no way to
one
get
thing-
home because
one
you
thing.
can't.
One thing.
Yeah, I had that
One
thing,
thing which I just want to pass the pair at you.
Yeah.
Spider-Man 2 is the best one.
Original
Wait,
Tobey Maguire.
Yeah, Tobey Maguire
Yeah,
Spider-Man 2.
hell yeah.
Original Tobey Maguire Spider-Man.
Original
2.
Doc
Spider-
Ock Spider-Man 2.
Yes.
Okay.
The sun in my hand. Yes.
The power of the sun in the
power of
palm
the
of my
sun in my
hand.
hand,
Hang
yeah.
on one sec. Right after
Greatest
Lewis, I
one, bro.
want to talk about that in a second.
Greatest one, bro. That was my favourite.
Or are you saying the first one's the best one?
Wait, you admitting Toby was the best?
Toby is the best.
Nah, he's Swinton.
No,
oh, he's
actually,
the Andrew guy. Go on, Garfield.
Actually, I do
Go on,
like.
Garfield.
No, actually, Andrew
Go
Garfield.
on, Garfield. You're wearing
After I
orange.
watched,
Go on, Garfield.
I actually kind of ads. Hear me out. I kind of back him here. After watching No Way Home, I came home and watched Amazing Spider-Man and Amazing Spider-Man 2. I appreciate Amazing Spider-Man 2 way more.
Only because Toby said
Don't get me wrong, yeah, right. The thing is about all of them is if you gave Toby the same effects and everything like that, and then had him and Andrew duke it out in same cinematic time, like the same, like able to produce the films in the same way, then Andrew would probably just edge Toby.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
Toby did so well.
Toby did
and
this.
set up the Spider-Man universe for us so well
Oh,
by playing a great Peter Parker and a very good Spider-Man, a great Peter Parker but a very good Spider-Man. Andrew was lacking in some of the Peter Parker
Can I
stuff.
say one thing
But
about
he was the best Spider-Man.
Wait, can I say one about
but he was
Toby?
the best.
Wait,
yeah,
can I say one thing about Toby though?
Go on.
Toby is the only Spider-Man that actually did the song himself, where he caught the whole thing like.
Oh,
yeah,
no.
How many takes did
real
that
life,
take?
It was like 300 and something.
Something like that.
But he done
It was
it
like-
in real life.
Yeah,
That's
that take was completely
that was
real.
sick.
Hands
That was
down,
real.
the one
That
who was
real.
most. How Spider-Man is your Spider-Man? He is
Real.
the most.
And
Spider-Man.
also, he's the only
he-
Spider-Man that can actually produce webs without having to.
Did you guys? I don't know. Obviously,
Yeah, like the original show.
when it
like,
comes
literally,
to when it comes to like certain like stuff, it's like when it comes to like a lot of pop culture stuff or just stuff in general, I don't really cry. But I felt a little bit teary when Doc Ock picks up the arc reactor and goes, "The power of the sun," and Toby swings in and goes, "In the palm of your hand," and it starts playing Sam Raimi's theme. I felt my childhood flood back.
No, yeah.
Literally, yeah.
Anyway, we're probably going to go over all the points. We've been talking about No Way Home way too long.
Sorry.
But
But
So, main point, the reason I'm putting it at number 6, am I still wearing heavy nostalgia goggles, or is it good enough to be in like the top 3?
I can see why you said that.
So, that's the reason why I put it at number 6. Right, Lewis, number 6.
So my number 6 is going to be Captain America: The Winter Soldier.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, it's gotta be. Because because the ones I have left are quite literally Civil War.
The heavy hitters.
Yeah, Civil War, Age of Ultron. I mean, Age of Ultron.
I'll tell you what, I'm
we got
amazed
to
I'm
see-
amazed you've kept Age of Ultron this far, to be fair.
I could have got rid of it earlier, but the reason, and I've been thinking about it, it is because of the bonding between all the characters. It's a major bonding film between the Avengers. It shows that
it's in the character moments.
Yeah, even though we could.
It's not focused on one singular.
Yeah. So even though we could have this big sort of like, oh my god, yeah, let's have an AI to protect the world, or let's do this to protect the world. No, it shows that you really need that team, that camaraderie. You need that to protect the world. You need a lot of vision from a lot of different people from a lot of different backgrounds, and
literally
that's what spoke to me about Age of Ultron. Yeah, a lot more. Don't get me wrong, it might even come in next, but I mean, yeah.
But
for me, Captain America: Winter Soldier is number 6 because, yeah, I mean, it was a quality film. I mean, great movie.
It's amazing.
Great action sequences without powers and stuff. You know, good free running stuff.
One thing I'm going to say, I'm going to get onto this when I talk about it.
Yeah.
I think the fight between Cap and Bucky on the highway, where it's like he's about to shoot Black Widow, but then when he runs in and like the knife choreography, that's probably my favorite
when he
fight.
drops it.
Yeah, when he goes like. That's probably my favorite fight in the whole MCU.
That whole move, that whole sequence,
that was
awesome.
And the fact that it was the pair of them that did it, there was no stunt doubles.
Fight choreography.
They did it themselves. The choreography in that movie is top notch. Right, ads number 6. Right before the top 5.
My number 6 before the top 5, just because of the top 5 I've got left.
Yeah.
Civil War.
Wow, really?
I put Civil War at 6 because.
Ooh, okay.
This is why, the only reason is this. The reason it didn't make the 5 is because all the other ones on my 5, mad storylines just like Civil War. But Civil War I liked for the same reason I said about the Captain America: Winter Soldier. I liked it for I get this. I love they showed Bucky. They went all out. They aired out all the beasts and that. But again, it was always internal.
I think Civil War was a very good thing they didn't have Thor and Hulk, because otherwise it would have been... Civil War was humans versus humans.
That's also why it's 6. That's also why it's 6 and not below 5, because if they had
technically Hulk is human.
I know, but
no, Bruce Banner's human. Hulk is not human.
I know, but you see how like Rhodey gets shot at the sky by Vision, all that, there's internal conflict and that. I get it. I don't
Yeah,
mind
and
it.
AI,
but-
and
No,
AI
I
having
get it.
internal
I don't
conflict and
mind it
being
in that,
conflicted
but
that
I
he
feel
misses
like
aim.
there was more vision in Age of Ultron than they kind of know.
One thing which I will say about the MCU,
and then
if you
suddenly
look,
fell in love for no reason.
Yeah,
If
they,
you
they,
look-
ner- yeah,
no,
they nerfed
no.
Vision.
Yeah,
pretty
like-
hard.
so that kinda made it
if you
drop
look,
for me,
if you
yeah.
look at all of Vision's appearances, starting
Yeah.
from Age of Ultron, going all the way to like when he
Literally.
dies, he
Yeah.
gets a lot weaker as it goes.
Yeah, he
That's
just
what
gets
I meant,
nerfed
literally, they
the
nerfed
whole way
it.
through, yeah.
Do you know
But-
the strongest vision? The strongest vision that we see was literally in WandaVision when she made them up. That was the strongest vision we've seen compared to like, his full potential.
I'd still say
Or-
Vision
or-
was probably the strongest in Age of Ultron.
No,
like-
think about the white
like when
one.
he first came
The
in.
white one they made from his dead body. That one will murk the one that is in the Age of Ultron. 'Cause
I
there's no
tell
soul in
you,
it.
that's something about the MCU at the moment.
They
and
haven't even
everything. It's
acknowledged
like-
what he's
It's
doing.
like
as well.
it's like at the moment, yeah. Wanda's like talking about the current state of the MCU. Wanda's all butthurt because she hasn't got Vision.
Yeah, but
yeah.
she created
That
youths.
Vision now has the original Vision's all the memories.
Yeah.
Why hasn't he gone to Wanda and said, "Hey, I'm here"?
Literally, that's what I wondered. That's why he flew off.
Yeah, but it could be.
I was
it
like, why are
could-
you
yeah.
flying off?
It
What
could
you-
be because he's
what
on
are you
the
going
next
to?
Hang on, Lewis,
Why
hang on.
Why
Is
you
that
flying?
you? Is that you? Wonder.
Wanda ring? Yes.
Yeah.
yes.
Is that what you're wondering?
I am indeed. Do you know why I saw it? Because not only did he leave her, yeah, left his children, yeah. Left his children, his made-up children that became real.
I tell you what, actually, also another thing for the Young
Kids as
Avengers
well.
because she can, like, Wanda can bring them back, like Speed
Yeah.
and Wiccan. She
Yes,
can bring them back to
yeah.
being the Young Avengers.
Literally.
And
She
I'd love to
heard
see
their
those two the Young
voices. She
Avengers.
heard their voices at the end. Wasn't
Yeah,
it?
exactly.
Yeah.
And you know that's gonna link into Multiverse of Madness.
Exactly, yeah,
Because she's still got that Grimoire stuff, hasn't she?
yeah, I know. So,
But yeah, but I'm leaving Civil War at 6. I'm leaving
okay,
Civil War
so
at 6.
right, breaking into the top 5.
Top
Number 5 for
5.
me, Thor Ragnarok.
I'll give it. I can't.
I love this movie. I love it.
That.
It is easily the funniest, and Korg makes it. Like, honestly, the scene where he's like, I tried to start a revolution, but didn't print enough pamphlets, so not enough people turned up, except my mum and her boyfriend, who I hate.
Yeah.
And everything. I'm like, I'm like, Korg is funny, the action's sick, and we get Thor at his near
That
full
bit in
power.
there
Yeah.
was like
That was
rock,
great,
paper,
actually.
scissors, like
I
that.
did
joke.
like
Yeah,
this. I did
yeah.
this.
No need to be afraid of me unless you're made of scissors.
Nah, the
That's
hammer
another
pulled
paper,
you,
scissors
the
joke
hammer
for you.
pulled you off. That
Yeah.
was brilliant.
And also, like, one thing which I do love about it is that, like,
She's gonna
what,
fight
you know,
3 vampires.
let's say huddle together. It's like, no, but you know the scene where he's like, what was it? We know each other. He's a friend from work.
Yeah.
A sick
Yeah, I
kid,
love
a sick kid came onto set of Thor Ragnarok and gave them that line. Like that
What?
wasn't in the script. A kid who was ill visited them on
the
set.
Make-A-Wish kid.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
It was
Quite
it was like he came onto set and he told Chris Hemsworth, you know what, I think it'd be funny if he said like, oh, I know him from work and everything. So it's like, that's where it's like, we know
Fun
each
fact,
other.
guys.
He's a
Fun
friend
fact,
from
guys.
work.
That's
A
why
kid-
there's
a
so much
kid came up with
enthusiasm in
that.
that line as well.
A kid came up with that.
That is good, yeah, yeah.
And I'm just there like, that's like the best line in the film.
I did
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
That's like.
And it's like again, like, you know, you both saying earlier about Hulk throwing Loki around like a ragdoll.
Yeah.
When he does the Thor and Loki goes, yes, that's how it feels.
Yeah. Oh my God.
literally.
Yeah.
And like what you were saying earlier about like the whole like the funny bit of like, oh, get help and
Get help and that,
and like
yeah.
and like how we see like, you know, Thor at his near full power.
Yeah.
We see him take responsibility, and that's what
Very true.
again it links into why I hate Endgame, because he takes the responsibility. He finally says
Yeah.
like, right, okay, I
get
need to
you.
lead my people, and then he just abandons them.
Yeah.
And it's just like, no, that completely deters away from what he decided to do. But it's like, but the responsibilities that he takes on, and like on the whole, Ragnarok is just amazing.
Yeah, because I
Oh,
forget
yeah,
that
it's all,
Ragnarok
man.
actually comes just
Before.
before.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, in terms of timeline order,
I get that,
it goes in terms of timeline order.
Ragnarok Infinity War.
Ant-Man and the Wasp, Ragnarok, Infinity War.
Yeah.
So it's very tight little. I think like the final like before Endgame, it goes
which
Doctor
is why
Strange,
really
Ant-Man and
we
the
should
Wasp,
have seen
Thor
a
Ragnarok.
stronger Thor afterwards.
Very
Yeah, I
true.
do get what
Very
you're saying.
true. When you,
Exactly.
the more I look at, the more I think about what you said here, I get it now. Like,
See,
you're
you-
actually right.
you
They
see
did,
what I
yeah,
mean?
I get what you mean now, lad.
Yeah. Now that we've got deeper into
He
the
swayed
list.
me, guys. He swayed me, guys. I understand now. They did
Yeah.
nerf Thor in a way.
Yeah.
But I understand why they did that.
I think there was
Because they had
way
to, like,
way too many characters. There's been a lot of
Yeah,
character
yeah.
nerfs that like
Yeah.
maybe
Legit.
because we can't keep up with CGI.
maybe,
it could be
maybe.
that.
Maybe.
So-
Okay, Lewis, breaching into the top
I-
5.
In the top 5 now, I mean I've literally got 1, 2, 3, 4, and yeah, my man at the back 5. I'm gonna have to go Thor Ragnarok as well, just because I mean it was either Age of Ultron. Yeah,
I know that.
it was either Age of Ultron or Ragnarok.
Yeah.
Really, it's just because Ragnarok's on its own. Doesn't really tie in too much with main stories. No Way Home doesn't as well. I've still got that. But the reason why I've still got that maybe is because I have nostalgia got some, but I don't care. For me, yeah, it didn't smash box office completely for no reason.
Innit?
So yeah,
the game.
I'm gonna go with Age of Ultron first actually,
Okay.
and then I will go with Ragnarok next. So
Okay, well,
yeah.
So what's your number 5 right now?
Number 5
Age of
right
Ultron,
now,
I think
Age
is-
of Ultron,
Okay,
at the start of number
cool.
5.
Okay.
Basically, great build up of characters together. Showed that AI is not the way
Jarvis,
to go. Yeah,
not just Jarvis chatting in here.
Yeah, and
I
hey,
did
Elon
like-
Musk and that, calm down.
Yeah, exactly.
All
We
I'm
don't
sa-
want.
What I'm saying is,
We
keep
don't
doing
want-
what you're doing, but calm down.
We don't. We don't
Slow
want.
down.
Yeah,
we don't-
Slow down.
Just
we
remember the first law of
We-
robotics. I do not want to be Will Smithing out here.
We don't want. We don't want Vicky from
sorry,
iRobot.
but-
We
yeah.
don't want Ultron, and we don't want fucking Skynet.
Oh, 100% no
Like it.
Skynet. No
I
Skynet.
don't like it.
Yeah, no,
I
no.
I don't
no.
like it.
Yeah,
like
I
it.
seen them things when I was too young. Yeah, I don't wanna. Yeah, none of this. I'll be back. Arnie,
I'll tell
once
you
you're
what,
gone, stay
leave.
gone in
What is
the
it?
most
One
respectable
thing.
way.
One thing which I'm just gonna say. Yeah, it's like, what is it? Meteor, calm. Zombies, calm. It's AI that scares the fuck out of me.
Yeah,
I
bro.
can't do that, man. I can't do
That's
that, man.
that actually really. No, I know what you're saying.
Oh,
AI is the
Oh, no,
biggest
no.
scary
Hey, this
thing.
is
for
off
me.
topic for the
AI
film,
is
yeah.
tapped.
They could
This is
they
off
could
topic
enslave
for the film.
us
Bro,
as
bro,
the human
bro,
race,
guys,
like fully.
guys, this is off
I mean,
topic
my
for the
people have
film.
been through
Hey.
that.
Hey, this is on topic of the film. It's on topic for AI.
Yeah.
Elon, yeah. Elon, please stop teaching him how to do parkour. I want to escape.
Yeah,
Yeah,
bro.
what the
Hey,
fuck?
Yeah,
please.
that's the maddest
Please
thing
stop
as
teaching
well.
him how to do parkour. I want to run
we
and
saw, we
escape.
were watching this the other day,
we
weren't
watched the other
we?
day.
Yeah, we
They're
was
doing
yeah.
parkour, bro.
Yeah,
I can't do that.
Like we said, slow
down.
Give them the little army tank wheel things that they can't like. You know what I mean? Make them like
Just
what
don't
they-
give them guns.
Make them like exterminate motherfuckers. Them ones,
Yeah,
Daleks. Make them like
Daleks,
Daleks,
yeah,
but
no
not
arms.
doing Dalek shit.
No, yeah.
Let's not allow it.
So-
not about that.
What was your 5?
So your
So
5 was
you
Age of
was-
Ultron.
Yeah, Age of
Ultron.
Ultron. Yeah, Age of Ultron.
My 5. Wakanda Forever.
Oh, wow! I
Wow,
forgot he
coming
hasn't
all the
used
way
Black
in
Panther.
at 5.
5, yeah, bro. 5.
I mean,
I loved it.
I mean,
The melanin.
What do you think? No, but regardless of my melanin,
Yeah.
I actually really liked it for the same reason I've got the next one on number 4. Because it came at a time where I already know the whole Marvel universe, and I was thinking like.
To be honest, it spiced up the Marvel universe.
Yeah, no,
It did, yeah.
At first, I honestly thought what we were discussing. I thought, he's gonna
It gave it some
cater to
seasoning.
No, I thought you were just gonna cater to the black community.
Yeah.
But when I actually watched the film, I was like, nah, it's actually a cracking film. I actually really enjoyed it. I love the technology in it.
I know what you just said there. I know what you just said,
I
but I
love that.
misheard you, and I thought you said it was a crackhead film.
Oh, nah,
I was just like,
Pookie.
what?
That's me more.
I'm good,
more
man.
That purple juice.
Yeah, I'm good,
More
man.
that purple juice, man. Is this your king?
Man needs that vibranium, innit?
But no, I loved it because they incorporated the technology well. They didn't just keep it in. Wakanda was hidden, but they let us know that okay, Bucky was there.
Yeah,
They let us know-
yeah.
And also, Wakanda gave Iron Man his suit for Infinity. So let's not forget the
No,
nanotech.
no,
yeah,
they didn't.
Yeah,
They
nanotech.
didn't.
Nah,
Yeah,
they
they
didn't
didn't.
give him nanotech.
No, I was saying he went-
They
made
didn't.
Yeah, but he went to
made
Wakanda
the
for it.
nanotech, bro.
Yeah, but he went. He went to Wakanda to do it.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, he did.
No.
No, he
the
didn't.
Nanotech, he did.
He didn't. The nanotech is his own.
Yeah,
wait,
nanotech
you know
is-
which one I'm talking about when he goes to?
Yeah, that one. Yeah, that
Yeah,
one.
and
That's
he pulls
him.
the thing.
That's his
Yeah.
own.
Didn't he go to Wakanda for that?
No,
Ah.
he
But wait,
he
so
never
that's
went to
not like-
Wakanda for a suit.
but-
That was a fan theory.
No,
Yeah.
no, so that had nothing to do with the same thing as like the necklace on your suit on.
No.
Nah.
I'm not saying
Nah.
technology.
Nah.
For real.
Nah,
For real?
she did that herself. His little sister did that herself.
So
and,
wait, so Tony
and Tony
never
did
been
it
Wakanda?
himself. Yeah.
Tony never
don't-
went to Wakanda.
Tony don't take
Tony
tech.
never been Wakanda.
Tony don't take tech.
Tony don't need to. Tony makes
Tony
his own
don't
tech,
take-
innit?
Tony's cold out here.
I don't matter, still keep it at 5 though. And also, the main reason as well is I liked how they incorporate like the lay of the land. Like when they're in the like United States and that, they were doing covert stuff. Like the can't see the shit. Just like in Avengers, where they had the big ship, and I think what a coincidence. The technology is kind of the same. But then when they're in Africa, it's like, oh, let me get this rhino, but upgrade him.
Ah, yeah, okay.
Holy shit.
When you said the
no,
lay of the
no.
land, yeah, no, you
Like,
mean
that's
they built with the
yeah.
way of the land.
No, I'm
not
saying
the
like
lay of
they
the
do
land.
what they do with where they're
Yeah,
at.
yeah,
They're like,
yeah,
so
yeah,
like
yeah.
when they're there using their cloaks, the cloaks had shields.
Yeah,
They're like, I
the
like
cloaks
it.
became the
I like-
shields.
yeah,
That was
I
a
like-
that was a
that
sick
was
concept.
really sick.
actually.
I like the
It is,
concept.
yeah,
of
By
it.
the way, that.
It
But
might-
I
By the
think-
way, you're literally
like-
your drip can become your arm.
Yeah. Like, what I like is
You know
that
what I
they
mean?
didn't go too far with it.
You know what I mean? Like,
Like, they didn't go like, oh, this
well,
place
man
is
could
so...
be walking down the street
Yeah.
like I'm wearing this Louis scarf, but maybe
Yeah,
it's a
but
Louis
no,
whip.
no.
Yeah,
Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Nah,
This
one
is
thing
like-
I'm gonna say as well is like Claw in Black Panther is fucking hilarious.
Oh, yeah.
Ah,
Like,
You listen
like
to
no,
it,
no, no.
hilarious.
When he literally jumps in the car, he's like, "Put on the music. What is this? The fucking funeral?"
Yeah, so,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Well,
Like-
the guys that- where he just laughs and stuff, you think I took all of the money?
yeah, yeah.
All of it?
Yeah,
Are you
yeah.
serious?
Going
I wish
like
I
that,
did.
yeah.
I wish I did.
And going back onto what like we said about obviously like
But I would definitely agree with that.
yeah like Killmonger and everything like his motivations.
The main-
Oh, yeah,
You can completely understand where he's coming
I'll
from.
admit one thing, with Killmonger, it really irked me and annoyed me that he actually died. Because
Yeah.
I didn't.
Apparently,
why? Like,
apparently he's meant to be coming back in
Hopefully.
Wakanda
Well,
Forever.
if
I
they,
hope
they could
so.
have done
If they do, I'd like
a whole
but
you know how Goku gets Frieza for a tournament the
Yeah,
tournament
yeah,
power?
yeah.
Like
Yeah.
if you could just
I hate
come
to
and
say this,
recruit Killmonger for something later
I'll be
on.
honest, I hate to say this. Do you know the main reason I think they're bringing him back? It's just because obviously Chadwick passed away and they
Yeah.
refuse to give
One
the
thing,
role.
no,
So I'm saying
one
they
thing I
did
will say,
recruit
apparently
for
he was already rumoured to be coming back before Chadwick's death anyway.
that. Really? Okay, good.
Yeah,
'Cause it
yeah,
kinda feels like that. I was like,
apparently
yeah.
Killmonger was slated to come back before any of
Yeah,
that.
'cause I said
To
he's
be honest,
the one guy that wasn't a
to
villain,
be
man.
fair, he did so well in it.
Yeah,
man.
bro, he didn't do nothing wrong, man.
To be honest,
His
out
dad's death.
of everything, I don't know whether or not you two agree with me on this. We're saying Killmonger's a villain and everything.
No, he's not.
I'd
No,
call him
he's
more an
not.
anti-hero.
Anti-hero.
No.
Yeah.
What was that thing called in like an anime? We got protagonist and you got
Antagonist.
Yeah, he's an
Antagonist,
antagonist while slightly being a good protagonist. Because
Yeah,
realistically, if you look at his morals and everything, it made sense. Like,
To
he
be
didn't
honest,
do nothing to his own
that
people.
film kind of
You can see what he's on about.
Yeah, 100%.
That film kind of put Killmonger as a protagonist.
Yeah, literally.
In ways.
Yeah, in a way.
The way he put himself across to
Yeah,
the whole
it was
like,
perfect.
nah, y'all the ones that should have
Left
been
us.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
left us.
yeah,
You left
bro,
the
yeah.
rest of us
Yeah.
to.
To just struggle.
Yeah,
and then the way he
that's-
was like, oh, I don't have space, so I can't
Yeah.
talk, well, guess
Oh,
what? I'm royal
yeah,
blood.
yeah,
I can't
yeah,
talk.
yeah.
Also, no, one thing
Hello,
I will
auntie.
say. Yeah, exactly,
Yeah, for real,
exactly,
for real.
exactly.
Yeah.
But it's also a
Like,
bit.
what you trying to?
Does it?
Oh,
exactly.
Ask me
Like,
my
it's
name.
also-
Fuck
no,
yeah.
no,
I love that.
it's
Ask
it's
me
also-
my
yeah,
name.
yeah.
Ads,
Ask me my
ads, look,
name.
it's also the bit where it's like, you know where like the whole thing in Wakanda where it's like, was it ask who I am? It's
Yeah,
like, it's
yeah,
like-
yeah,
it's
yeah.
like- and it's like, Uncle Barney is like, hey, did go into that guy? And I'm like, oh shit!
Yeah. Man's like, I'm
Bro,
gonna
he
throw
knows
some
all the words,
lyrics
bro.
at him, and he just comes back.
Yeah,
Like,
let's go. Let's
yeah.
run it. Like, yeah,
It's like, yeah,
that's
run
how
that
I-
shit.
Yeah, I'm
Like,
good with
cool.
that. But that's why.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah, so
Black
number
Panther
5,
five.
Black Panther. Okay.
Yeah.
Number 4 for me, Civil War.
Okay, yeah, so it's
Yeah,
Civil
yeah.
Civil War is just sick.
Mm.
It is just awesome.
I
Like
don't
it's
know.
like well, I mean the one thing is that I have the same
Take
thought about
off.
Civil War that I have about Batman vs Superman.
Okay.
If they had just called this Civil War, I think it'd be even better than it is.
Oh, rather than Captain
Rather than Captain America. Same thing with Batman vs Superman. If they'd have just called it Dawn of Justice,
Yeah.
would have been way better.
Yeah, you
Because
would
it-
be expecting so much.
Exactly.
Yeah, I
Because
get
it's
you.
like, but if they had just called it Civil War,
Mm.
I would have been like, oh, that's awesome. Because have either of you seen like the Comic-Con panel where they announced, where Kevin Feige announces Phase 3?
Yeah, I see that.
The initial, the fake title for Cap was Serpent Society, and that was only just like a fake thing, and everything. Because like then they show the clip of Cap and Iron Man in Age of Ultron cutting the wood, and everything, and like Kevin Feige comes on stage and he goes, you know, it's like, oh, I wish you guys could believe us, you know, when we say we have a plan, and then I found myself doubting the plan, and that I'm just thinking of, it's making me have like some like remorse about that Serpent Society title for Captain America 3. There's got to be a better title somewhere. Fades to black, and then he goes Captain America Civil War, and the audience loses their shit
Yeah, I get that.
and everything. I'm just like, oh my god,
That's
Yeah.
it's happening. And it's like one thing which I will say is like I've only read a few comic books. Civil War is one of the few storylines I've actually read, and I know in the comics it goes a lot harder because it's got Fantastic Four, X-Men,
Yeah,
it's got fucking everyone.
Oh yeah.
But in terms of like the whole like the Registration Act and everything, it does it so well, and they give a
Got my
perfect
final
reason
five.
why because of what happened in Age of Ultron in Sokovia. It's like it's the perfect reason. Like not Ultron. Vision gives the perfect thing where it's like I think if I'm getting the quote right, in the 8 years since Mr. Stark announced himself as Iron Man, the number of world-ending events has risen at a commensurate rate. And it's like the way he says like our very strength invites challenge, challenge incites conflict, conflict breeds catastrophe. That's the whole thing. It's like because like the rate of effectively the rate of crime fighting has gone through the roof. The villains need to step up.
It's the same way when Thor was saying it's a bit like beacon.
Yeah, but it's a bit like the world we live in today, right? I mean, like
snowflakery.
No, but I mean, everybody got nukes, but nobody can use them because if you pull the trigger, we're all done. Your very strength, your very point of making nukes invites strength. Like
Western standoff.
It invites somebody else to go. You got a big gun, mine's bigger. You know what I mean? But then we've got to a point where nobody can use these things.
But it's like I like how they're able to do the Civil War, like effectively take the key components of the Civil War story, but keep it relative to the MCU and what's happened in it.
Do you know what I like about Civil War? I like the way they slid it in when like we knew about space.
They brought it back. They brought us back down.
They brought it back to the
they brought us back down. They said, "Here's what's coming," but hold up.
Deal with Hulk first.
I still see, you know, Civil War as like Avengers.
I still want to see the original Guardians. You know, with Sylvester Stallone. That.
Really?
So you know how like the Guardians of the Galaxy is Chris Pratt and all them lot. They were supposed to be the original Guardians of the Galaxy, the people that come before. You know the geezer who whistles. Yondu was part of them, wasn't he?
Yeah.
But I can't remember what they were called.
Yondu, Sly's character.
Yeah, Sly's character. There's a bunch of people. They were the original Guardians. Yeah.
Okay.
But like, and that's why when they meet and he's like, "Oh, I don't want to talk to you."
Okay. I was wondered why.
Because they got
they have history through the original Guardians.
So for Civil War, I think it's hard. Especially like bringing in like, you know, the death of Tony's parents and that makes.
So is this where we're at number 4 now?
Yeah, number 4. We're number 4.
So
I got mine number 4.
1,
I got mine
2,
number
3, 4.
3.
I'm gonna have to go with probably Ragnarok now for me. Number 4. Then Civil War next.
Okay.
So I'm gonna say Ragnarok now
for number 4.
Yeah, for number 4.
Okay.
Ragnarok, amazing film.
Yeah.
Great comedy. Good that we got to see Thor actually show some power.
Yeah. And like it's also like one thing which I just thought, like when he's had his like vision of Odin, he goes, "Was it? I've lost my hammer. I can't do it." And it's like, "Are you Thor? God of hammers?
Thor, God of hammers."
And the way he goes, like Mjolnir was not the source of your power. It was just a way to channel it.
I did like how he was about to slump Hulk, wasn't he? I did like how he was about to slump Hulk.
Like he
also, hang on,
he got strong.
No. One thing as well, like when he throws the ball and it's like, that's what heroes. Boom.
Trying to break the glass. I remember that.
So Thor Ragnarok. Easily in my top 5.
It's hard.
It's the reason why it's not all the way up there is because, like Callum said, I can't put my favourite. It is very much one of my favourites. Very much one of my favourites. So
Well, my number 4 is one of my fucking favourites, and that would be Shang-Chi 10 Rings.
Okay.
There is not a single thing wrong with that film, in my opinion. It came in perfectly. Think about it. Think about everything that was going on in the MCU when we watched Shang-Chi.
We had just come off Black. We just come off of Loki and Black Widow.
It didn't fit out of place. It fit in just right to the point where I'm not questioning where were you for Thor. Where were you for Thanos? I did Eternals. I get it. I understood. They made me understand where the rings were. I get it. They still gave mystery
kind of
as
seemed
well.
like Eternals were just sitting around doing fuck all.
Yeah, legit. But Shang-Chi made sense. He was just
we didn't get because of this and that. Yeah, Shang-Chi.
I'm gonna get more into this now because number 3 for me is Shang-Chi.
Let me just say one thing. The other thing is this year. What Shang-Chi I liked was this year. Was, you know, in it was one of the Avengers when I think it might have been not Civil War, the second Avengers?
Age of Ultron.
Age of Ultron? That one or the one before that, I'm not sure. Whenever Thor was talking to Nick Fury and he's like, when they've got the Tesseract, and he's like, you send a beacon out, letting the universe know you're ready for a higher level of war. What I love
the 10
about
rings are sending out a signal now as well.
I love the mystery behind it, even though we know about
who the fuck is it calling to?
Bro, I like it. I like the fact I'm intrigued with this. That's why I put it happily at number 4, because this right now it's like you said, they could fuck it up. They could fuck it up.
If they fuck it up, then Shang-Chi just ends up dropping down your list.
So stupid. Right now, I'm wishing open and they don't.
So number three is Shang-Chi for me. I mean, you know this, I'm a sucker for a sick martial arts movie.
Yeah, legit.
And I like Shang-Chi just fits the bill for me amazingly. Like one thing I'm just gonna say, the score and the soundtrack is top notch.
100%.
All the
100%.
fighting choreography. Simu Liu is a
Okay,
great
the
actor.
the boss fight was sick.
Bro,
Yeah.
even the mum and dad when they first meet.
The whole
The
the whole crouching tiger, hidden dragon
Yeah,
style.
she took.
Literally,
She just took them
bro.
rings like it was.
Yeah,
like,
that's
And then just casually goes like, yeah.
have them back, boy.
And then the way she just casually, the way they looked on and she just casually goes like,
Yeah, like-
that's sick.
yeah.
that
But
easy.
it's like I
Be like water.
I love.
she literally.
No, I love Shang-Chi. I think it's up there. It's one of my favourites, but it also deserves to be in the
And then
top
wait,
3
wait
in
as
my
well,
opinion.
because you said this earlier about the whole Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball
Yeah,
Evolution,
yeah.
I'll be honest, as an anime fan, I'll be honest with you, Marvel, I would love them to do a live anime version of an anime, because they've done that martial arts stuff well.
Yeah,
With
yeah.
the CGI
I mean,
and all that.
you've
Like,
got
I'll trust them with Goku.
Marvel. You have the
Dragon
budget.
Ball Evolution,
was trash.
Marvel.
Was trash.
Yeah, Dragon Ball
like,
Evolution
bro,
was so trash.
It was
If
so trash. I'd rather
Anybody out there
yeah.
likes that film, yeah.
You're tapped.
You're tapped.
Suck him up.
You don't know what I'm saying.
You are tapped.
You're
Yeah.
Unsubscribe if you like.
No, please don't.
Institutionalize yourself.
No,
unsubscribe.
no. If you like Dragon Ball Evolution, don't unsubscribe, but feel free to dislike the video.
Nah, put a comment and say what
Don't invite your friends. Actually, invite your friends, but fuck them too.
Yeah, no, but Shang-Chi is like, the score is amazing, the action is superb, and like I said earlier, like the fact that he now has the rings, it gives him that ability to go up against cosmic level threats. So he now has a reason to be there. He's not just a guy who can fight kind of well.
And also the bus fight was sick.
The bus fight's hard.
And by the way, the bus fight is before he has the ring, so don't blame me.
Yeah.
And also it's like, what is it? I mean, like the tease of like having like a comic accurate abomination as well. That's cool.
Bang on, bro.
Yeah, like comic accurate abomination's hard. It's Shang-Chi. Honestly, I can't say enough good things about that movie. I absolutely love it. Like the Shang-Chi is up there.
Yeah,
like, totally to me. I love it.
Right.
I love that movie.
Definitely. So we're at the top.
Yeah,
Top
Lewis,
three now,
number
yeah?
3.
Okay, so this is basically I'm putting Civil War here.
Okay.
So I'm not going to go into my 2 and 1. The people who made.
Why the fuck can't I be as popular as you guys, man? You've been having notifications left, right, and centre.
He's just been ignoring.
Game's a game.
Yeah.
I'm here for you on my phone.
But yeah, I don't even know how many people have.
I'll tell you what, hang on, what was it? One thing I will say, yeah, in the time I've been doing this, I have got 6 emails.
That's disgusting.
It's her sister.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
It's different.
I just said that on live. I mean, no.
It's no one.
Yeah, so was it? You said Civil War, yeah?
Yeah, I think he's gone in there. Yeah, I know. Yeah, Pete. Don't piss yourself.
Do you want to throw the light on actually? It's getting a bit dark.
Yeah.
Do I want the line? Of course I do. Look at me.
I've
been trying not to say it. To be
Hang
honest
on. One thing I'm going to do. I'm going to
I
quickly do
don't
this
want to be
as
that
well.
guy. You know?
I mean, you turned the wrong switch on.
I didn't know which one. I'll turn that on.
Yeah, so I'm going to throw that one on, but also I'm going to throw this on as well, just for
Yeah, man.
I just have ass in my face. Oh goddamn!
No.
That is.
Hey guys, in case you thought who I was.
Yeah. Hello, it's me again.
Hello, it's me again. I ain't gone nowhere. Still there.
Yeah, so Civil War, you said, yeah?
Yeah, I'm going with
I'll
Civil
give you
War.
that.
Civil War, I think it was great for showing a bit more of the darkness around things. You know.
Yeah. Especially the whole
Tony
and that.
It showed the human side of everything.
Yeah, it showed a very much the darker side of us humans.
It was very personal.
Of that it's not all otherworldly threats.
Yeah.
It is quite literally we are
The person next to you.
we are cunts.
Yeah, close to home. Yeah.
Fam,
Sorry.
I love the script.
I literally said before we started,
Not
keep
just-
that word out.
I mean, we are see you
Colours.
next Tuesdays.
No. You can't take it back. It's on live now. You've already said it. You're a cunt.
But he doubled down. Just to clarify, he doubled down.
It doesn't matter. You've already said it now. The video is getting demonetized to fuck.
Hopefully somebody saw this.
Doesn't matter anymore.
Do we have a recording?
No.
No. But yeah, that's
I can't cut it out. I can't bleep it.
The reason why I said that, and you probably shouldn't cut this out, I said it because we've done genocide to each other.
Yeah.
Like, come on. If I can't use that word for one time, then yeah, well, you messed up. But yeah.
What do you mean I messed
Okay,
up?
I
You
messed
said it
up.
first!
I messed up. But yeah.
Dickhead! And
No, you get fully demonetized for one word of... Is that it?
yes,
For real?
yes, that's why people bleep out every single cunt word. I can't bleep it out anymore, it's on there!
Yeah, true, yeah, true.
And now
should
we
we try and screen record this before they take it down?
No, because it's too late to now. Mainly because my laptop won't be able to take this much of a video recording.
Mad.
Well, you gotta bear in mind, yeah, I've got 30 hours again. Yeah, at this time of recording, like my Kingdom Hearts challenge hasn't come out yet. But yeah, so yeah, that's gonna be my next gaming challenge. Kingdom Hearts with no magic. I've got 30 hours of gameplay that I need to cut down. And that takes up a lot of memory on my laptop. So
The joke is, do you rate anyone's actually watching right now?
at the moment, no one is.
Ah.
Because I can see, it's like no viewers currently watching
right.
live. But the reason why I decided to do this as a live stream is just because I can't be asked to record us talking about, like, think about how much we've talked and how much I'm going to have to edit down.
Loads.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's like I might as well just leave it as is and just leave it as a live stream so people can so people can watch it.
Oh, okay.
And also in everything, it's like, you know, I don't cut out like, you know, a load of stuff, so it's like they actually see us like as we are.
Oh, sweet.
He's a cunt.
Well, no one's going to see this now.
Well, no, people might watch the stream afterwards.
Oh, but we just get demonetized.
Well, yeah.
What does that even mean, then?
It means that I can't earn money from this video in the future.
I wasn't earning money from today's video.
No, I wasn't. I'm not earning money from any video. If anything, I have lost at least $1,000.
Oh, mad.
Because of
YouTube, people, it's expensive.
It is. It is. It is. Like, doing YouTube as a hobby, it's like, I used to be a proper nerd. I used to play things like Magic the Gathering and everything, and that was an expensive hobby. YouTube, with the content I want to make, especially with like Pokemon pack openings and everything, it's expensive, man.
I can imagine.
Oh, by the way,
It
now
is-
that
it is
he's back,
crazy.
anyway,
Yeah, sorry about that, guys.
yeah, so because we've done mass genocide to each other, and that kind of shows how far we will go as human beings, like to, you know, kind of taint each other to get what we want.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I get
100%.
that. I get that.
Yeah.
Can't
So yeah,
lie.
that's why it's
Yeah.
my number 3.
Ads, number 3.
Right, my number 3. It's got to be the good old Doctor Strange.
Okay.
Wow, he all the way up there.
On the do you know why?
I would,
do you know why he's always there?
I would love to put it up that high,
Yeah.
but even though it's my favourite, I can't.
Right, do you know what? Do you know why I'm putting it that high?
Because you watched it when you were high.
No.
And it's
Because,
trippy as hell.
Because I thought when I first seen the film,
You watched it on
I
shrooms,
thought,
bro.
It'll just be the film, it'll just be him, and then we won't see him again. But the way they integrate him into everything,
Oh,
the
yeah,
way he
yeah.
acted everything, and then even the way I'm looking forward to Multiverse of Madness, it's like they haven't stepped a foot
He's a
wrong
standout character
with
for
him.
you.
Yeah, they haven't stepped a foot wrong with him. At first, I
Well,
admit
he is
it
the
was a bit
face of
a-
this next phase.
Yeah,
so,
that's it.
yeah,
At the same
yeah.
time, I admit, yeah, he was a bit of an arsehole when he was the Doctor, but when he actually had the magic, he was great.
Mm.
Like, and I like the fact that, like you said with the Thor thing,
He learns his lessons.
like with Thor, he had to learn in the first film, and then da. This guy done it in one, instantly done, 20 minutes wrap. And then now he's a great guy. He's
I
a
can
goat. That's it, like-
I can understand the argument that people
Yeah.
come up with Doctor Strange where it's like he seems to get too powerful too quickly.
Yeah,
But at the same time, if you look at all the fight scenes that he's in and he diverts to like the rope
Yeah,
magic thing,
it makes
it's because he doesn't know that much. He diverts to what he feels comfortable in.
Exactly.
Whereas
Yeah,
when you
yeah.
see him in
So it
Infinity
is-
War, where he knows a lot more, he can do
Yeah.
bare more.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I mean, he's literally the key of
Well,
like,
he's still learning. isn't he?
yeah,
he's
exactly.
constantly
Exactly.
learning on the job.
And like going back onto No Way Home, it's like when he says like, "Oh, I thought you were Sorcery Supreme." It's like, "No, I was dusted. That's why I won, guy."
Yeah, that's why it literally is like technical.
technicality.
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
Technicality.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, blink for 5 years. He loses
Yeah,
his job.
Yeah. Quite
Get
literally.
replaced. God. Literally.
So now I gotta do all my studies.
Yeah, that'll be my number 3. Literally, Doctor Strange.
Okay, so
And,
number 2.
and also because of how much hype is generating. That's why as well. Just because for the future.
Okay, right, number 2. When I get onto number 1 as well, I'm just going to explain. I can flip these two around at the drop of a hat. Like,
Yeah.
I can change these two around so
Yeah, I
easily.
get
Number 2, Infinity War. And I don't think I need to go into detail on this. Infinity War is possibly the hardest MCU movie there is.
Yeah.
It goes the hardest. It's the most emotional. It just goes at it, and it's the only film that ends on a bum note. It's the only MCU movie where the
100%.
villain wins.
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
No, that's
Which,
it.
to be honest, they
Yeah.
do show in the
Yeah.
animated series or in comics. They
Yeah.
show a lot more of villain triumph.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
They do, yeah.
And
In the
so
comics,
it
like,
It
this
was
is the time
refreshing to
to
see
see
that.
it in a big
Yeah,
screen.
but this is the time where it's like like we've had, you know, up until Infinity War, we had what 19, 20 movies before Infinity War came out,
And they never lost.
or something. Yeah, and we always end on like, even if like we lost somebody along the way, we always see the heroes winning. Now we lost half of the hero roster.
Yeah.
And the villain won.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't like, and the way like they don't show like a post-credit scene really either until the end of it. It's like they have
it goes very quiet.
they have the text of Avengers Infinity War and it gets dusted.
Yeah, and they basically just let you sit with that realization.
Exactly.
They let you sit in that horrible reality and go,
hold it.
What the hell just happened? And also, one thing I'm going to say, possibly the best MCU scene of all time, Thor landing in Wakanda.
Yes.
Hard.
100%.
Hard.
Actually, another one which I will say as well. This is one which I mean, like the Infinity War is the only time I've been in a movie theater and the audience has cheered here in Britain. I'd love to go to I've been in a few. I'd love to go to a cinema in America and watch an MCU movie.
I've been in a few.
They would scream.
I've been in a cinema a few times where I've heard the audience cheer now.
I'd love to do that, but it's like, well, actually, no correction. A few people like did cheer and everything when I went to go watch No Way Home.
But I swear to God.
But in Infinity War, when we see Cap rock up in the station. Thor landing in Wakanda, the Iron Man suit up, and Cap and Black Panther running past them, proving that they're leaders.
Quick,
the way they're running, the way they leap into it. I'm just like, oh my god!
The pace was insane.
And they were on smoke. They were on smoke.
They were on smoke. So
you know, fun thing to shoot that scene, they actually put them two actors on strings and ropes and pulled them.
Yeah.
That was check that
out. So my second and my first can swap, but at this moment in my current mind frame, number 2, Infinity War.
Okay, so
what was your number 2?
My number 2, because of the nostalgia glasses mentioned earlier, is No Way Home. The reason why it's coming in at my number 2 is because the nostalgia glasses.
Is it the nostalgia glasses, or is it as good as you think?
No,
it is?
I mean, for one, it's partly the nostalgia glasses mentioned. I've got to say that's a very good point. But other than that, it didn't smash box office for no reason. I mean, it crammed a lot of stuff in, but it did
it well.
Crammed.
It did
it well. It packed a lot of stuff in, but it didn't feel bloated.
It had so much stuff in it. It didn't feel bloated. It didn't feel overcrowded. It felt like the actors had enough space to get off what they needed to breathe. I feel like everybody had their own little story arc in it.
And going back on like the Andrew Garfield points as well. It's like the fact that he got to save MJ, he got a revolution. But also he kind of got the resolution to his Amazing Spider-Man trilogy.
Let me just go through what I feel like happened for everybody. Like so.
Spoilers.
If you don't know,
So basically, Jamie Foxx, he got the realization that he was now somebody, and he didn't want to go back. That was never an option for him.
Goddamn Niels.
He'd found a whole new light to himself, and he enjoyed being that. Right, and sometimes people do. They go through a development. They're never going to be the same again. You're never going to have that old friend that you had before because they've had something change.
Les, you got that suit. You're from Queens. You help people.
That was good as well. So the whole Jamie Foxx thing, realizing like
there's got to be a black Spider-Man out there somewhere, right?
Me going backwards is not good for me. That was great. Norman Osborn, the fact that it hit on the bipolar side of him a lot more.
Also, the Tom Holland Spider-Man Green Goblin fight where he's just punching him in the face and he's just smiling at him.
Oh my god, the scene was hard. The whole way they smashed him through floors as well.
The de-aging of Alfred Molina as well for Doc Ock was done perfectly.
He looked exactly.
Yeah, he looked exactly the same. He played that part extremely well again. The fact that they took away the thing that was making him psychotic anyway.
And they gave him his mind back.
Yeah, gave him his mind back, and you watch this man piece himself back together after being so hurt.
And he rocks up on the Statue of Liberty as a good guy.
Which was amazing. Then you got the Andrew Garfield going through those motions. You've got Toby
being the kind of old wizened
and having that apology moment.
Experience.
And having that apology moment with Norman Osborn as well, and that was good to see. So there was just so much.
One thing which I will say is the clip with Toby Tobey Spider-Man and Alfred Molina's Doc Ock, where it's like the palm of your hand, and it's like,
Yeah.
wait, just like, Peter? It's like, uh-oh.
Oh, it's good to see you,
Oh, it's good to see you, my dear boy. It's like, when he says like, oh, you're all grown up, how are you? I think that's fans of Sam Raimi. So it's like, Sam Raimi Spider-Man fans are grown up now.
Yeah.
How
are you?
There was an amazing amount of emotion in
and also,
that.
and also, you know when he says, when he goes, trying to do better.
Yeah.
If you go back and watch Spider-Man 2, he said he goes, I'm trying to do better. Oh, but doing better is not enough, young man. It's like intelligence is a gift. You got to use it for the betterment of mankind.
Yeah, I like that. That's
and everything. It's like
and he still says, I'm still trying to do better.
Yeah, all of the callbacks are just perfect.
So
in that movie.
that's what I'm saying. That's why I mean it's hitting number 2 for me because like he said about nostalgia glasses, I might need to go back and see if there's any kinks in the armor. But it didn't smash box office for no reason.
If it doesn't turn out, if I watch it a couple more times and it turns out that nostalgia glasses aren't on and it is as good as I think it is, it's going number 1.
Because it has.
It is going number 1.
As well. Can I just touch on the fact that when he fights Strange, that whole sequence, the amount of fucking
and he
beats like being in a kaleidoscope.
He beats magic with mathematics.
Yeah.
He beats him with maths.
He beat magic with maths. But yeah, Doctor Strange couldn't win in the Mirrorverse when he first got it.
And so Peter wins a fight in the Mirrorverse. Straight up, that just goes to prove his genius. I don't think his genius gets highlighted enough.
Yeah, it doesn't. Especially Tom Holland's one doesn't get highlighted enough.
Because he hasn't built anything
for himself. If you go through all the different Spider-Men and everything, because of course, like the canonic
Spider-Man, the one who's shown us most genius is Andrew Garfield.
Exactly. Because it's like, don't get me wrong, Tom Holland's clever, but he didn't make. He made his original web shooters, but he didn't make his suit. He got that from Tony Stark. Andrew Garfield, I would say, is the smartest Spider-Man.
He is.
100.
He's the smartest because he made everything.
He reverse genetically engineers that thing.
Also, when Andrew Garfield first comes through the portal and he goes, "Was it you're a deeply mistrusting person?"
Yeah.
And I understand that. And he goes like, crawl around. What do you mean crawl around? Crawl around. That's not enough. This is plenty.
Yeah, this like I'm here. Like hello.
Who else gonna do this?
No, she said, "Can you get that cardboard in the corner?" Brilliant. So that's what I mean. We all have a lot to say about this.
Also,
that's why,
there's one thing that we're missing out. It's like, was it May said, with great power comes great responsibility. How the fuck do you know that? It's like, because Uncle Ben said it. And like, and
the fact that the other 2 Peters are older and they talk about touching on the fact that they had too much rage. They had too much rage, and we haven't seen Rage Peter. So please, give me Rage Peter.
Like Andrew said, he stopped pulling his punches.
He stopped pulling his punches.
People don't know this. Spider-Man.
So if Andrew's gonna come back, even if you bring Andrew back for a 3rd film, bring Andrew back for a 3rd and make him Dark Peter. Because he had the cockiness. He had the cockiness in the first one.
Yeah,
when he does the whole taking the knife thing.
Yeah. No. Is that a knife? Oh my god, in my weakness, it's small knives.
Oh no.
Anything but knives! Oh, it's so simple. What the hell is this? Webbing that I developed myself.
You don't need to know the ins and outs.
Hang on. Lewis, hang on.
God damn, you talk a lot. Like.
Do I learn about it though? When it was like Donald Glover, he was like, "Wait, so you're gonna do this?" 2 hours, dissolve 2 hours.
I got ice cream in here. No.
Ice cream.
You're a criminal. Bye, Mr. Criminal.
Yeah. Brilliant.
And that's be Donald.
If it turns out nostalgia goggles aren't in place and it is as good as I think it is, No Way Home is number 1.
That was it. Right.
Easy. Yeah. Number 2.
The reason, like, I would agree with you making it number 1, but there's a reason that it's number 2 for me. There's No Way Home.
No Way Home.
Yeah.
It's literally because everything you said, but also the fact of like, it fits. Like if you think about it, from all the Spider-Man what he's been doing, Far From Home, Homecoming, it actually fits. So even though we have the nostalgia of Tobey and Andrew, I like the fact that they've given everyone what they wanted now. So now it's literally clean slate Spider-Man. I don't want to hear about haha. Continue now. Like you can't be like Tobey was the best. Tobey was there.
Yeah.
Sandman, he was there.
I would.
Octopus, he was there. You've had everything you've wanted now, and the way I loved it. This is why I put No Way to number 2, because they're finally giving us an avenue of giving us another Peter Parker.
But also one thing as well.
It's the fact that you're forgetting him.
It's opened
no one knows.
It's opened the complete possibility of the
opened up a whole new
the Spider-Verse is now
opened that
very,
now. Like
very,
even to the point where
real.
Gwen saving MJ because he couldn't save Gwen. Oh, but now Peter. How do we know that this won't open up to the Spider-Verse where Gwen is Spider-Girl? Like there's so many avenues that we can go to now. And the film was 10/10. There was, like you said, so much was going on, but it felt like it was done like that.
There is
So much was going on.
There
but
Nothing I could complain.
It was at home, even though there was no way home.
Perfect. Yeah, it was perfectly
there is one thing I will argue about that does drag No Way Home down a little bit. I don't know whether or not you two will agree with me. It's about the pacing of the film. Act 1 goes hard. Act 2, the first half of Act 2 goes hard, and then it slows down a lot through the rest of Act 2 and then into the beginning of Act 3,
Yeah,
but then
like
it
it.
picks up again back.
I like it.
But it's like I feel like it slows down a bit too much. I think they could have cut maybe 20-30 minutes
Nah.
from No Way Home, and it would have made for a bit more of a
Nah, do you
compact
know-
story.
no, do you know
but
why
that's
I
just
don't agree? Nah.
I can still take it. I can still happily take No Way
yeah,
Home.
I
as it
think,
is.
But the
I
reason
think
I
if you
wouldn't
do
allow-
cut
yeah,
that, then
you
you
can't.
then you lose
They're
that
taking
not
the-
feeling of the
yeah.
other problems. Because we digest.
Yeah, because the thing
During
that I'll be
that
honest,
period.
this is the one Spider-Man film. Yeah, I'll be honest.
Because
with
are you
this is the
talking
one
about
Spider-
just
yeah.
after May?
I'm talking.
no,
I'm talking.
two
I'm talking just before May. It
Before-
starts
Act
to
two
slow
would have been
down.
when he's
It
with
slows
Doctor
down a
Strange.
lot
Yeah.
just before May, and then when they're fixing like all of the bad guys and everything.
Yeah, it picks
Like
up.
that,
Yeah,
and
then
then
it
it slows
speeds
down
back up.
there.
It makes
So
sense.
then it keeps
Yeah.
on a low. May's
yeah.
death.
I like that though.
Spider-Man arrive.
Yeah.
Chat with all of them.
See, I just said
Yeah.
May just for
Yeah,
spoilers.
yeah.
but-
We've already
Yeah,
warned
yeah,
spoilers,
yeah,
so
yeah.
then it kind
Yeah.
of keeps at a level ground when they're planning it.
Yeah.
Statue of Liberty.
Yeah, no, I get what you
Yeah,
mean.
yeah.
But do you know why? It's because like I like the pacing of it because they gave
Yeah,
us the
I
time
liked
I
those
needed.
little low points. Those,
Because-
those two little low points, it
Yeah.
was like,
And
okay,
also-
It
digest
gave
it.
us
But you know what?
it gave us time to process
But you know
it.
what?
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
But you know why I liked it? The reason I liked it, because of what you both said, I did love.
And as
the
well, it
pace
gave
of
the
that.
development
But
for the
I
bad
also
guys.
love this, and this is what I loved about Spider-Man: No Way Home. I can watch that film with my
It's just a
uncle.
boss
who's
movie.
older than me. I
Mm.
can watch that film. My little brother who's younger than me. 3 generations can sit there and have
Innit?
3 generations of Spider-Man,
Yeah, yeah.
which is
Innit?
why I love the pacing of it. Because my little brother who's young, he might be like, oh wait, I don't get. So the pacing was right for him. Let him enjoy his
Yeah,
holiday.
yeah,
And then
Yeah.
see Sandman. Oh, Sandman. Do you know, like, I love how
Yeah.
they didn't rush into it. At first, when I seen it on the bridge, Doc Cock, I thought, really, already?
yeah.
then I love the
then
fact
it
that they just took him
it
away.
Took a moment.
I didn't see him again
Yeah,
for a
yeah.
minute. That's what I liked.
Yeah.
I get what you mean. It could have been a bit more fluid.
Yeah,
I get
because
why they
if you just had
elongated it.
if you just had onslaught
Yeah.
of constant,
Yeah,
I'm
would've
just
been
gonna,
a bad guy,
yeah.
I'm just gonna say one quote from the film, and I hope you two will get hyped as I heard it. It's like, I can help you. I'm something of a scientist myself.
Yeah.
Oh fuck
You
yeah!
know it, funny thing, I
Yeah.
think that's the moment that if you watch it back, if you've seen it, if you watch it back, don't you think that's a sly moment where it's like, oh, that's not him. It's
There are
baffling. Like there's a little
yeah,
sly moments
there
where
are
he
points
says
that
stuff.
yeah,
Yeah,
there
oh,
are points-
yeah.
Little
Where he
innuendo
says-
slide things.
Yeah,
where
where
you're
he
like,
says
hang on,
stuff
you're
with
not,
a different twinge on it.
yeah, you can
Because
hear him.
Norman's very
Very
oh no,
yeah,
shit, like,
literally,
yeah,
very
he was
true,
very like
true.
oh my god, boss,
But when
like
he makes his point, it's
yeah,
like,
Mm.
yeah,
like,
when
even-
yeah, when
like,
he was
even
more
when he's
assertive.
like even when he was robbing the donuts, Norman would
Yeah.
rob donuts.
Yeah.
When have you ever seen Norman rob? He was rich as hell. He would just
Yeah.
thank you. But the Goblin's like,
Yeah.
I was like, oh wait, outside looking
Yeah.
different. I was like, oh,
Yeah, it was. It was
Makes
little sly
It's
things
a little
where you know,
innuendo.
where you noticed. Yeah.
It
then-
was like
Where he was more assertive and where he
Yeah.
was more sly and confident.
There's
Yeah,
no point
you
in
You know that's
yeah. There's
that's not
there's no
normal.
point in beating around the bush. No Way Home was beautifully directed.
Beautifully directed. Beautifully.
It was beautifully directed.
directed.
And I'm
Can't
gonna be honest.
complain.
I think at this point throughout this whole live stream, we've kissed No Way Home's ass enough.
We have.
Yeah, we have. But do you know why? Do you know why? Because there's 3 Spider-Mans. So.
Yeah.
Don't say I picked
Okay.
favourites.
Come
They
on.
were all in it.
Right, so
they were all in it.
yeah,
Don't say
yeah.
we picked favourites. They were all in it.
Yeah, they
Moving on
were.
to number
I
one.
don't hear that in the comments.
Right, moving on to number
So,
one.
number
and
ones.
once again, this
Oh.
is the one where once again
Couldn't
I can change 2 and 1 very easily
Yeah.
depending on my mood.
I
Number one,
think we could all do
yeah,
that.
number
To be
1 for
fair.
me is the Winter Soldier.
I
I just find it to be the perfect Captain America movie. And everything. I would say the balance of the comedy, the action,
yeah.
like the
Seriousness.
story moments, the seriousness,
I'll give you that.
the character development, and like just seeing Bucky, who we see as like this like happy-go-lucky,
Yeah.
flirty guy from First Avenger,
Just be-
become a cold-blooded, blank-faced
Robot.
killer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And everything, and it's like
Yeah, the lack of
and-
emotion did
Yeah.
that, like
And-
very
He did
well.
a sick job of that though.
and once again, like the highway fight, like we've heard it multiple times through the MCU. You're thinking of Civil War, the running bit.
No, I don't know the highway like where he's just. Would he go? But he's got the mask, you know?
Yeah, but it's like
starts strapping up everybody.
yeah, but it's like it's when he jumps on top of the car, he's about to take the shot,
Oh,
and everything,
yeah.
and then Cap runs in, and the music's like boom, and it's like,
Yeah.
but it's like you know, like the Winter Soldier theme where it's like.
Yeah. I mean,
and everything. We hear that so many times and everything, and it's one of the things that I like about Falcon and the Winter Soldier as well. You know when they're in Madripoor, and like was it Zemo goes Winter Soldier. Attack,
Zemo,
and you hear his theme,
Zemo.
and also was it? I think the thing that I love most, and I don't know whether or not you two would agree, it's the sound of his arm.
Oh yeah,
like the mechanical, especially when like Black Widow like throws the electrical thing and it discharges it, he takes it off and he just goes.
I love it when he punched Spider. Even when he punched Spider, you hear it. I love the sound they do.
I would have to say I got the most.
I actually didn't touch on the fact that in the reason why I kept Civil War for so long and stuff as well was the introductory of Spider-Man. Civil War.
I did like that as well.
I love the fact that he was actually getting a
and also I love the fact that they also put Ant-Man in it. Gave him his little shine as well.
I'm shaking your hand too long.
Sorry about that, Cap. Sorry. Cap, can I, Steve?
No, but it's like I know you too. You're great.
I love how it goes to Falcon. Yeah, sorry about that. We good, right? Remember,
how's it going?
And you're with him every day.
Sorry about that.
It's like I would have to say, Winter Soldier is just the perfect. Like Winter Soldier was when they really started getting, and I touched on this earlier. Winter Soldier was when they really started getting Cap right. And it was like they showed how badass he can be. I mean, like just him jumping out of the Quinjet without a parachute.
They didn't make him the Star Spangled Banner.
No, they didn't. And it reflected
the
the tone of the movie. You can still like from all of his suits. I think they call it the stealth suit. The one that he wears at the start, where it's just the blue and the white stripes and star. And like the fact that his shield isn't clean, it's dirty. And everything, it reflects the tone of the movie.
I did like
and it's like, and it's all those things, and it's like being able to see Falcon, and like when they tease Doctor Strange because like of the protocol they're doing, it's like was it Bruce Banner, Stephen Strange, everyone who's a threat to Hydra. I first watched Winter Soldier on DVD. I had to rewind that again because I'm like, did they just drop Doctor Strange? And everything, and it's like the fact that they go back, and it's like, oh my god,
you hear it? Like,
exactly.
The film had the most like detective-iness conspiracy.
I love the fact that
gems for you to look back on.
It drops a lot.
It is very much it's still a superhero movie, but it focuses on like spy work and espionage and everything like that, and the fact that like it's like the worst enemy is something that we can't see.
They brought it back down to here. They didn't look up.
Exactly. It is very human. It's very personal, and it's one of the reasons why the Russo brothers I think are perfect for the MCU.
We were not reliant on special effects too much and stuff.
No, it was just beautifully done. It was beautifully done. I mean, like I've said, I can swap
a lot of good hand to hand.
I can swap Winter Soldier and Infinity War about endless times in the day. But going purely off how human it is and how personal it can be, and like the soundtrack, how well it's shot, the choreography, I have to go with Winter Soldier as number one.
I'll give it that.
Okay.
What was your number one?
My number one is Infinity War.
Fair enough.
So now my number one is Infinity War.
And I can plainly understand why.
On the basis, of it was
just how good it is.
Yeah, it was dope as fuck. And let's just right, power scaling. Now, Thanos is not using the Power Stone.
Nothing.
And trashes Hulk.
Barehanded.
That just goes to show, I don't care how big you are, bro. Square up.
Run it.
Like, run these hands, bro. Like, you know what I mean?
Get your pad working, bro.
If you got technique, look, precision over speed and time, like timing and precision over speed and power, all of that.
What makes Thanos so terrifying in Infinity War is when he beats Hulk, and he's only using hand to hand, and he's a big guy, and it's how fast he is.
He's so quick, so quick.
It's a simple parry, hit to the side. Chop to the neck, throw him down. I'm like, what the
Who
fuck?
else do you see smoke Hulk like that? Yeah, smoke and still smoke Thor as well. Yeah, who do you see back to back smoke on the two strongest members of the Avengers?
You just got axed to the chest, and the only thing you can say to the guy who nearly killed you is just like, you should have gone for the head, mate.
Literally.
It's like,
I mean.
And once again,
he
it's the only time.
So many people.
It's the only time where we see the villain win.
Yeah.
Like we said, it was that big. It was a great touching point where
100%.
we no longer get what we want. we're out here realizing that okay, we're blowing smoke up too many asses.
Yeah.
They ain't that big. They ain't that bad.
Today, like.
Yeah. One thing I would say, I may have made a point earlier, and I know I made the point earlier of like, was it Tom Holland being the weakest Spider-Man, and like Far From Home being his weakest performance.
Yeah.
Infinity War is his strongest performance.
Oh yeah.
Because the whole bit when he says that whole bit where Tom Holland goes like, what is it like? I don't want to go. That was unscripted. That was all on him.
Yeah.
Well,
because they didn't know that they were gonna get written back. So when they thought they died,
also,
they thought they died.
It's also,
he thought he was done.
It's all the thing of like, what is it? It's like that bit was unscripted, and it's like the way like. Like Infinity War is like the quintessential Marvel movie.
Ironically, me and Lulu had the same top 2. My 2 was Home Mcu, my number 1 Infinity War.
Yeah.
Just because of the perfection of like you said, no one
it's
won.
Great.
They didn't win, and it made you want so much more.
Yeah,
I wanted so much more.
It made you
after
itch
this,
for
bro.
more because you were like, this can't be it.
Yeah, I've never watched a group of people that are consistent. The thing is, we've been watching Marvel for over 10 years. Consistently going to cinema, walking out, yay! I've never watched a group of people walk out and be like...
Yeah, exactly. It was the only time where I felt bummed.
He lived. Oh, what? Whoa, who's coming back?
You collectively left in depression.
Literally, like, whoa.
You really did.
And I went to go watch it twice on opening weekend.
Yeah.
I went to go watch it first to get like the initial hype.
I think I did as well.
We never went to go watch it together.
Did we not?
No, we didn't.
I think we were supposed to because I said to you, it'd be my third time.
Yeah.
You were like,
yeah, I was supposed to come and meet you on your second time and your third time, but I missed it.
It was so it was like I went to go watch it opening on the Friday. I went to go watch it Friday evening, opening day, and then I went to go watch it again on the Sunday. And on the Sunday, because I'd already seen it, I know the hypest bits and everything. So my second group of mates, I went to go watch it. Thor Lands in Wakanda, I'm watching their reactions. And literally, it's like, what is it? I think I went to go watch it with Tommy, my cousin, and everything. Literally, Thor Lands in Wakanda, I just see his face go.
Literally.
He didn't a Britain's Got Talent guy.
What I loved about the thing as well, do you know what I loved about Infinity War as well this year? You've seen the build-up of it. When the whole war thing happened, like, you got Hulk he's got his ass whooped so bad he don't even want to come back out.
Yeah,
so he didn't want to leave. He didn't want to even come out.
He sat back in the subconscious.
He's done.
Loki dead. You got fucking what's it?
Because Loki was the trickster that always got away.
There's no way him coming back. He's dead. You got Thor going through family crisis.
It was
thinking, is he gonna show up?
Thor was losing this.
No Hammond or nothing.
And the way they managed, like you're saying, like Thor's family situation. The way they sprinkled humour in it and everything. It's way like Star-Lord just cuts in and goes, "Was it? I know how you feel as well. You know, I had to kill my father because he killed my mother and everything." And the way like when they're on the ship and everything, and like when they're on the way to Nivedalea and everything, and he's just sat there like, "Well, he's never fought me. Yeah, he has, but he's never fought me twice."
Exactly. But he did though.
But then it's like also the way they just done Infinity War was so right because this is what I love about it. Thor shows up. I honestly believed in that theatre like everyone else. It's over.
Oh yeah. He showed up.
We've
on
got
Smoke.
this in that we have won.
He did.
Thanos,
It's like, I'll tell you what. One of my
I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I thought we trumped.
I thought we had it. Bro.
Yeah,
I thought we had it, bro. I thought we done an Uno reverse on Thanos.
Easy.
That's what I thought.
Easy.
New acts with Groot power.
And then man,
and also, actually, that's a great character moment for Groot as well.
Oh yeah.
Because
it's a coming of age for Groot.
Exactly, because Groot in Guardians 1, he sacrifices himself for the team.
Yeah, to go
Groot in Guardians 2, he's a baby. Groot in Guardians 3, we start off with him being a moody teenager playing a video game and everything. No, literally, he's in the back seat of the family car playing on his Nintendo DS. He sees Thor in trouble. He sacrifices. I mean, yeah, sure, it'll grow back. He sacrifices his own arm to make sure that Thor will live.
Yeah, literally, and then he puts it. Yeah, but again, I love the fact that
the hammer.
all of our hopes and dreams were crushed with one sentence. Should have gone for
the head.
Should have gone for the head.
Yeah.
After that, bro, Black Panther, gone, my king. What the fuck? Bro, Groot. Then they get Groot.
Well, the one thing I don't know whether or not, like when Wanda gets dusted, she's the only one who doesn't panic. She's lying at Vision's dead body, and like the way she lifts her head back, it's almost as if she welcomes it.
Yeah, because she's like, got nothing else left.
Yeah,
that's how I look at it. But it's just the way it's like what you mainly said to
he
land.
ran through them all.
It was the fact that he succeeded.
Yeah.
Like,
and the way he
like,
just shows up, like you just said, he
Look,
goes like
and
the way you
also
just
as well-
he goes through them all.
No, but do you
Like
know what I
literally
love?
with
Yeah, I know.
side swipes
Literally.
and like
That's what I
and
love.
like and you can see Thanos'
No, but do you know
surprise
what I
when
loved
Cap's
though?
holding him there,
Do you know what I loved
and he's
it
just
though?
like, holy crap, this guy's strong.
But do you know what I loved about that? But do you know what I loved about that?
He's
Do you know what I loved about
actually
that?
using the.
Before that, he just wiped everyone
Yeah.
at another play. He Iron Man.
Oh
the moon.
yeah.
So that's what
Yeah,
I'm like.
He
He
came
done
from
it
Titan
back
and
to back.
hold the
Yeah.
moon at Iron
Back
Man's
to
face.
back.
He did back-to-back A team, B
Hey,
team,
B team,
slapped.
literally. He slapped the B team, slapped the A team, done. So I
Yeah.
don't want to hear nothing.
One thing, but
Yeah.
one thing we want to also is like what is
That's
it
how he
like
done
like
that.
the,
I
like the
love how he
back
done
and
that.
forth and like the teamwork in all those fights, but especially the
Insane.
fight on Titan
Insane.
when it's
Yeah.
Iron Man,
Bro,
Spider
they
Man,
nearly
like
had it.
Strange and
They
everything.
nearly had it if it wasn't
But
for
okay,
Quill.
right, hang on. One thing or two will say, yeah,
It
Star Lord.
wasn't for the other Pete.
Star Lord does an absolute twat, but at the same time, even today, I've seen comments of like him giving him smack. You just found out that your girlfriend was killed by this geezer. Are you really gonna act any differently? You are gonna slap this motherfucker in the face.
When the glove is off.
Yeah, when the glove is
I'd
off,
just like to
please.
interject
Yeah,
when the glove is
please,
off.
When the glove is
Spider-Man was this
Well,
close,
joke is-
man. This
yeah,
close,
the
man.
joke is when the
This
glove
close,
is
man.
off as well, I could probably bang him
And
up
do you know
more
what pisses
time.
me off as well, yeah?
More t-
That was one of the situations that Doctor Strange seen.
Yeah.
And that was the only mistake was Quill's glove. You couldn't wait 5 minutes.
Yeah, yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Take the
Yeah,
glove,
but-
click
yeah.
her back into existence.
They did it all by the
That's a bit
playbook,
like, yeah.
except from that point, and he probably
And then
seen
also-
it, and he probably seen it more than
and
once
right,
because
and also
what,
the
the
other
14
reason,
million.
Yeah, and also
14,605.
And also the other reason, fucking sick memory, bro.
I knew there was a 5 on the
Sick
end,
memory.
but I didn't know it was
Yeah, do
605.
you know the other reason
Alright.
as well why I rate Infinity War, yeah? Because I looked back on it and I was like, yo, he actually did it. The first time you see Thanos, he goes, I'll do it myself.
Yeah.
He did it. He did
Yeah,
it.
he
did
does.
it.
He grabs up the
actually
gauntlet
did
and he
it.
says, "Fine, I'll do it myself."
He actually
and he
did
done
it.
it.
Like,
Yeah.
think about it. He done
Yeah.
it. He nearly done it twice.
It's like what
Like,
I
early-
find really good. What I find really good about Thanos is that he waited. He waited
He
until
waited,
he
yeah.
waited until Odin was gone.
Literally.
He waited
Oh,
until
yeah,
He timed
yeah,
it. He
yeah,
waited.
he
yeah.
waited until the Sorcerer Supreme gone. He waited until Ego was gone, bro.
Mhm.
He timed it, bro.
Yeah,
He
nah,
timed it,
fair,
man. This
fair,
guy is a
fair.
real strategist.
He-
He knows what he's
yeah.
doing.
He
He knows what he's
waited.
doing.
Like in terms
Yeah,
of
because
in
when you
terms of the
look at-
time scale, the time of
When you look at the top 10 who
Thor,
can bang him,
of Thor Ragnarok, Ant-Man and the
No.
Wasp.
Oh,
No,
love.
Thor
And that's without the
guys,
glove.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
without the glove.
Nah.
Guys, the time frame.
Nah, some of it
The
is
time
a
frame
good
of
roundabout,
the
but
time
yeah.
frame of Thor Ragnarok, Ant-Man and the Wasp, and Infinity War.
Yeah.
That happens all in about the span of a week.
Yeah, literally
everything.
does. Yeah,
It's like-
literally does.
Then my man
Yeah.
just rocks up.
Then he
like,
just
the
rocks
time
up.
Yeah,
is
exactly.
not-
It's like
Time
Thanos
is-
just rocks up already with the Space Stone from Xandar. Like, we don't need to see that he cleared House of
Yeah, I
Xandar
don't need
get
to.
that
Yeah, I
stuff.
don't
We don't even
yeah,
need to watch
literally,
that.
yeah,
We
literally,
know
so
he's
true.
done that.
Yeah, literally true.
Yeah,
No,
like-
bro, I loved as well. And we just played him like when he was like with the collector. He just played. It was like,
Yeah.
oh, he had the
Oh,
whole
you
reality.
do care.
Yeah, you know the whole reality
yeah,
thing, like.
yeah,
He goes, no, let's
And then
stay there.
the
it
whole
just
place
like,
was on fire.
Fire was like,
Yeah,
yeah,
like-
I was already here, bro.
Yeah, I already smoked this place.
Been here, done that. Like, already. Like, literally been here.
So
done
here's
that.
one I made earlier.
literally.
I was doing art attack.
Yeah, well, I think that. Yeah,
That sums
kinda
it up,
covers
people.
But one topic which I do want to go into as well is that like predictions of how the MCU is going to continue and everything. Because
I told you I want Dark Peter.
Yeah, well, if there's one thing which I want to see, I've been saying this for the last couple of years, especially since like Disney and Marvel got Fox
Yeah.
and everything. Like with because we're getting Fantastic Four, no question. But how I want to see it and everything, I want to see like end of Phase 4, they'll beat Kang. Like they'll beat Kang the Conqueror, end of Phase 4, and that'll be that. So it's like the post-credit scene, like after like the end of Phase 4 movie. Some like I don't know, some deep space satellite from like Pimtech. Hear me out. Hear me out. So some deep space satellite picks up some kind of like disturbance out in deep space, and it's the shape of Galactus and everything. And it's like you've got people like you've got Hank Pym there. You've got like a few like techie people and everything.
Yeah.
You've got them there. And it's there like, oh, what the hell is this? How are we going to deal with this? How do we know what this thing is? I want Hank Pym to go like, don't worry, I know a guy. Pulls out a card, throws it on the table, and it's Reed Richards.
Oh.
Like, and it just shows his name. And it's
That
like,
would link perfectly.
yeah, and
Perfect
I
name.
still think now that they've got Fantastic Four,
That might
everyone,
hurt yourself,
you know, everyone's saying,
There should be a real.
yeah, but you know,
100%.
you know how everyone's saying like, oh, was it like people still don't know, oh, who bought Avengers Tower and everything. All you need to do is change the A to a 4, bro.
Literally,
Yeah,
you can even
100.
twist it.
100.
Exactly,
It is a 4.
Exactly,
The way they've done it, it is a 4.
Just-
The way it's an A, it is a 4. You can just twist it.
Just change the A to a 4,
Yeah.
and you have effectively the new Baxter building.
Literally, you do, yeah.
And everything, but
And Baxter could afford it.
and like make it fully like sci-fi and everything. Like, don't just give it Fantastic Four. Give us Future Foundation.
Yeah.
And everything.
Yeah.
Give us full on, like, this is Marvel's first family. They're a spacefaring family.
Yeah.
And everything. Give us like the proper flying car that can go into space. Give us their suits and everything. And also fan casting. Give me fucking John Krasinski and Emma and what is it? Fucking, I've forgotten her name. His wife.
Emily. Is it Emily?
Emily Blunt.
Emily
And
Blunt.
everything.
Yeah,
Give
Emily
me
Blunt.
those two as Reed Richards and Susan Storm, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, fam, just do it.
Yeah, might as well.
Exactly. But
I'm
it's
not gonna
like,
lie though, I did like Susan from before.
yeah, true.
Alba.
Jessica Alba, she's paying.
Yeah.
But like, what is it? Also with like other stuff and everything, with especially with the trailer for Multiverse of Madness. I mean,
Yeah.
bro,
I've seen
Patrick Stewart's coming back as Professor X, man.
I know, that's
And it's rumored that the original Mr. Fantastic actor
yeah.
is coming
It's
back
like original,
because like those
because-
rubber chairs,
yeah.
that's meant to be the Illuminati.
Okay.
And everything, and the Illuminati, if I remember correctly, it was like Doctor Strange,
Doctor
Professor
Strange,
X,
Professor
Mr.
X,
Fantastic,
yeah.
Iron Man. That's why people are saying like, oh, we're going to see Tom Cruise as Iron Man.
Do you know one thing I want to see? Like, I want to see. It's going to be a long while if we ever get it.
go on.
If we ever get it, it'll be a long while.
Yeah, yeah.
But once they finally incorporate the Fantastic Four in that,
Mhm.
I would love to see Doctor Doom versus, I think, who did he fight? Was it? It was either, I think it was Spider-Man. No. Iron Man. It was Iron Man. Dr. Doom,
Well,
Iron
I
Man.
mean, we won't see it.
Well, obviously not that. Not our version of Iron Man, but whoever the new Iron Man.
I would love to see.
That would be amazing.
I would love to
that,
see
but-
Doctor Doom. I would love to see Doctor
I
Doom.
want to see Doctor Doom redone perfect.
Yeah, but it's like, because let's be
No,
honest, it's
no.
like.
'Cause he was hell as
What's
well.
really annoying is that both Fantastic Four movies.
Give me Dench Doom versus Thanos.
In it.
Oh,
But
that's
no, but on the whole, it's like both Fantastic Fours both got something right and something wrong about
Yeah.
them.
You know,
Because-
Doom actually got hold of the Infinity Gauntlet as well.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, like for real.
Yeah.
And so did was it Adam?
Yeah.
What's his name?
Adam Warlock.
Yeah, Adam Warlock. Adam Warlock also got hold of the Infinity Gauntlet.
So-
Well, I mean,
So did Ultron.
we're
much
seeing
more
him.
Infinity we
We're
could
seeing
do.
him next.
So did Ultron as well.
Yeah,
Yeah, well-
but that's showing him what if.
Yeah, but what
Yeah,
was it?
it's
Was it
fine.
with Adam Warlock? Where he's in Guardians 3. So we're seeing
Yeah,
him.
that's what I'm. Yeah, I'm waiting. For
And
he
that's
was
why
teased in Guardians 1.
Guardians 2.
Guardians 2 was it?
It was the post because we see his cradle.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. A load of people were theorizing that's where the Soul Stone was.
Yeah. That's
Like
what
at
I
the top
was
of his
thinking.
cradle.
right.
And
Let's see.
I'm just gonna say one thing. It's like I know we've already touched on Infinity War. I think they made a mistake with the Soul Stone.
But that's how
Because
they bring Gamora back.
yeah,
They
but-
actually bring Gamora back, and they
Yeah,
bring
but
other
do you
people
know-
back.
do you
through
know-
the Soul Stone?
Yeah,
Because
but
the Soul Stone houses their spirits.
Do
apparently.
you know?
Houses their souls.
Do you
So
know
you're
where
saying
I
Fantastic
wanted to
Four
see?
bring it out, so-
Do you know where I wanted to see the Soul Stone? And I think it's probably the place that makes the most sense.
Wow.
Heimdall's eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would have been a boss
'Cause you
place
can
to
see
hide the
anybody.
stone.
Yeah.
You can see
You can see
anybody. It's like you can
Edwards,
see
yeah.
through souls.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That would have been
Yeah.
that would have been a boss place to hide the
Yeah,
stone.
yeah.
Because it is like Heimdall can see like
He can.
through the souls of any living
Yes, he
being.
can,
That's
yeah.
how he
Exactly.
sees where you are all the time.
That's why
Yeah,
you know.
so- yeah.
That's true.
Heimdall's sick though. Can we
He
just
is,
touch
but
on that?
it's
Heimdall
like-
is
Yeah.
like
It's a shame that he's gone.
yeah.
Spoilers.
So if we're just gonna say like
Can I be honest with you? He left because he had to go be with Vin Diesel.
yeah,
He had to
yeah,
join
gotta
the
do
Fast
that.
and Furious
Yeah,
franchise.
Fast and Furious crew.
He didn't even
By the
join
way,
Vin Diesel, mate.
if
It
you
was
really
The Rock and
like
Jason
Fast,
Statham.
yeah, if you like Fast and Furious that much,
Well,
it sucks.
I think of Fast and Furious. I think
Oh.
He's calling you now.
Guys, I'm gonna have to call it a wrap in a minute. 'Cause, hello.
You can say that.
Oh, mum asked what I'm doing.
Oh wow.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
I see.
Oh,
Yeah.
Bro, you're a grown man.
Yeah. No, we're just wrapping up the video now. To be fair, so
You're a grown ass man.
it's been a live stream. So
So you're currently on live right now.
Yeah, exactly.
That's conversation live right now.
This phone call is currently
we're live
taking
right now.
Say hello to the world.
like,
Say hello to the world.
say hello to YouTube. You're live right now. So I'm live on the phone to you on YouTube right now because you know.
That's how it works.
Ah, okay, brilliant. Yeah, no, I'm literally gonna be on my way home now.
I didn't check this out.
Yeah, well, I'll be home within the next hour then. Yeah, sound.
You're a grown
Nah,
ass man.
that's sound. Within the next hour, yeah. No, you said within the next hour. That's sound.
He's whipped.
No. You just said within the next hour. That's sound. Yeah.
Hey yo, guys, you know that meme? Why you always
Ha, nice one.
Why the
Good one.
fuck you lying?
anyway, so yeah, I'll see you soon then. Yeah.
Mad.
Alright, and I will have dinner if there's dinner. Yeah.
In your own house, I hope so.
Nah, I thought you were showing you how to make jollof tonight.
Jeez.
Hey.
Yeah, training, I like that.
Alright, like that then. Alright, cool. Alright, cool.
Is that what you marvel your way to?
Wait, you got it on your cream joggers? Nah, they're done. Yeah, throw it. Nah,
Good luck
throw it
with
away.
that.
Yeah, they're done.
Oh
You
man.
got oily tomato on your green cream joggers.
Yeah, no, you're done.
Yeah, they're done, mate. They're done.
They're done, bro.
There's no gold, there's no vanish, I can say that.
Yeah, nah, they put Vanish on them apparently straight away, so they should be alright. Shout out to Vanish. Huh?
Sponsorship was available.
Yeah.
Even Select Bang can't do that shit.
No, I just said shout out to Vanish, that was all. I was saying, anyway, yeah, I'll see you in an hour, yeah? Alright, see you soon.
You're worse than me.
Alright, love ya. Bye bye.
Thanos cleaning agent, snap your fingers and the dirt disappears.
What was Brad saying?
I don't
Yeah,
even
what's
know.
What's he saying, right?
He said coming for a part of what? That's why I just said I'll see you in an
Say-
hour
say
then.
yes.
That's
Okay,
what-
right.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, bring it
live
back.
and direct, yeah.
Yeah,
Look
I
at this.
think that's right.
Look
Going
at this.
off.
No,
Okay,
Joss, man,
lads.
if she finds this video, that's what I said.
Yeah.
I
but
wasn't involved.
Anyway, I think that's probably
We're
the
only
best.
going for one,
like,
yeah.
look, guys, I think that's probably the perfect place to wrap it up.
Yeah,
Love
Lewis,
and
ads,
I
thanks for
love
joining
you.
us. Be sure
Thank
to
you,
tell us.
dudes.
Be sure to tell us how
Thanks,
wrong
mate.
we are
See you.
down in the comments. Thanks for
Please do,
watching.
please do.
Like the video if you're new
Yeah,
around here.
yeah.
Subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can stay up to date on all future uploads. If all goes to plan, you should be seeing another video tomorrow. If not, it will be on Wednesday. So thanks for watching, guys. I'm now going to end the stream. Hopefully, yeah, 3 hours, bro.
Peace.
3 hours.
Hours of fun, man.
Fucking hell.
Bubble for
Yeah.
life.
All right, guys. Thanks for.